could tell him the dog ate the words.
We don't have a dog, Theodore.
How about someone stole them from us?
Don't get desperate, Theodore.
Hey, this is sounding pretty good. You wanna try humming Star Wars?
Oh, brother.
How about Superman?
Be quiet, Theodore.
Raiders of the Lost
Okay. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on, join me, hon. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till the broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, back up in the woods among the evergreens, there stood a log cabin made of earth and wood, where lived a country boy named Johnny B. Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like he's ringing the bell. Go, go!
Ooh, you're listening to Detractor Beam Radio. The time is 1:27 p.m. and we are starting on time, as always.
Always.
I've been getting shouted at behind the scenes for playing music for far too long, and now I've been told we have to start the stream again, or I'll be hearing about it for the rest of the day. Joking. Hello, everybody.
Sure.
Hello, everyone.
Sure.
I'm,
Hello.
it's your boy. It's the Snood Lord, and my friend, Indrid, co-creator, creator, dreamer, lady of the day. What's your name?
Thank you. Indrid Cold.
Greetings.
What's this other person?
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Here?
What is this? Someone's hacked into our mainframe here. Who's this? We have a very special guest today. Someone, and I'll admit this on stream, genuinely I had no idea that this was the person behind something that made me laugh as hard as it did.
Yeah.
And so I'm here to apologize to everyone that I've been interacting with this person for basically as long as the stream has been going on, and they've been here like watching basically every single stream the entire time, and I just had no idea. So I apologize to you, and as my penance, I am forcing you to watch DSP with me. Welcome to Dayglow Hour. Big ups, Dayglow Hour. Let's get the guns in here for Dayglow. Oh wait, that's the wrong scene. I can't do guns. Dayglow,
yes.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here. Actually,
I
wasn't like I was saying. I got messages from Snood, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to?" And I was like, "Sure, yeah, let's do it." and like I said, I don't feel bad about not knowing. Like it was one of those things where, for me, when he made the call to, "Hey guys, if you guys want to make me stuff, I do stuff like that. I make things for people. They pay me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like when people demand stuff for free."
Right.
So
yeah.
You ever been to r/choosing beggars on Reddit?
Oh yeah.
Like
oh yeah.
that, every single post on that could basically be Phil. Particularly, actually, sorry, there's another one that's called r/like paid an exposure or something like that, and that's like Phil down to a T. Or, you know, I'm sure you're very familiar with that kind of person too in your line of work. What you do, you
Also,
know?
big ups to everybody in the chat. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, big. Oh, Hate Army, what's up? Doomer, Ziggy, Tryan, Logan, Grimner, Ruben, Matt, Neo. Oh God, Shoshone, Midlife Crisis, Fedora Flow. Yeah, I covered everybody.
Yeah, everybody, give it up. Give it up for Dayglow, our master of his craft.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Eccentric loser. Know nothing troll. Know nothing troll who just came and made a bunch of bullshit art and then copyright struck me. I have to ask, why would you put Phil's business in jeopardy by leaving false copyright strikes against him? What were you thinking?
Honestly, it came from outside of obviously the gambling thing. That was more or less just like I knew he was going to read those at the end, so that's where I put it because I knew he couldn't control that narrative.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it was just the fact that he's a lazy piece of shit who is smug and asks for free shit. So I'm like, hey, you ask for free shit, you're gonna get free shit, and like deal with it.
What's extra funny to me about it is that for someone who talks as much about being like a professional businessman who takes his job extremely seriously, he didn't really spend that much of a time reviewing your videos or you know, like usually if I'm gonna put something on a stream that someone's made for me, I would like to look at it for 1 second to make sure there's no like, you know, cocks or balls anywhere hidden. There's no secret transparent windows that are like actually showing you my webcam and like, you know, I'm shirtless or whatever, you know, like you just gotta make sure about that kind of stuff. Did you ever do anything where like you left like a little margin of transparency so you could see him rocking back and forth on the couch behind, because there have been a couple of intro panels that have had that have either just been like misaligned or intentionally left blank like that.
I was thinking about that, and honestly, the one thing I did do, and this was unintentional and completely by accident, is that when I exported the videos, I didn't make them like small enough to deliver. So every single time I sent him such like big video files,
Dude.
And there was an email. He's like, "Hey man, can you like make them a little bit smaller because they take forever to download."
Bro, that is so funny. I like, okay. Like,
so I would make him get up earlier to like have to download because he just rolls out of bed. Right?
Genuinely,
He doesn't do anything outside of like before a stream or right after a stream. And right after the stream, we've seen his neck fucking bends down, looks at his phone, and he just fucking starts pulling.
His right arm goes up and over the back of his neck like an orangutan, and he climbs into a tire suspended from the ceiling. Like,
that's what I wish I could see. Like, put DSP in a zoo, and that's what it is. Like, in the gorilla enclosure, but it's just him and his phone doing that.
Yeah, exactly. DSP in a human zoo would be very funny.
So I knew that he would have to look at those and like he babysits his upload, so he's gonna have to babysit this download, I guess.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do.
I'm sure he literally was doing that, by the way, just sitting there and staring at the download progress. I love the idea that you made more work from him, and like, you know, not to call you like a dent or anything like that, but the idea that like you made a mistake while exporting something to him, so that like. Like, I love the idea of like there's all these little things that are just slightly wrong with so many of your videos. Like, to me, and you know, I apologize if this is like actually just me calling your work shit, but it's like,
no, go ahead.
when I watched them for the first time, I was like, this is a troll. Like, you can't, okay, you know what? Instead of talking about it, I'm just gonna flip to the scene here. I had guns going the whole time. Guns run the whole time, huh? Also, I learned something else about streaming today, by the way. If you put the same source across 3 different scenes, it keeps going. Like, it doesn't stop. It doesn't. So,
oh my God.
that's what you get for being a professional streamer like me. Pretty easy for me, boys and ghouls.
Boys and bulls.
So right now I've got the captcha. I'm sorry, the gotcha video. This one's very short, and this one. So let's just watch this, and we'll talk about it, and we'll watch it again real quick. Here we go.
Yeah. Right. Let's do it.
Sit back.
Also, big ups to Red channel who captured all these.
Oh, the camera's on.
Yes, big ups to Red channel. When you put in this, it's not even the camera's on part that's funny. It's this picture that's funny. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I know. So bad.
I don't know what it is specifically. I think that this picture is like the picture that someone who just got broken up with like first takes of themselves when they're putting themselves in dating apps or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Like he's smiling through the tears.
Yeah. It's exactly what Hate Army said. It's mug Phil. This is the photo of Phil that he likes of himself. Like, he thinks that this is a good photo.
Yeah.
He likes. I bet you he likes the little curl that comes like right up, up into his forehead.
Right.
He's like, oh wow, my hair is like flowing, and sorry, I couldn't even like sell that.
I'm telling you, he is wearing eyeliner. Look at his left eye here.
I know, and even the other eye has it. It looks a lot like it, but I'm not sold.
I feel
like, I can see.
Does eyeliner get smudged, right? Like, he would for the amount that he touches his face, like, it'd be all over him, right?
Oh yeah, right. I feel like there are days where he might wear it and days where he might not.
Is it possible that he just does mascara instead? Like, that would wipe off too. Yeah, right. I don't know.
Right.
It's either that he wears eyeliner or he has the most luscious, beautiful eyelashes I've ever seen. Like, cause look at him.
Midlife says little Clark Dent.
Wait.
Clark Dent.
I was gonna say that. I was not to say the Clark Dent thing, but I was thinking like Superman. But
yeah. Beat you to it.
Superman.
Snooze, you lose, Indrid.
Yeah.
So I mean, and the other thing about this is just the crazy like right angle handlebar mustache right here. Yeah. It looks like a staple on his fucking face.
It does. That's what it is.
And even here, his hair and beard are looking a lot more full and actually like beard and hair like than he gets later. Like, this is normal person's hair right here, basically.
This is him feeling and looking the best he's been for him, like this is peak him before it starts to decline.
Yes.
That-
Well, what's crazy
so
is that
sad.
this has to be before Kat moved in, right? So he's like,
Yeah, this was before.
he's a swinging bachelor here. He's on the he's on the prowl. He's walking the night.
And this is like, I think after my intro or at some point he switched his profile picture, so this photo doesn't really exist. It exists on the internet, but not on his like social media.
This is not the picture that was on the news recently,
No,
right?
no.
That's a different smug post breakup Phil pic that I really enjoy. Let's
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so Dayglow, if you could tell me the story that you were telling us just before the stream here about this interaction. So before we say anything, you have exchanged words with Darkside Phil, right?
Yes, I have.
Which is crazy to me.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's the idea of actually talking to Phil and having him make words to communicate to you is so funny to me. What was his reaction to this? You sent him this, or sorry, no, go on, tell me what you were saying.
You
earlier.
can, if you want to go to my channel, I have both of the intros that I did submit to him before all these troll ones came
Even
in.
better.
You're gonna link that to me and then I'll post it.
Let me go.
Oops, I should have asked.
I bet you I'm faster than Dayglow. Beep beep beep
Oh,
beep
fuck.
beep beep beep
Probably.
beep beep
Yeah,
beep beep beep
probably.
beep 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 beep. Here I go.
He's gonna be you.
Okay. Did you get
Boom! It's
me?
easy. It's so easy for me. Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're
Guess I'm
talking.
just a fucking bent.
Yeah, you snooze, you lose. You snooze, you lose. So
You snooze, you lose.
we're talking about when a quote fan works for free, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna play that one next here.
Yeah, talk to the guy, Doomer. That's the face he gave Ket to get her. Yeah.
I
Ew.
mean, yeah. Boom, and then Picky Beggars is what we just watched, right?
Yeah. Picky
Okay.
Beggars is what we just watched. But this was originally the first one I sent, and before you play it, I basically made this very broad because, as I was saying before we started, it was like I needed him to trust me, one, because I wanted to try to get him on my good side.
Right.
But
Right.
two, I left it very broad because he was doing a podcast. So he didn't
Right.
want to do just gaming. I remember he was like, I don't want to do just gaming, blah blah blah. And so
Yeah.
I came from the perspective of Brittany Gates, where it's like, hey, here's a tool, like here's a short video.
That's smart.
It is literally not offensive at all.
No,
Just
no insults, nothing.
The last bit is like the most you could say is an insult, but he said he was fine with the like, oh, the camera's on joke.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna watch
Oh,
I'm gonna play this video, but before I do just want to say I do just want to say that I totally get why he thought that this was a troll, because
Yeah.
to me the idea. Okay, and let's just play it. I totally get why he thought it was a troll though. Like,
Right.
so it's
It's
it's loud. That's okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I haven't
Sorry.
seen one.
I forgot it's really loud because
Relax your butt.
And we begin with some stories that are still
I was
unfolding.
trolling with audio at the time.
I was gonna say yes.
Yeah.
Hello. Jesus Christ.
I've never seen that one.
Okay, like I said, I could totally tell why he thought that was a troll, because first of all, the audio is nuts.
Yeah, the audio is insane. I love it so much.
But this is stock footage of Seattle, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, and that's how
Oh.
I can tell that it's a really like, and also the relaxer button to the seat. Like, that's the part that is such a stupid joke that even Phil would be like, "What the fuck does this have to do with my podcast? I don't live in Seattle."
I care.
Like,
And the thing is like I'm quoting Phil in here. Like that's literally something he said.
what?
Yeah.
He said, "Relax your butt into the seats."
Oh, Jesus
Motherfuckers,
Christ.
Yeah. I know, Hate Army. They're all so wonderful. I love the text that Dayglow put into each and every one of these. Oh my god.
And that's what I'm saying, is that it's the subtle nature of, like, with all due respect, how shitty this is.
Yeah.
Like, because
I'm glad you caught that.
because the thing is that this could be mistaken for some dense submission, right? Like
I was
Right.
Yeah.
you were
I was literally writing the line of that, and I remember there was a couple Peace streams I was in that when he would do the night streams and Phil would play these, and I remember he would get so pissed, and he was just like, "What the fuck?" Like this is a literal like retard. Like he would. So I honestly took it as honor because like I was trying my hardest to ride that line of like, is this a troll or is this a genuine like Phil fan?
Well,
Because Phil fans
Yeah.
are all over the place.
are you
Yeah.
familiar with Poe's law? Have you ever heard that term?
No, what's that term?
Poe's law refers to when you are fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it so I don't sound like a fucking idiot. But basically, it's like that. What you're talking about, walking the line between trolling something and actually having that opinion. Poe's law is an adage of internet culture saying that without a clear indicator of the author's intent, any parody or extreme views can be mistaken by some readers for a sincere expression of the views being parodied. And
Right.
what you've done here is you've really towed the line on like how sincere it actually is. And you did that by making it stupid, which is very funny to me, that the idea that like you just had to do this as like as poor as possible, but also make it seem like you're trying as hard as you can from the perspective of a denthead. Like,
Yeah.
it's go on.
Oh, I was gonna say, like from an artist standpoint, and also to answer your question, Grimner, yes, I was the one behind the Skyrim one. But yeah, like as an artist, it's good to have restrictions sometimes.
Yes.
And that's another thing that I don't like about Phil is when he tells his fans like, "Oh, tell me what you guys want to do. We'll do whatever. We could do whatever." It's like, dude,
Yeah.
it's your business. You put restrictions on. Like, if you like certain games, just say, "I'm gonna play this game," and we're just gonna leave it at that.
Like,
And
hey,
we're gonna watch the Skyrim one, guys. Don't worry.
yes, absolutely. Like,
We're
Phil,
gonna watch them all.
like maybe people would like you more, Phil, if you actually like sincerely expressed your opinions and your desires and the things that you liked. That might make you seem a little bit more like a human instead of like a money-driven robot that literally does nothing, but like who can't do anything. Will just do whatever will get him to money fastest.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's why he fence sits, and it's so fucking annoying. And
Dude.
so for me, this was a great challenge of, and plus, like I said before, like this is my first time like actually editing videos, so I was learning a lot as I was going.
Right.
So that added to that whole like
That's
figuring it
great.
And we were talking about this before the stream, and I thought I'd mention it again because I feel really smart for saying it. But DSP is basically an anti-muse, right? Where a muse is something that, you know, might inspire you to create a beautiful sculpture or to write like poems and operas. Like, you know, a place or a person can be a muse, right? DSP is sort of like the opposite of that, where he is something that you hate so much that you can just it inspires you to create art to express how much you hate him. Like I cannot use words to express how much I hate DSP, so I call in to the TBS podcast pretending to be Derek.
Right.
Like
Exactly. There you go.
And go on.
Also, your mic is a little bit close to your mouth.
Oh, thank
Here
you.
and there. We're
Thank you.
Getting a little bit of ASMR. We're good now.
Ooh, I love that. Love to hear that. Sorry, everybody. I was just getting excited. As I was
That's
saying.
okay. You can be excited.
Thank you very much.
Exciting.
But yeah, like my first attempt at editing something was a video that I sent you. And actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just play that just to, you know, just to gas myself up a little bit so that Dayglow doesn't get all the fucking attention today. It's time to gas myself up a little bit here, everybody. I hope you like my. Go on.
No, I was gonna say genuinely, like I when you sent it to me, I was laughing really fucking hard because I
appreciate that very much.
The timing, I love timing. In videos.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And like, pardon me.
Oh, you're doing this one. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if it was. Wait, is this the one that I've seen?
I believe so.
Okay.
Should we not play this, or like do you have worries about it being like a copyright?
No,
thing?
I was just curious.
Oh, okay,
Great.
Oh, awesome! I love to hear that.
This is a good one.
So, but I won't go into my own egotistical self-stroking just yet until we finish talking about this. But So
Yeah.
he rejected this. He said that this was no good. He didn't like
Yeah,
this.
so I have the email and I can read the response.
Oh,
for it.
please read the response right now.
Yeah. I wanted to hear some of the emails.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is my email response to
Now,
him.
before you start, are you paraphrasing or are you reading directly? Because one of those things is very rude. Okay.
I'm
Yes.
reading directly.
Wow, some
right,
fucking
and-
We're
people,
gonna be
man.
rude. Huh.
And
Can't believe it.
Snood can confirm I sent him some screenshots of my correspondence with Phil.
I disavow anything in here. I do not have the receipts. I don't know what this man is talking about.
Burn me at the
I
stake
don't
if I'm
even know
lying.
this person. Okay.
Okay,
Sounds fun.
so with this video, the Seattle one, I said, sound warning, tried to balance it a bit, but a bit quieter. It's still loud. I made it louder just in case it came out too quiet on your end of the stream. I know fans have said sometimes that your streams are quiet. And then so I said, I tried to make the intro like a chill radio show in the morning, like listening to it on a drive to work or your morning routine. And so
There you go.
I told him, I said, I laugh a lot when I pretend that the camera popped on for the podcast. So I use like an 80s sitcom opening, like this whole thing. I'm just saying gibberish to sell it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play it
Right.
again with the sound muted while you read that.
Go ahead. It has a nice relaxing mood, setting the vibe. So if it's a slow day of news, you can chat with and be primed and ready for a chill, relaxing podcast. And then I said, maybe give it a try and see how it feels.
know.
But if you need something to change, I can do it quickly.
Very chill.
And I said, I used your picture from Twitter if that's okay.
Genuinely,
Oh boy.
genuinely,
boy.
that fucking kills me. I that's like that's another level of trolling there too, because it's like
Yeah.
you're suggesting this stuff to him and he's like, oh, maybe I'm just gonna take this random guy's advice. Because sorry, had you communicated with him prior to this ever?
Yes, I sent him Street Fighter troll art. And
Oh.
here's the tip.
Awesome.
Here's a tip to anybody who wants to try to talk to Phil. Just talk like Phil at Phil, and it works.
I bet he loves that.
I literally
Yeah.
just like write my emails like if Phil was just talking.
That
I use
genuinely.
his dialogue, his verbiage, all of it. I throw it back at him, and it's like a feedback loop,
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
Hate
you did
Army
it
knows.
before
Yeah,
Hate Army?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
For
just-
whatever reason, I believe that.
I'm just putting it up on
Thank
the
you very much.
stream here
I'll
for people to
have
see.
to find.
Oh.
I'll have to find.
Oh my god.
I'll have to find the one because so everybody in chat and everybody here, there are hidden faces of the incident in these things. It's
Oh really?
yes. I'll have to
can't-
find a the one that shows it more prominently, because I had one that so I remember, because I really tried to hide it because I thought he was gonna see it and be obvious.
the bison.
But I just made it really ugly looking. Like that was the thing. I was gonna just make really ugly looking art, and he really liked it. And
Yeah.
he wanted to use it.
Well,
So
He really liked
my
it.
my original
God.
plan was just to make him a bunch of like shitty looking art like this, and
Oh
then
my god.
my art would be all of his like REEstream art.
So
and yeah, go
well,
ahead.
maybe I'm just obnoxious and shitty and I have terrible taste, but I genuinely love this. Like I would
like the colors.
no, I love the colors and I love the. It's like, it's Phil and he's jerking off in this picture, so I don't really love it that much. But like the fact that it like the like the grunginess of this, I absolutely love. I can't stress enough how much I love this.
I love how you spelled gaming.
Well, tell her what the feedback from Phil was.
Oh, okay. So the feedback from Phil. Oh shit. Let's see where it's.
Gaming.
Oh yeah. So he goes, I really like the art. There's a small typo, as it should say gaming ing instead of gaming eing. Could you fix that? I would love to use it on the streams.
Oh my god.
And
I'm
oh
just
yeah.
trying to
Okay.
look
And
for
then
the
so
O
continuing on.
faces.
So this is something that hints to like a precursor to Skyrim. Is I was like, hi, I'm thinking of making more art for your like the pre-stream ads, and I said I do best with a project and a heading. If you need art for a new game or a revamping of a stream, like let me know. and he
Right.
goes, something for Skyrim, which will be going on for quite some time, would be great. Otherwise, any of the big new releases coming up in February would be awesome too. Thanks. Sent from my
Awesome.
phone.
There's just art by mildly warm miso.
Yeah, that was my sock handle when I was in his
Okay,
chat.
all right.
Shout out to Mildly Warm Miso. Big ups.
Yeah.
Anyone here who has ever worked as a contractor and had to collect requirements for a project from a client, I love the idea of collecting requirements from Phil and just hearing like, so anything to do with cheeseburgers, okay? That's so just if you can have that for us by Thursday, that'd be great. Just something to do with cheeseburgers, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's
So that's where it all started.
Midlife asks, did he ever call you sir?
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask about that.
No, none of it was sir. It was always just hello, hey, and then it was like thanks, Phil, sent from my phone, or like not sent from my phone.
Sent from my computer. So just never anything like more personable than thanks, okay, see you later, Skyrim.
Yeah, if it was things where I would ask him questions to give me notes, it was me trying to actually make him do work. Because if he was gonna ask for somebody to do work, I was gonna make him do work by actually having to think about the things he needed to make like a decision on.
Right.
But in this time I was in between gigs, like I said, so I had free time and I had fun doing it because I was learning a new skill set and trolling Phil.
Isn't it like how awesome is it that you can do like you can accomplish like quelling boredom, learning something, and fucking with DSP all in one action? Like that's efficient right there, dude. That's a good use of unemployment time. That's what I'll say.
Agreed.
But enough about you. Let's talk about the real interesting thing here.
Yeah.
My video. Everybody, shut up and watch this. Shut up.
This is a good video. This is good.
It's a good video. All right, shut up.
Everybody, shut up. Okay, hold on. There we go. Oh, I gotta start at the beginning.
God damn.
It's a good one.
That's
oh shit.
That's the first thing I ever edited, and I haven't edited anything like that since.
What I like about it is, for me, it like captures how rote DSP is with his responses to things, and it's just like it's already chambered. He's just gonna say it.
That could have been like a single string of reactions unedited, right? Obviously it's a bunch of stuff stitched together, but that could have been like DSP losing a fight to Street Fighter.
It also could have just been one stream.
Yeah. It's also like really funny, the idea of like a bunch of home invaders complaining about John Wick's like unfair tactics.
Yes. Oh, I love that. That's such a good idea.
So the next video I got queued up here is back to the real shit here is the Game Pass intro. So let's just watch this and we'll talk about it.
I don't think I've seen this.
I don't remember this, to be honest with you.
This was a very boring one, and to let you know that I didn't tell him to loop it. He did this on his own.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
At some point in our conversations, he was saying, "Hey, some of these are getting long. Could you make me like a shorter one?"
That's too funny.
and so he looped it?
Yeah, I made him the shorter one that would be 30 seconds. Literally, like it would.
The perfect length, the literal perfect length.
Yeah.
To transition into what he was saying was just looking through Game Pass. So it was like window shopping. That's why I picked them all as the.
Okay. All right.
The Kid Flim like 8-bit.
Yeah.
The fact that one gets looped twice is the most annoying thing in the world. Is Phil doing that or is Kid Flim doing that? Like, because it seems like it seems like the thing by itself, even with the exposed belly button and the bald spot, would kind of be a hilarious intro for DSP to use unironically. Like, right? Like, to do that, I've never ever given DSP props for anything in his life. I might give him props for actually like using something stupid like that. Like, for a 10-second, but then he had to loop it twice and he just ruined it. Yeah. It's all right. Let's watch this.
And Hate Army to answer. I do agree with you on that. What I was trying to just achieve was just making it long and annoying for for Phil viewers and him, because Phil drags everything out. So the constant
Right.
themes in my intros were always dragged out.
It genuinely is such an insane troll on every single person who is being subjected to DSP's streams, because like I have to sit through 4.5 minutes of the Skyrim After Dark song, and Phil's just sitting there doing nothing. And half of that song doesn't even have lyrics. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Let's just watch this. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yes, performance.
For some, how did you get the text to look like it's also behind a filter, or did you apply this filter on top of modern footage?
I kind of just altered the text as much as I could to fit the filter of this like footage I found.
It looks like you put a filter over the whole thing. It like this.
One night a week.
Yeah, it looks great.
Don't forget your YOU arcade YOUR your arcade allowance for the Game Pass Hangout. Bang out? It's like impossible to read. Dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yep.
And what the hell?
Did he ever play this?
He did.
Okay.
He did.
You know, like how many times, or?
I don't know. I just remember. I remember that he, at some point in this whole like me sending this to him, I was trying to not like bust too early.
Yep. It's all about the slow burn. It's all about the slow burn, dude.
For everybody to know here is that I intentionally was gonna go longer with more intros. Like I was just gonna keep it like
just
low
have a
key
whole
for a while.
pre-stream that's just the intro.
And it was gonna, but I got a better job, so I was like, "Fuck this! I gotta do other stuff," and we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Big ups. All right.
The story.
It's story time. Yes.
All right, this is looped twice now. I don't understand why you would think that's good. You really need 45 seconds? And
so, so Hate Army,
know.
you noticed how like 30 seconds he did that. He looped that himself. Like
Insane.
I think it was super stupid short.
It's just like more evidence that he genuinely doesn't know anything about anything, nor does he know anything about how something should sound, how a professional production should look. It's insane.
This year he just fucking added overlays of dandruff to his stream.
Yeah. And
exactly.
Was he doing the boxes last year, or did that start in 2022? It had to.
This was this year. The boxes behind him.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened this year, and like he was getting fucking hit from all fucking corners of the internet.
Well, because he was like branching out into every corner of the internet too.
That's true, yeah.
Trying to get his little hooves into everything.
Ugly.
Let's see what this. So this is
He's so ugly.
This video is called. Yes, he is extremely. This beard is looking rough.
Damn.
By the way, he hasn't left the house in like 2 weeks here.
No, this must be right before his gay sloth.
His gay sloth, yeah.
Yeah.
This video is called pre-stream outro parenthesis. He's got to know it's a troll by now, right? Ellipsis question mark and parenthesis. So let's. Do you want to tee this one up at all? You have any context you want to give us here?
Okay, so the context for this one. So this is the outro, and in the timeline, let me check my email so I know that I'm not like fibbing. Yeah. So this is after I sent him this outro and that Game Pass bumper around the same time.
Okay.
And before, there was a different copy he didn't want to use because I used Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah.
In the intro when it's flipping through the channels, and it was a still of the intro of this big hairy beast that was like lording over all these tiny people, and the last frame before it changes channels is it blowing up. And so I cued the intro lyrics of Yu Yu Hakusho with that moment of him blowing up, and the lyrics that I picked was, "I wander far and wide, the isolation gets me again." And right at again, when she's singing, it cuts and he explodes, and then it goes to the next bit. And I wanted that to stay in there, but he got so scared because he's like, "Oh, this is gonna get claimed. Like, this is, this is an anime, nothing anime." And
oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, I have a question. Is there another level of subtlety to that where it's Yu Yu Hakusho, which is one of the animes that he mentioned that he had brought along on the staycation with Leanna?
That honestly was an accidental mistake. For me, it was using because I was watching Yu Yu Hakusho at the time, so I
Right.
just had the song in my head, and I liked those lyrics. The isolation gets me again, and then
Yeah.
Makes sense to
finger
me.
gun.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Let's
Yeah.
let's watch this. Let's hear it.
All right.
Let's do
I
it.
accidentally stopped recording. I didn't mean to do that.
And I have his email
I
response
have a new
of what
outro
he
to show
said.
you
I
guys.
can't wait to hear that.
Stop recording.
Awesome.
We'll listen to that after this.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So now-
Fucking idiot.
Beautiful.
The new outro.
What?
you
Sorry.
guys
Oh,
can
because
see it,
he's an
ready?
idiot. Idiot.
Thi-
Yeah, right, because he accidentally stopped recording.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
this is him lying that
Oh my god. I remember. No, I remember this a little bit.
I think I remember this part.
yeah. This was
Yeah.
all the stuff I took. Like I had to replace stuff.
The Kanye and Taylor
Sunday out.
Swift.
And then so
It's rickety.
Peace out, everyone. Until next time.
Oh my god.
I love it.
The
I set the gout post. Yes,
There
Bill.
you go.
okay.
There you go.
There you go.
How do you like that new outro?
Right. Yep, I love that song.
Does he like it or not? I can't tell. Is that the first time?
I don't know.
no, this is him looking to. Okay, so like you know how
Look at
a
that
kid
face.
in high school that is like very insecure
Mhm.
about liking something or just
Right.
admitting that he likes something in fear of being ridiculed.
Yeah.
He was already before when people said, "Oh, that first intro was a troll
Yeah.
intro," and he had to defend it.
He needs validation.
He's already in this level of lying where he doesn't want to look like a complete idiot.
Mhm.
So he's just like
Bye bye.
he's acting nonplussed about it and like looking at chat, being like, "Did you guys like it? Tell me you guys liked it, so I can say, yeah, it
If
was
you guys
good."
liked it,
Yeah.
I'll like it.
He's fence sitting. Like he's fence sitting ahead of time where he's acting like he's above it all, so that
Yeah.
when one side or the other decides that it's funny or not funny, he could be like, yeah, I agree, it's fucking stupid, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
and
I just wanted to try it out.
I thought you guys would think it was funny. It's a stupid troll video anyway, idiot.
Ah.
Like we'd think that was funny, but I was gonna put that on my stream. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and exactly a midlife in Logan. He needed a validation, and
Yep.
then Grindr, yeah, he took it because it was free. So
Right.
Well, that
Like-
too. He's not looking.
He's taking his chances. That's the thing, though. He's taking his chances. So, like, when he's not paying
Mhm.
someone, he's taking these huge chances that it's gonna be a troll intro or troll artwork because it's free. Like,
Mhm.
just
Yeah.
like pay someone, man.
Yeah,
that you
exactly.
know, and he doesn't know you. Like,
And
fuck, it's not
what I-
hard.
what I realized with emailing him and stuff, and like I said, he probably was suspicious, but what really exposed it was that in this moment he's really desperate. Like he was desperate
Right.
because again, where's Das bullshit?
Right.
This dude had a YouTube and like made videos, has done videos. He did. I'm sure he was the one who did all the React things for Phil. So it's like, where was he when Phil was asking for this? You know?
Great question. Well,
Mhm.
I mean, Dashbo shit was probably too busy doing like Christmas style face swaps for Phil's like tip animation or whatever.
That's yeah. When I
Yeah.
saw that,
They're so bad. They suck. They're not even like good face swaps.
yeah. So after I think
No.
after my last new intro that I gave him, which we'll get to, but the intros after that when he would start his night streams, which was like all those face swaps of the video game characters.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was Das bullshit, and I looked at that and I was like, this is the saddest thing of like trying to make fun of yourself. Like Das bullshit was trying to make fun of Phil, but in the nice way that Phil liked.
Yeah, in the exact
it's-
way that Phil likes.
Yeah, and it looked stupid and nobody liked it. I remember some people in chat at the time were saying like, what is this? Like some people liked it, some people didn't like it, and some people wanted the other intro.
That's too funny. People were even
Love
talking
it.
like he even like framed the Halloween face swaps as being like, oh, that's the scariest thing you ever seen. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Like
Yeah.
the part in
Mhm.
Alien when is it Aliens when the Queen is like got her face right up to Ripley's face and
Mhm.
it's Phil's face instead. He's like, oh my god, that's so disturbing. I don't know how I'm gonna get to sleep tonight. It's like
Yeah.
the scary thing is the
God.
alien, idiot. Like it's not your
Oh, they're from an app?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just I mean Shinko takes care
Oh.
and does it with like actual effort. And I'm
Right.
sure-
Yeah, Shingo does some really fucking funny like face swaps and things like
Yeah,
that.
he does.
Like,
yeah.
and
God.
it's just there's something about Daspo doing like too much polish shit for Phil because Phil wants to look nice
hmm
and like be presentable because obviously my intros looked like hot garbage and he was fine using them.
And I mean, like it's it's like he doesn't want anything like that's too professional looking because people will be like, "Did you pay the guy who made that for you?" Because that's like a real thing. But like, if he just got it for what is basically like a child, like if a child just accidentally made him an intro, he'd be so happy with that. Because
Yeah.
God help us,
Yeah.
God help us if Derek gets his hands on some video editing software. I
Oh
don't.
God.
Oh God, no.
It's
Yeah.
just gonna be Derek with like his fantasies of.
He's gonna green screen himself into pornos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But also DSP is there on the couch with him, like streaming
Like
games.
clapping.
Yeah, exactly. Go Derek.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ew.
What's the next video I got queued up here? Let's
see.
see.
I don't know, let's find
By the
out.
way, I
Also,
love.
I queued up.
Hmm?
Oh, I queued up the raw stream after all these.
Amazing. Thank you so much. When
You're welcome.
the From My Family to Yours is also insanely funny. Like that's pushing it where it's like, okay, that's very clearly a troll, and I can't believe that Phil is here smiling about it. Like
Yeah.
It's my family to yours. Wow, you put Jasper before my name.
And the thing is he probably saw that or didn't see it, but like
I don't think
didn't
he
have
saw
any
it.
notes about being like, hey, maybe add my wife in if he really cared about his wife.
I didn't even pick up on that.
Right. Oh shit, you're right.
Because his
Oh,
wife's not
really
in
good
it.
point.
It's just him and Jasper.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Right.
that's what he's talking about when he says my family. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Is
y'all
that funny?
ask for free stuff,
Video
dude.
unavailable.
Oh, video unavailable.
Re-
Oh my god.
What? Hold on.
What?
It's the Skyrim After Dark.
Universal Music Group?
That's so funny.
it's-
yeah.
Oh.
We can't watch it through. Yeah.
Through Discord.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Ugh.
Can you guys switch
Can you
the
just pull
stream?
it up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I've got
switch
the
into
stream
this
up.
one.
All right.
All
So,
right, yeah, for whatever reason, Discord fucking does that.
well, I think it's like a copyright thing issue of some kind.
Yeah.
But anywho, this video is actually one of the funniest things that has ever been put on Phil's stream. The idea, like, I talk about this all the time, but the fact that like all of this like DSP stuff sort of like I don't want to say culminates, but has like led up to something like this, like the idea of like a 5-minute long video. And you know what? Instead of talking about it, let's just watch it, and we'll talk about it.
This is art. I agree.
Genuinely.
Art.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody in
You're
chat.
welcome.
Let's. Shots that are like of the rafters, and I don't know if that's supposed to be like stupid, but I
from the rafters.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that's it,
dude.
No, Raven. Shout out to Raven's Dolphin who got that immediately when this dropped. Like,
That's...
he was the only one that I saw who actually pointed it out and is like, you guys get it? And he just left it at that.
That's so funny. Doing the Fusro Da at the trolls, like, okay, did you have to record a bunch of this Skyrim footage yourself?
No, I was just grabbing a bunch of random old videos from the internet.
Oh, so it's not necessarily all DSP footage then.
No, this is not DSP footage. This was just like actual good, decent gameplay footage that I wanted to use.
Right. But like I was saying, all the shots of the ceilings and stuff, like I've had people say it's so stupid that you're just pointed at the ceiling half the time. I love these still frames where it's just like the sign or like the ceiling or something. Like again, if this was 10 seconds long and it was just this part where the words are coming up right now, it would be an incredible intro. Genuinely, it would be an incredible intro.
Yeah, having the Pornhub Skyrim After Dark intro just.
Yeah.
Jasper, can you get down right now? Fuck, that's funny, man. He showed this 10 times, maybe 20.
I think so.
Yeah.
And the thing is that like the first one was obviously Walk the Night, and then I had to replace it with safe music to use.
Oh, okay. What did you replace it with?
I've replaced it with something that was just like copyright safe and super fucking boring. And again, I was in I think he's a Pieces stream when he was restreaming it, and he actually preferred the Walk the Night one instead of this long, because it made it longer and even more boring because it didn't have like a rhythm to it. Right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. And the video is edited to the rhythm of the song too, right? Like, and so just replacing it with accidental ban. Accidental ban cracks me up so fucking much. Did we miss the Burger King management enjoy your permanent ban part
That's
yet?
the first one. That's the first one.
Fuck.
That's the fox that gets shot in the head.
Burger King management enjoy your permanent ban.
God, the Skyrim.
The Grimner, he did. What I asked him to do was, when he accused me of it, I said, "Could you just remove my intro videos from yours?"
That's so much more work.
I didn't ask him to remove his videos. I just said, just clip your shit out, and YouTube gives the tools to do it. I checked before I asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
It's easy to do.
True.
It's a slider where you basically just like clip it off.
Yep.
And
exactly.
What up, Dwight Race?
Big ups, Dwight Race.
Woo, Dwight Race.
He got so paranoid and he was so lazy that he'd rather just delete the videos altogether, not deal with it. And I wasn't expecting him to do that. I asked him to remove my videos, like just my bits. They're short little second bits.
Well, he's so stupid that he probably doesn't know that is a thing. Like, you can, copyrighted content, you can, if it's like under 6 hours long, you can actually mute pieces of copyrighted music.
You guys are trolls.
And he won't do it.
When would Phil have the time to do that?
I know, right? Crazy.
Let's get to the adventure. Perfect
all
silence.
you have to do for that muting is click a button. Boom. And then it does it itself.
This reaction from Phil. Wow. Are you going to say something? Wow.
He was drunk that night.
Impressive, no? Yeah, he was wasted.
Oh my god.
But okay, so for anybody who hasn't seen that before, that's Walk the Night, and genuinely is like one of the funniest things. I think maybe one of the funniest things that happened this year is him fucking with those intros. The thing that I picked up on instantly about that joke is about that video is that the lyrics to Walk the Night are basically about being like a male prostitute, right? Which I don't know any streamers who you might call a male prostitute, but someone might maybe someone in the chat has a good idea of who you could think of as that. He didn't watch that. He didn't watch a second of that. Do you think? Is it possible that he watched half a second of that?
Let me see what the
thank you. What does the email say?
So for the Skyrim email one, let's see. Wait, is that?
Oh boy, dead air.
I gotta make. Sorry.
Pressure's
I'm
on.
making sure.
It's not so easy to be a streamer now, is it, Dayglow?
I'm a goddamn guest, okay?
Yeah, true.
Sorry.
Excuse.
That's right. This is no bullying stream.
True. I love that you can see what you watch. It's because like we watched that JCS that one night. Oh my god! And you watch Internet of J.
These are just all my recommendations here. Yeah.
I know. It's like all DSP and Criminals and Internet of J.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is him saying. So this is Phil looking at the Skyrim bumper. So I like the premise for sure, but first of all, I really have a hard time believing that the song isn't gonna get me into trouble.
Oh my god.
It's clearly licensed music, and that will end up getting claimed, blocked, or worse on YouTube. I don't know what "or worse" means.
Yeah. Banned, I guess. Deleted from YouTube. Shot from through the window. I don't know.
Also, a couple jokes about bans is funny, but making them the entire theme of this bumper, banning people, is pretty much overly negative and not the overrunning theme of my streams.
Unreal. I can't. Okay, so he did see a lot of it then, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's because it harps on it so much, it actually is a bit overbearing and makes me look like a dickhead or something.
Yes, well, I can't imagine why you might think that. Maybe it's because you're a fucking dickhead, idiot.
He goes on to say, if a bit less emphasis is put on the negative, this bumper could work. That's what he wrote verbatim.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
God.
how much of that did you change exactly?
Oh, I just took out the music. That was it.
So you left all the banning stuff in, and he ended up just being fine with it.
Basically, yeah.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, I said that. He's like, so I definitely like to see different and obviously not licensed music be used, and maybe a few more tweaks. Thanks.
Like what? A few more tweaks like what? Hello? Sir?
I don't know. And
Again-
this is me lying to him, saying, I want to assure you that the song was bought in a pack of royalty-free music for a news station I work at.
Stop. He didn't respond to that.
No, he didn't respond to it, but he looked at my emails, and I even linked that Walk the Night appeared in a Grand Theft Auto game released in 2008, so he should be fine.
Uh-huh. Which, I mean, clearly not, because they're actually...
No, yeah, clearly it didn't work.
And so he just went with it. No changes, and like, oh my god. It's 4.5 minutes long, dude. How could you possibly sit for four... Well, I mean, we did it 30 or 40 times, right?
Many
so
times.
who knows?
Yeah.
So I sent him the updated one with the shitty music that wasn't on there,
Uh-huh.
and all he says to me goes, "Okay, I'll give it a spin and see what happens. Hope for the best." Sent from my phone.
No, wow, not even a thank you.
Not
Fuck
even
you.
a thank you. Yeah.
He
Fuck.
100% wrote that email, like laying down in bed, though.
Yeah.
No, no
Yeah.
question.
He didn't want to be bothered. Let me actually check what time he was.
Oh,
His time.
Good question.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. The fixed. He sent it at 7 his time at night.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What the fuck? What the fuck
Weird.
would he have been doing? He was in the
I have no
bathroom.
idea.
Maybe he was in the bathroom.
Ooh, maybe.
Maybe.
Ugh. All right, so this one is the Pokemon intro, which I kind of remember. But I was kind of over the intros at this point because at this point, like
I don't blame anybody who was over them. For me, it was purely like I was just having fun doing it, so I didn't care if people liked them or not. It was purely for me at that point, and I was learning how to edit, and that was the whole point.
You know what's funny is that in a weird way, I could see you improving by doing worse shit. if that makes sense. Like
yeah. I had to look up a lot of stuff to make it look even worse and try to make it look like I was trying by also making it look shit.
And it's like you say, as like a creative person, when you have to work under these like weird restrictions or whatever, that's kind of when you put out the best stuff, because you have to like you have to really like kind of dig deep and work hard and find like a way to make it work. And I mean, you know, this is my snood soapbox, my snood 60-second soapbox. That's why movies fucking suck now, is because everything is just Avatar, where it's 100 million Vietnamese people on computers typing up CGI all day, instead of like John Carpenter's The Thing, where it's like all practical animatronics and like effects and everything, right? Because it's like when you can't just like when you can't just do whatever you want, you gotta find ways to do it, and that's where like, you know, creativity and like passion come through, right? And that's
and
Darksea.
Big up Darksea.
Oh wait, 1 second. Yeah, I was gonna respond to Darksea. We got Dayglow Hour.
Yeah.
Talking about his
the Gintros.
Giving us the emails and the Gintros. Yeah. We're gonna check on Phil after this, but you know. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna tell Darksea I'm the eccentric loser that made the videos.
The dirty twirl.
The dirty twirl. Yeah, I know.
All right, let's watch this Pokemon intro out here.
I get very excited when I play Pokemon. You know?
I picked that intentionally, the most flat, the
least interesting way. Wait, what? Let's catch them all, and you can name them for $25. He must have loved that. I bet he loved that.
There was a time where I.
Oh my god.
$25 hit, name a Pokemon, period.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. I never saw this.
Still caught the Geodude, sweet. Sweet.
Wait,
whoa! I was just gonna say, he's wearing the Pikachu hat and the Nazi hat? What the fuck?
This is so obnoxious.
Catch it.
Catch the stream live. He did the Hitler salute.
Yeah.
He did. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Is this part of his stream?
Wait, there's more.
Yeah.
No. Oh my god. Wow. Say it.
Good evening, everyone.
No.
That's
you're
why-
a fucking idiot. He's wasted here too. Look at his hair. Holy fuck. Well,
Damn.
I wanted to catch this one frame. You could like see so much of the left side of his hairline.
Yeah, you can.
Whoa!
Drunk,
What
for
the?
sure.
My belief was that he had to get a little liquid courage to put these videos up because I think somewhere he didn't. He still couldn't believe it. He still couldn't trust it. I feel.
Well, yeah, of course not.
Okay, yeah.
It's insane because it's actually like his good sense in a way is like his instinct is correct. You are trolling the fuck out of him, but his greed is too strong. It's like, I'll just put it up. It was free. I don't even give a fuck. It's free. I hope you guys thought that was funny, huh? Hey you! Hey, I'm gonna do a dumb stupid. Dumb closer.
So he drinks normally, but then like he's like, oh shit, this might be a troll. Oh, I'm gonna have an extra shot just in case it is, and I'll deal with it.
Yeah, I'll go Giga Clown mode for how funny I think it is.
Butt down. It's time for Pokemon.
Dude, you said sit your butt down again.
Yep.
Dude,
Look at his
God.
hair, dude.
Butts and seats.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No time.
It's
You ready?
All right, now this is
Hope you're
oops,
ready.
oh my
Put
god,
your butts
this
to
is
this, alright?
stop saying butts. I hate you so much, Phil.
oh my god.
This is King of Fighters intro. I already love
Oh,
this
yeah.
first frame
I
right
saw
here.
this. I remember this one.
Yeah, I think I remember this too.
So yeah,
I saw
so
it, like,
he was
twice.
he was trying to hype
Or
up the
once.
fact that like KOF would be the new thing that would replace Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
And
yeah,
Friday Night Fight collections, right?
and that
So he
lasted a
was-
Right.
week, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, barely. And so I did. I went with the whole thing of like I didn't know KOF, so I was like I'm just gonna lean into the wrestling, and use Vince
There you
McMahon.
go.
And then I only obviously intentionally used the male fighters to like demonstrate like obviously
Of course.
his attention because he's a married man.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not gonna be able to watch the thing if you include Chun Li.
Mm-hmm.
And
right?
something that I didn't know about
Right.
this that I caught in chats when like in Raw's DSP when we were watching it, somebody had mentioned that the last character in this KOF intro is actually an underaged character.
Oh, boy.
Shit,
I
Panda.
didn't know that. I honestly didn't know that because I don't play KOF. So
I did not know that.
Yeah, see, Darksy says it's true.
I
So
didn't know.
All right, Derek. I'm kind of picking up some Darksy vibes from this first frame here because there's like a lot of stuff to notice. The
Yeah, exactly.
Midlight called it out.
Tip.
Open 6 days a week.
Yeah.
I
Chill.
I think these are Tevin emotes in the poster on the window. I really
really?
like the Juggalo Phil.
Oh yeah, look at that.
All right, let's watch this.
Wow.
I hope you're
So
ready. Prepare your butts
interesting.
for this,
I love
alright?
it. I love it. I love it.
Three,
It's like a Where's
2,
Waldo
1.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
for Phil haters.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
ladies and
my
gentlemen,
God.
Welcome to my weekly late night throwback session. Oh,
Oh my God.
forget.
Gotcha. Oh, look at it. Look at it.
See you later, boys.
Here comes King of Fighters 50.
I did like the butt that first frame.
and then he's holding it. He's like trying to breathe and not get a boner.
Yeah. For hard pounding action. Dude, don't also include like dumbass Philisms in there that where he replaces a word incorrectly. Hard pounding action.
Gotcha. Hard pound. Ew. Ew. Very funny.
Did he use this?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. Because this is
God,
funny.
Well, this reminds me of what we were
And
talking
then
about.
there's
Yeah, there's the underage chick.
There she is. This reminds me of what we were talking
Wow.
about, Snood. Like,
Wow.
we were talking about like Tim and Eric sort of art.
Yep.
You know?
Wow.
I'm a big
reminds me
fan
of
of Tim
that.
and Eric. Yeah, I'm a
Me
huge
too.
fan of Tim and Eric.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, because I love Steve Brule and
Mhm.
stuff. We were talking about how that kind of art is just so much fun.
Yeah.
People hate it, but it's so great.
It is very Dadaistic in that like
Mhm.
yeah,
it's
Dadaistic.
it's like so obnoxious and it's like just so anti what it is like purporting itself to be.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Yeah.
like a funny way of thinking it is that again you're sort of like feeding Phil back some of his own like uncanny valley, you know? Like
I'm holding up a mirror to I'm holding up a mirror to Phil in the whole interaction. I was emailing like him and talking like him, and just giving him exactly what I'm grabbing from his streams, how he talks. Like, if he had any kind of quote unquote skill, what would it kind of look like that he would try to own the meme, and then I pushed it a little further.
Imagine Phil being a consultant of some kind. Like, you didn't tell me what you wanted this to look like.
Right.
He would be. I run into a lot of different types of people who are like that, where it's like they don't know what they want, they just want to see something different.
Yeah.
And they're constantly like, could you just change this? And it's like, okay, to what? What would you want it to change?
Yeah. Oh no, I understand that too. People ask me that a lot too. Like, can you just change this? Give me an idea of what you want, please.
That's why, I mean, my work is like a little bit less creative, and more like operation and process oriented. So often it's like a good tactic to just like leave something like glaringly obvious that needs to be changed, because that way you catch the dummies in the web, and those people would be like, I don't like that this is red. Can we change this text from red and make it like maroon, maybe? The amount of times like that I've put together like some huge like data thing, like, a big old spreadsheet or like a process and automation of some kind. It's like, okay, this is all great, but like, does this need to be blue? Is there any way that we can add like a couple more like colors into this? And it's like, well, that's not really important right now.
I have a great story that's like that actually happened.
Let's hear it.
It was a guy I worked with. He's a painter and he paints props.
Ooh.
And what he did was they were trying to get this yellow color on a prop, and the execs would come by and it's like, no, it's not yellow enough. It's not yellow enough. And
sweet.
And he's like, all right, well, like, what kind of yellow are you looking for? And the guy like looks around and he grabs a banana and brings it over, and he's like, this yellow, I want it this yellow. And he's like, okay. And so the exec leaves. The dude just sprays the banana the color of what he's been spraying.
Oh no!
The guy comes back and goes, yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Stop. That's too... I love that so much, dude.
Darksea knows. Yeah, no, Darksea. Yeah. Like, the way that you've talked about, like, creating stuff for other people. Yeah, it's exactly that. Any creatives out there, just make the thing because they don't know what they want, and just go from there.
I haven't had that specific situation happen to me, but that's genius, and I'll keep that up in the cranium.
Yeah, keep that in the old brain box. It's just like nobody knows what they want, and they actually want you to tell them what they want, or just to be like, well, actually, I think that this looks really great, and it's for this dumbass reason. Like, and people,
there you go, Darksea. Yeah,
exactly, Darksea.
People like Phil are the ones who are coming down and being like, okay, but like, could we have like a little bit more like snappiness with the editing? And could like you mix with some of the audio files into like a overlay of the background?
Yeah, it's a bunch of
just spouting nonsense at you.
Yeah, gibberish that they don't know what they're saying, and they want something changed.
This is not exactly a creative thing. Did I talk about this last time I was in the stream? But like, basically one time I had to do some like UI UX stuff for someone, and this person, like, for those of you who don't know what UI UX is, it's user interface and user experience, and so this guy is like asking me to change all these menus and like reword some of the text, etc. Blah 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 blah. The way that he chooses to give me this feedback is by taking screenshots of the web-based program, printing them out onto paper, writing on them in pen with the feedback, and then scanning them back into his computer and emailing those pictures to me.
What fucking boomer move is that?
That's incredible.
Yes, it's like when you're a person who's just like, should I take the steps to like show this person that like MS Paint exists and that you could just like type out something like that? Yeah. But it's like the amount of steps that you would need to take to like go be like, okay, push start. No, not the power button on your computer. I mean, start on Windows.
Yeah.
Okay, now go, can you find MS Paint? You can try typing it in. No, that you're in the web browser now. Like it's too much work. It's too much work. I'll just do it myself.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next video.
Right, can you make it more good?
Can you make it better?
Fuck that, man.
Ooh, I love this.
I don't think I've seen this.
I don't think I have either.
So, yeah, so this was the last new intro that I made him, and I think this is the one that was okay. So for context, I actually I got a new job, and this would be my last video because the hours were gonna get a little bit more brutal. And so this wasn't. I told this to Secret when he messaged me and he was asking questions. I said this last pre-stream thing that had Almighty Fraga in it wasn't gonna be my last, but I didn't know how long I was like gonna be working, so I was just like, I'll make everybody a video that I like, and then that is just clearly like ingrained with so much shit, right?
Right.
And I sent it away, and for a good month, like I didn't look at that email. I was just busy with work, and he, I guess the next day after I sent him this video, he had like accused me of like,
Okay, before you get into that, let's watch this.
Yeah, let's watch it. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. No, it's good. I did see this.
Yeah, this is a Meerkat beat. And then that's some dude who, if you've ever seen that video,
I've seen that video.
Yeah.
I've never.
If you pause it here, I can show you where the 1651 is.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It's down by the sail thing.
Yeah, right over the impromptu.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
Oh shit, I see it. That's amazing.
There's got to be a Tevin or a Derek in here somewhere, right?
Is there?
Yeah. So up in the top corner is just my icon, and then Hulk Hogan, and the Keemstar thing is him doing "Let's get into the news," and then everything is just pausing on him ear picking and other things. So
I don't see the. Oh shit.
What?
God. Keep going. The first two things you mentioned. Now my brain is.
Yeah, they're hidden. They're hidden very well. I can't. Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Shit.
Oh no,
okay,
I see it now. I was
Dayglow.
just.
Oh, I see that. Okay, the flashing. Yeah. Okay. That's great. And like.
The hand graphs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honest, in-depth reviews.
What is this lightning plate? What does this license plate say?
Oh yeah, there you go, dude.
What does that say?
It's $110.99.
That's so good.
And then there's actually one of the other license plates is an acronym for Down from the Rafters.
I can't see that. Oh, okay, I'll keep my eyes on.
The capturing of it was really fuzzy because obviously Phil's streaming.
Right, he's recoding it through his phone and uploading it back to him crashing into this pillar.
Oh, okay, so pause this really quick. Okay, so what happened, and I was so bummed because I did a sound edit here, and it got corrupted on the way over.
Oh no.
Basically, that part where he like crashes in, and this was him where he was giving his great reviews, and it was like the Drax, the funny kind of guy. Like I picked all the worst reviewed bits from him.
Right.
But I tried to time it where it's like he was like, you can do this, you can do that, you can, and then it was gonna cut to the word shit that he said. So it was like take a shit, and I was trying to sneak it in there, but I guess it got corrupted because the way it exported, it clipped too fast. Sometimes
you just never know how it's gonna wind up at the end. Hey, like when I did the future Derek call a couple of weeks ago, I had edited in some like sci-fi battle sounds in the background, and that just didn't pick up, and I felt like it killed like half the joke for me. But it's, but it's, you never know. It still works. Like your video here is still very funny to me.
Shut up, Morgan. But hi.
Well, okay, that's mean. That's such a random person to get mad at.
Oh, we got a big old fan here, guys. Ugh.
Phil's day off. It just says
Oh
Phil.
my
Did that
God.
just say Phil's day?
I think it did, yeah.
Wait. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh no, it does say off. It's just impossible to read.
Mm-hmm.
And it lasts for 1/2 second.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, Darksea. Oh, that sucks. But I get it.
Spend time with cat. Oh, good. You got a good face touch in there. Always chill with Phil.
Oh fuck. Yeah, the bad text is lovely.
And the Joe Rogan thing is very funny too. Let's get to the show. Okay.
I tried to make it look like poo cast instead of podcast too.
Oh.
Now,
I
like,
like that. I see it.
Yeah,
Gen-
so this was
I
Doc
remember this one.
Boshit's, I think.
Okay, we'll watch this. Oh yeah, no
and
shit. It's got a face swap first frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I saw this, I was like, oh, they're coping hard right now.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So here we go. This is Poe's
Joe
law.
Hogan midlife.
Joe Hogan. Yeah, clear your throat. Blow your nose. What? Sorry.
This is Poe's law right here. Okay.
Mhm.
The difference between this and yours is that, like, if Das Bullshit is actually trolling Phil, it's impossible to tell because there is no indicator that this is parody, right? This,
Right.
aside from maybe the music, but even still, I think Phil has literally used that music. No, that
Wait,
music was
what
used
is
in
the
the
music?
vest. It's like the
Yeah, I know, but why is that trolling him? I don't get it.
because it's stupid. It doesn't fit the tone of his stream
Oh, okay.
at all.
All right.
But
Okay. Got it.
if I remember correctly, it's also the exact music that was used for the Vest Streak celebration.
Ah, okay. Like the music is nice too.
But it doesn't fit. Like,
It doesn't fit Phil at all.
I know.
And-
That's I get it now, and it's nice. That's why it doesn't fit.
it doesn't fit in like the way that that
What do you buy, Morgan?
Dayglow's doesn't fit in that it's like questionable as if that's intentional. This is just stupid. Like, this is just obviously someone who either didn't give a shit or is just stupid and just like put it up there, right? And also that for some reason this was okay to be 20 seconds, but like yours weren't,
yeah,
I guess.
But what the fuck? Yeah, that's so stupid.
Yeah, if I was gonna get into like some like weird like conspiracy thinking, is that
hit me with that.
Phil or Das Bullshit or whatever they were trying to own the meme of just the relentless trolling that was happening, right?
Yeah.
And so what was lost on them was like, oh, they were long and they were
and
kinda
funny.
random. Yeah, and funny.
Yeah.
And this is what they think funny is.
And just face swapping Phil is not a joke. Like, that's not funny. There's nothing about this.
I think what and Darksy said it, and like putting Phil's face on Big Boss is insulting, and what I think it is like the joke in Phil's mind or Das Bullshit's mind is that like, oh, Phil's not the main hero in things, right? He can't be that guy. So putting him in those positions of this like protagonist that you are playing or that is you, like it doesn't fit Phil. So that's the further joke, but yet again it falls flat because it's just boring.
Well, and see, I think that's like an interesting way to think about it, but I think it's an even simpler and stupider thing, which is like Phil literally likes seeing his face be put on that shit.
Yeah, I'm channeling too much of my Dent conspiracy brain.
No, I'm with you 100% there. I'm with you 1000% there. But Phil like genuinely is just like, nah, I'm Shepard. Duh. It's me. I'm Big Boss. Good.
Yeah.
Right, and that is literally where it ends for him. That is the extent of his humor. It's fucked up. It's like my face. It's like got a mustache.
That was what I was going for when I originally designed my
Sorry.
Oh my god.
This is him, like, I remember seeing this, and it's just like, he's, what he does, explaining the joke, I guess, but you don't need to.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Phil, you're such an idiot.
He sounds drunk.
Okay.
Really, there was a lot of bits of my intros where, like I said, for one of the ones that got lost to time, which we can talk about whenever you want to talk about.
Sure. Oh, I mean, go on, please.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was just listening to Phil because I love hearing him.
I know.
Complain about it. So, I did the one that in the secret limited doc that he's saying, oh, he was slamming the CEO of YouTube.
Yeah.
That is complete lie. So I remember what I did for it. It was gonna be a bumper for Horizon Forbidden West. A boring playthrough. I didn't even watch it, and I was like, what am I gonna make with this?
Right.
So I just went more into, and I'll read the emails for it, so you can get the context of what was going on.
Okay.
But the clip that he's talking about was actually a soundbite from an Aqua Teal stream, where somebody tipped her to say, "Thanks for the money, Paypick," like to say that. And so I wanted to get Aqua Teal into some of these intro videos like I did with other detractors. And it's a big picture of Susan's head just in a tiny DSP, and it's just like, thanks for the money, pay pig. And it's just a quick thing. But it's talking about YouTube memberships in that slide.
So how do I know that you're not? So how do I know that you're not just lying? And actually, you put in a bunch of stuff about how, like, you know, genocide is good, and that, you know,
right.
like.
Well, here I'll read the email.
Oh, thank you.
I don't have the video, and I'm bummed that it's not there.
Sad.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed to see that.
I wanted to know what other things I put in it, but I remember that Aqua Teal thing. So this is what I said to him. I said, "Hi Phil, I made a super short bumper because I don't know how long this game will be in rotation or if the viewers will like the game. It was a hard time trying to edit something for Horizon, but I made a simple ad for the game and your channel. If the game stays, I can improve the intro, but any last updates, just let me know."
I gotta say, you really got the parroting DSP's language back to him down pretty well.
So I go,
great.
He replies back, he's like, "Well, a few things. First off, that stab at the CEO of YouTube is an incredibly bad idea. Second, that music is definitely going to be claimed. I don't remember what song I was using, so
okay.
I wish I remembered.
That's
like
okay.
I said, I memory hold this. And then he goes, and third, the entire thing is just asking for contributions, okay, this is, I have to read it because he wrote it stupid.
Right.
Yay.
And third, the entire thing is just asking for contributions, which it way too much. Sent from iPhone."
That's the end of the email? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And then I go,
"It way too much."
Yeah, I was like, what? And so all I said was, "Thanks for the feedback."
Nice. I love that. I love, like, role-playing as also, like, a dented, like, consultant. Someone you gave just a ton of feedback to, and they're just like, okay, I'll email you tomorrow. Like...
So everybody in chat knows that it wasn't to get Phil in trouble. It was Susan calling Phil a pay pig because I was going to try to do Scopely.
Right.
It would have been too on the nose at that point.
Yeah.
So I wanted the memberships to be that whole part of her saying, like, "Thanks for the money, pay pig," and then, like, Phil's just, like, cowering.
What a little liar. A little, like, piggy.
No,
Thanks, Logan.
I knew, like, when he was talking about that, like, he had to be wrong and was just stupid.
Yeah, that's what I was, like I said before, at the time I was actually considering of sending stuff to King Jad because, you know, King Jad does a good job of, like, trying to make sure that information's out there.
Oh, yeah.
And to make sure that Phil's... I didn't make this one, by the way. I did not make this one.
Oh, okay, I'll skip
this one.
I'll skip this one.
Is it Red?
That's Red, his channel. Yeah, big ups to Red who caught and
let's
captured
watch it.
all these
Okay,
live.
sure.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Let's see.
I was wondering why... Oh, that's a little bit loud. I was wondering why they were, like, you know, the things at the top of the screen, but it's because DSPs had them at the top of the screen.
Yeah. Oh, this is a Wings thing, I guess?
I think so.
Oh.
It's still Phil.
It's Phil still being Phil.
Fuck, a ton of shit happened in 2020.
A lot of shit happened this year.
So much.
Like, if we can get into, like, retrospective mode just for a second here, it's kinda nuts. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
it's
Dude,
I heard that.
that's funny.
Shit.
Don't see it on the stream yet.
That's funny.
I know that guy has said some extreme...
yeah. Hold on.
I know that guy had said some extremely unchill stuff. I haven't. It's paused. It's paused.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No,
it is.
It's still playing.
Well, then stop.
It's still playing for me.
And I can't pause it.
It is paused for me.
Oh, okay.
It's not paused for me. It's not paused for me.
I can't-
Jesus
I can't pause
Christ.
it.
Okay.
Well, we can't do
Calm
anything.
down.
Sorry, I'm like, ah!
Here.
Well, we don't have... Sorry, we don't have any control.
You should be sorry. Here we go. Okay.
Such a professional stream.
Yeah, that's right. That's what
I know.
That's how I do it.
Disaster.
Shut up.
Help.
Anyway, Wings has said some extremely unchill stuff, but I still I find him way funnier than way
Yeah.
intentionally funnier than DSP. Kicking
Yeah.
kicking the door open like that and punching a hole in his wall from his doorknob. That's
fucking
funny. Like,
yeah.
It is funny.
yeah, he's
Committing to the bit, just doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Lean into it, but not in a shitty way where you're pretending to be above it all. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
which is what Phil does, right? Obviously.
Right.
So we have a very fun and chill and interactive and positive exclusive style video for our audience here. Dayglow has gifted me with an unlisted, never seen before video, and I think I'd like to just like play it so that we don't have the context yet, so that we would have experienced it getting it from Phil,
Agreed.
and then Dayglow can fill us in a little bit on.
Right. So let's pretend we are Phil. We are watching Phil.
Let's
and
pretend that we're
REEstream
an
is about to
audience,
start.
Phil's audience members.
Right.
That's
What's
perfect.
for dinner?
All right. I'm in.
Are you ready for Game Pass Marathon?
Yeah.
Subscribe for the gaming show. It's the guy formerly known as the King of Hate. Let's get ready. This is Dark Side Phil Gaming. We're gonna take advantage of the situation, me and Gene, because each and every one of us around here got a reputation we gotta worry about, man.
Reputation.
I am the type of person that doesn't talk negative.
Oh my God.
We'll be ready for a chill night tonight because we're doing relaxing stuff tonight. No real gameplay.
Nope.
No real gameplay.
All the sweaty, greasy men. Okay.
Appreciated.
That
Oh,
I love that. I'm just gonna run that back once more, and we can talk
Yeah, go
about it.
ahead.
We can talk about it.
Go for it.
Ready for Game Pass Marathon? Subscribe for the gaming show. It's the guy formerly known as the King of Hate. Let's get
I
ready.
love that photo of Phil.
With the
Yeah.
inflatable fucking crown.
Yeah.
Is this clip of Hogan from when that other guy called him the N-word, or is this a
It
different?
has to be.
It's a
Or
different
is
one.
it just
Okay,
similar?
okay.
Okay. I guess there's just a bunch of similar looking clips.
They all look
Yeah.
the same, right? It's all
Yeah.
basically fucking the same.
We're doing relaxing
Like,
stuff
comment,
tonight.
and
No real
subscribe to support Chill Gaming Marathons.
And then tips always appreciated. Just snuck in there.
Not the full thing getting up there. Now, we didn't see this. Nobody's seen this.
Nobody saw
No.
this at all. I'm trying to make sure I have my email so I know that it didn't actually go to him.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, nobody saw this one at all, and this was just at a point where I was thinking about sending this because the first Game Pass Marathon was the boring one, right?
Right.
And I sent him the KOF one, and not the KOF, the Forbidden West one, the one that he was like, oh no, I'm not gonna use it.
Right.
I was gonna send this one next. This was the next one I was gonna send before the KOF and the Pokemon intros.
Okay.
And while I was working on it, I had fun looking for the clips and like putting it all together because I was like, how close could I get? And I realized that I'm like, no, anything wrestling, he's
Shoot
gonna
right down.
immediately. Yeah, immediately.
Which is so sad because you know that he loves it.
Yeah.
Right.
If I would have sent this, he would have had such a like a pain in his chest to like not use it but wanting to use it because it owns the meme, but it doesn't really say anything other than just WWE wrestling, not champions or any of that.
Right.
But I knew that if I did
Still
it,
wrestling.
I would have burned my bridges before.
Yeah, you would have got your
before I
ass
got-
blocked. You would have got your ass
Yeah.
blocked for sure. Big
Well,
time.
and the funny
Logan's-
thing is that I did almost get my ass blocked because he was like, so I heard that you're a troll and you made the first podcast intro, and I said, this is the email I sent to him. I said, the subject line is, I got hacked. Fuck the trolls.
Oh my
Oh
god.
Oh my god. That's
And-
beautiful.
And he goes, I go, hey Phil, I didn't have two-step authentication on, and some dumb fuck troll hacked my email and emailed my employer. He was trying to get me fired. I'm dealing with the fallout right now. I just wanted to give you a warning. So far, my boss knows I was hacked and he's understanding. Thank goodness. I might have to be looking for our conversations about the intro video since they got deleted after after I altered the, sorry, I wrote it wrong. I since deleted them after I altered about the hack. I guess it was a typo.
Right.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know so you could protect yourself. I do think it was targeted. I do think I was targeted for making an intro, which goes to show that the trolls are triggered. I just don't know how the trolls found my work email. Either way, I'm not scared by these trolls, and I'll still make content to help you out. Stay safe. Mildly warm miso.
And what was Phil's response to that?
So his response was, really sorry to hear about this.
Unreal.
This is exactly why the majority of people who make stuff for me prefer to be anonymous.
Oh my god.
I assume they found your other account based on stuff on your YouTube profile. Because other than that, I have no idea.
He's just trying to give you hints to help you out here.
God.
Yeah, and then I just replied, I was like, it's all good. My boss said he deals with this kind of stuff because we work at a news station. We get death threats all the time. Next time I won't mention it on stream just so the trolls can't target me. We should just keep it quiet and anonymous for safety's sake. I'll keep sending seasonal ones and themed ones too. Just let me know what intros you would want to put in a rotation. And he would never give me any ideas. They were all my ideas.
Of course, imagine that.
Yeah.
Right.
Also thinking of making an outro for the podcast, but it looked kind of bland at the end. It starts strong, and I think it should end with a good closer.
Just useless details. Just talking about it to him about useless shit.
Yep.
Wasting his time.
It's lovely.
And at this point, and so that was at the very the first one where I almost like I burnt it. Like I intentionally burnt it because I was like I outed myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm the one who made it. And I didn't think it was gonna fly, but he fucking bought it. And then it just kept going. And then the last one, the one with Almighty Fraga, I can actually read you the emails for that.
Okay.
It's 6 email exchanges.
We're getting all the tea today.
Yeah. So
I
I go.
love it.
I go, hi Phil, I'm back from my work trip. It ended sooner than I was expecting. I made an intro that should be more in theme with your podcast outro. I use a Street Fighter song to cover it, so it should be fine. The whole intro is kind of an overview of what the podcast is for newcomers to the podcast. And he goes, okay, just watched it. I like the premise of the Street Fighter music remix for sure, but it's way too long. My suggestions.
Oh boy.
Talking about each thing is great, but it should be brief. For example, show the movie screen with me talking about a game and show the quote always honest reviews, etc. Then after just a few seconds, immediately move on. Oh my god, he writes so stupidly. Move on to me saying Phil's day off.
Sorry, is this a video we watched today?
Yeah, this is the DSP pre-stream intro.
Oh, okay.
With more memes.
Oh, thank you. I'm just
right.
gonna run that back a couple more times while you're talking about this.
Yeah. And then he's like Phil's day off, and show that quick clip with it, and then on the next one, blah blah blah, etc. That way it was fast moving intro. That's a montage of what to expect in the show without filler, and it's fast. I'm sorry, he writes like an idiot.
So suddenly this is too long. He was happy with the 4.5 minute one.
And this is what he says. He says, so maybe it will be more like this. Welcome to the pre-stream podcast. We cover news. Let's get into the news was funny. He said it was funny.
What
he
the
said,
fuck?
Let's get into the news was funny.
Oh my god.
We cover game reviews that are always honest. That's his words. And then he says, show the movie screen. And then he just writes, Phil's day off. And then the next one is, and be sure to subscribe to get into the feed. He's like, that's what it would be. Yeah. That's what he said. I quoted him saying that.
Bro, he is such a moron. This feedback is such useless shit.
Yeah.
Crap.
And he said that would be 45 seconds to a minute and be amazing, especially with that music. So I sent him. Yes.
Oh, I think I see that. There's supposed to be like a tiny little Tevin in one of these. I can never see it. I never saw it.
Well, because through the capture of Red's channel, it was a little fuzzy, and through DSP stream, it's shitty. But it's actually Almighty Fraga.
Oh, okay. Is that what's going?
Okay.
Is that what's going on in the top left here? I can see there's.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw something.
So, and Aquateal is actually in the back very faintly. Like her logo, AT, is right behind him.
I can't even see that.
Oh.
That's too deep for me, dude.
Frick.
You're tricking me.
I was trying to. I didn't want it to be too noticeable because, again, I just sent him this, and then I went into my actual job, and I was busy. Like I was doing real things. I was getting paid to do other stuff. So I sent that on March 2nd, and then he emails me literally that same day, and then the next day, and then I respond to him March 28th because I didn't see those emails.
Just leaving him on red.
Yeah. So after his chat has told him like, oh, it's a troll thing because Tevin's in it and blah blah blah.
Which is not Tevin.
It's not.
Yeah.
Nice, Doomer.
That's
Big ups,
what
Doomer.
I thought. I thought it was Tevin because, you know, in the video he's like, I saw tiny Tevin, and I'm sitting there looking. I had it paused forever, and I'm like, I can't say anything.
At the time, Tevin wasn't restreaming.
He was on hiatus for a little while, right?
He didn't come back until after the intro saga had left. So I was watching a lot of Meerkat, Fraga, Raw DSP.
Oh God, Doomer.
And oh my God, yeah. But this is so I sent him the redo with making it a little like what you guys just saw.
Right.
And so he goes, so is there a reason why during Phil's day off part, the Phil's day off part, he doesn't put any commas or any kind of like, it's just a run-on sentence.
Oh fuck.
There is a random guy looking at me on the TV, on one of the TVs. Who exactly is that supposed to be, and why is he there? He says there are already conspiracy theories about it.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then I left him on red. And the next day, he sent that at 9:45 at night.
Right.
So I sent this in the morning. So at 9:45 at night, he's like reviewing and probably listening to Detractor stuff, and they're all laughing at it, right? So that's how he gets confirmed.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The next day, he sends me an email, March 3rd, at 10:35 at night. Got nothing to say for yourself this time?
Yo!
Question mark? No BS excuses. 3 question marks sent from my phone.
Shit.
He's wasted. 3 question marks? He's drunk. Yeah. He's drunk texting, trying to get your ass.
So I decided to I responded. I saw and I was like, oh shit, I'm way too late to this. How do I salvage this?
Cover's blown.
Yeah, because at the time I was like, oh, I still want to make him videos and troll him. So I go, hi Phil, I've been busy with a new job, so I haven't checked this email yet. I got a new work email, so sorry that I didn't fill you in on that. What conspiracy theories are you referring to? I'm honestly getting annoyed people spread made-up crap to start drama, and you think it's true. I was practicing layering techniques for a job. This guy is a random guy from stock footage. I was making references to Isaac Asimov's predicting YouTube. Look up, and then I linked a YouTube video of just Isaac Asimov on David Letterman.
Wow.
You're just completely you're just smoke screening him, giving him way too much useless information. He's not at all equipped to deal with that.
I give him that link and I say he predicts the internet and everyone having their own quote TV channel. And so that was my whole justification of having these like retro TVs and him being the main center one.
That's so smart.
I'm a dorky troll. I'm a very dorky troll because I was listening to Isaac Asimov while I was making this, and I was like, I'm gonna use this as my get out of jail free card.
Nerd,
great.
Get a load of this guy. He reads books. Everyone.
The suck reader.
So I go on to say I understand I don't get pop-up notifications for my emails. I'm busy working 2 jobs since I last talked to you. I have other priorities that that need my attention first. If you still want uploaded intros and outros or edits in general, I still be happy to help you. But you have to stop attacking your fans when you get paranoid about made-up troll shit or when I don't respond fast enough to you.
Yeah, you told him what to do, and now you're definitely a troll. You are persona non grata now. You are fucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah. And then this is where quote unquote I didn't make demands yet. This was just me saying I think I deserve an apology for you randomly attacking me and
Uh-huh.
assuming I'm involved in whatever made-up
okay.
conspiracy theories. It's hard to chill. I say this. It's hard to chill in your chat without chatters spreading lies and targeting other people in chat. That's why I don't chat in chat anymore, and I just watch silently. Some of your fans have shown jealousy towards anyone who provides edits/artwork for you.
Bro, you are laying
That's
some
good.
like insanely hot truth on him right there. That's so
Hell
funny.
yeah.
And what's hilarious about that is that like he definitely like took that feedback but spun it in his own head to mean that trolls
He did.
do that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Which literally his fans are the ones who do that. His chat is like the least like accessible sort of like I assume you've hung out in his chat on some like stock account, right?
Yeah, and I agree with what Alt Insider says. Is like it is so hard to like genuinely enjoy just chatting with people in that.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. So like I
Also,
do a lot
real
of
quick, woman moment. I've got to be right back.
All right, we needed to hear that.
All right.
Okay, so moving on.
So it was, yeah. It's just a barren wasteland. It's not fun. None of it's fun.
And people are actively hostile to you if they don't recognize your name, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And so you have to LARP like you're already pignatized and like in it. And so part of it is like that's why I don't chat, because it's not fun. It's just not fun to do it unless he's like stressed out or something like that.
Yeah, you can try to like LARP as someone who is like brand new and has like literally never been on a Twitch stream before, and you can be like, what the? Why is this guy so mean? Why did he just tell me to go fuck myself for no reason? Like,
right.
And people will still like the chatters in his post, like again, 88% of them are LARPing and they're trolls too, and so they will seriously like sniff you out in a second because they can recognize that you like if you're not chatting in like a complete like ignorant, completely oblivious kind of way to any of his history, they will instantly know who you are and suss you out. And some of them will even like will even like at DSP about you, like if you're talking about something that they don't like, whatever. It's nuts. It's absolutely insane.
It's very much a fascist stream where you're just like, we got
Welcome
somebody
back.
here. He's not one of us.
There's an imposter among us.
Yeah, I think of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, where it's just like it's just screaming, pointing at you. And feels like
I like what Matt said.
What? Oh my
You're
gosh.
be quick shopping. Women be shopping.
So
all right. Anyway.
So at that point, I try to LARP further with Phil, and I send him an email saying, remove my videos. I said, please remove my videos from your gameplay videos because you haven't apologized, and I'm rescinding. And in the secret limited thing, it says receiving, but in my actual email it says rescinding. So I think it was just Phil saying receiving, or like
being too stupid to know the word rescinding.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm rescinding my permission to use my work. Be the bigger man and apologize for your mistakes and accusations. Now,
this part I will put you over the fire a little bit here, Dayglow.
That's fine.
Because I'm being insincere, of course, but you are literally lying to him, and he he has caught you, and now you're demanding the apology from him. So I will say that I think this is like I think it is like perfectly reasonable for Phil to respond the way that he did.
But the way he responded is just it's fucking hilarious.
So
it's extremely funny.
It is, and the what I wanted Phil to have trouble with is like sussing out if this is an actual person, a real fan, because for me, my intention was like I did it because he begs for everything, and I'm like, just do some fucking work. I'm gonna troll you, and the other thing is that I just lost it, but it was the fact that like.
We talked about this. Go on.
Yeah, he lies to everybody. He lies to everybody. So he's always paranoid.
Including himself.
Especially himself.
So for me, it's like, okay, well, try to prove a liar wrong. You liar.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Excellent point. Yeah, let's like. Go on.
And I mean, he had all the email, he had everything, but the thing was is that he would have to admit that yes, it was a troll the whole entire time, and he doesn't want to have to And so me asking for an apology, I knew I wasn't gonna get it. Literally, I knew I wasn't gonna get it. I just wanted to see his reaction because messing with Phil is fun to me.
Well, and I think that you did such a good job, like with him. I guess having to try to figure out if it was a true fan.
Exactly,
or a troll.
midlife crisis.
So well done.
I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, making him question shit. That's the part I love about it.
Absolutely.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think in a way, like you said this earlier, but basically you're just treating him the way that he treats other people, right?
Yeah, that was my intention. That was completely my intention. Was like, how would Phil respond to reacting to himself and like handling himself in a way that isn't like through his streams.
And he can't do it. Like you can see that you literally like you probably, you know, with a little bit of thought could still have him like being strung along, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the other thing is like it's so funny to like, you know, detractors spend a lot of time thinking about like, is this fucking person real? Anytime you see a tipper or like a genuine fan, you're like, who the fuck are these people? How could they be real? And so like the idea that like Phil bought into your bullshit so easily and you're a troll, how it's so easy to assume that like all these other people are also trolls, like OIC and all these people are just doing this and just pretending to be something else, and Phil's just going along with it. Go on.
No, I was gonna agree with you. That's exactly kind of what I was trying to distill and instill in Phil, was like, you created this, so you have to actually, to undo it, come clean.
Yeah.
Like Hate Army said, and like TJ Gamebox said, if you just come clean, people will fucking go away. But the fact is, you keep asking, you keep begging, and you keep being a smug piece of shit about it, people are gonna fuck with you. And like,
exactly.
And I was just in between jobs at that point, so I had some free time to like fuck with them.
Bro, this is your first time. Like, these are your first videos. Like, this is your first year of doing this, basically, editing this kind of stuff for Phil, right?
Yeah.
Imagine.
I'm technically new guard,
Imagine what you could do if you had like a few years of experience under your belt. You know, like I'm not saying that there's like some lofty goals or like heights that you could achieve, but like you got him hook, line, and sinker. Like he looks completely stupid, because the thing is, everybody instantly was just like, Phil, that's a troll intro. And he's like, you're banned if you say that. I can't believe you did that. Like, this guy gave me something for free, and now you're gonna scare him off? I don't think so. I'm busy not doing any work. Like,
I have his response to when I asked for an apology.
Oh, let's go.
And this. So remember when it got confirmed through Aquateal that he like watches Detractor content?
Yep.
Well, I have this email where he basically admits that he does watch Detractor content. By the way, he writes this out, and I'll read it to you.
Paraphrase it, please.
Yes.
I'm just joking.
Oh no, just yeah. Keep going. Let's go. Yeah.
Okay, so he goes, "There is no accusation. There is fact."
Oh boy.
You put a detractor into the last intro that you submitted for me. And then he, like, if I didn't know, he goes, parentheses, the one on the television screens in the background.
Oh, thanks, Phil. Is that what I did? Thank you.
I wasn't aware that I made this fucking video, and I spent time, like, going over it multiple times.
No, you probably paid someone to do it for you because you're a no-life loser who wouldn't know how to do anything.
Right.
Yeah, I'm an eccentric loser. He goes, you didn't tell me about it. And this is the part that got me, and numerous other detractors found it and called it out.
Oh,
God, Phil, what is wrong with you?
This is exactly around the same time where he's telling his fans, do not watch troll shit. Don't watch detractor shit. Don't watch that shit. While he's doing it. And this was all before it got confirmed through the Charlie Aquateal clip.
Damn.
He goes, I immediately stopped using it and sent you an email asking why you did it, and you never responded until now, weeks later. And I explained in that email where I said I had a job, 2 jobs, asshole.
God.
There is literally no defense or justification for your actions. You're outright trying to hurt me and and thought it would be funny.
Did you shoot Jasper in the head or something?
I
He's talking about this
I'm
like
not
you
sure.
just like takened him, like he's Liam Neeson from Taken, and you have his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the next paragraph. You have no concept of how the law works.
Oh,
The
okay.
law.
Yeah.
How is
writing,
this illegal?
you in writing gave me permission,
Stop.
parentheses, which I saved, by the way, end parentheses.
Fuck,
Oh
he
my
saved it. God damn it. Now there's
Oh
a
my God.
now there's a
You're
.html
fucked.
file on his computer of his email. They're gonna use that in a court of law.
Fucking
Yeah, you're fucked, man.
it's in spam.
You'll never find it.
You'll never ever find it. He says, to use your intros and fan art. Until this very moment, you never rescinded that permission.
What? Okay.
Grape
my
apologist
goodness.
DSP. Grape apologist DSP.
Yeah, no shit. And also, it's like, well, I'm rescinding it now, so. Like, what the point you're making is completely useless.
Yeah.
Bill, you pissed off a fan. You pissed off a fan. What do you think is gonna happen?
Live with the consequences.
He goes on to say, therefore, all caps, all the work that I put
Oh my
out,
God.
including your art and intros, is fully my legal property,
I don't
And
think
then
that's
goes
how
up
that
and
works.
puts it down.
and I
It's
will not, and I will not be removed or edited in any way. That's what he wrote.
Can you spell? I will not be remove or edited.
Edited. He removed.
Say it like Phil. Say it like Phil would.
Remove or edited.
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 In any way. To do so would outright hurt my channel, as I've been through this before many years ago, and about the repercussions of videos that are deleted from YouTube, which results in subtracting views and the channel being entirely removed from YouTube search results.
Okay, before
I'm
we
not removing. Sorry.
before we go too much further in this, Intrid, can you ask Dayglow what does the sugar do?
Oh no,
Fuck.
I don't even
What does
remember
the
the quote
sugar
right now.
do? It adds sweetness.
It adds sweetness to the sauce, or
There
else
you
it'd be too salty.
Tartness from the tomatoes.
tartness. Sorry, I hate that video so much. It's so gross.
Oh,
watching.
it's all-time favorite. Like all-time favorite for me. I will watch that.
What's the
I will watch
sugar
that
do?
to anybody. Show that to anybody who will listen to it, because it, like we
God.
were talking about this earlier, but it perfectly encapsulates everything that's wrong with DSP.
Okay, so
Now he's just talking like he's in court in case.
Yeah.
gets brought up.
Yeah,
There you go.
finish the email. Sorry.
That. Okay,
Yeah.
so let me okay, so
Edited.
sorry, which would result in subtracting reviews and the channel being entirely removed from YouTube search results.
Thanks,
I
Phil.
am I am
my
not
God.
removing months of pre-streams that used your intos and outros.
Choose.
Oh, I think this one was sent from my iPhone too.
Yeah.
In them because you've changed your mind today, and I'm not legally required to do so.
Oh my God! Yes,
Sorry,
you
my
are.
My Phil's
So
leaving.
obsessed.
Your Phil's good. Your
okay.
Phil's good. Keep
You
it up. Keep it up.
Okay. However, I will do what I am legally required to do. I will no longer use anything from you whatsoever. No intros, no outros, no fan art.
Oh my God!
Ugh.
You're devastated. You're
It's
seething
been
and coping.
It's been all
Clutching
removed
air.
from OBS setup and will never be played again. That's the extent of my power. This part. That's the extent of my power that you. Sorry, hold on. That's the extent of power that you have here. Period. That's
Did
what he
he
said.
spell
to me.
out period?
Yeah, he said period and then put a period.
Period. Did you say period
Yeah.
with a T?
No.
Oh, okay.
He did
Oh,
it with a
damn. Damn.
Period. Period.
He was trying to flex on me, being like, "This is the extent of your power, right?" And at this point, I haven't claimed the videos. I only claimed them because when he said he was gonna do the evil AJ react, and he was goading AJ to strike him, right? Because Das Bullshit made a react version for Phil.
Yes, that's right.
That got under my skin.
Well,
And I
rightly
already-
so.
Yeah, I understood that the Wings trolls did their strike, so I was like, you know what? I know nothing's gonna come from this, but I just want to see him sweat and see what happens.
Yeah.
So that's when I claimed everything. But to continue on with this email, because he goes, YouTube does not entertain fake takedown requests, and neither do I. So
Okay.
don't even bother, as
God.
they'll be ignored.
Oh
and-
my god.
Or reversed immediately.
Reverse? What does that mean?
He
What?
goes, sorry, I don't know what it means. I honestly don't know. He goes, do yourself a favor, get a life, period. Stop following Detractor content and use your talents for good, not toxic shit like this. You have talent, and the fact that you've squandered it is really sad.
Well,
I wish
Oh
you
my
the best.
god.
I'm making Phil smaller and smaller.
he's walking
Right.
away. He's walking out of the room of the email too.
I wish you the best, but don't bother even writing me again because I will not read it nor respond. Good luck in life. I hope you grow up. Phil, not sent from my phone.
Oh wow! So those I guess that
Those
makes
typos
sense.
were, yeah. He
That's
was
all.
just, he
Oh,
went
shit.
to his computer and he was like,
Hoof hammering, just unable to be stopped. That's
and this,
See you later, Grimner. Have a good night.
Yeah.
He's going out to do New Year's.
all right, enjoy it.
See you later, Grimner.
Yeah, anyway. Continue.
I know, Matt. I should be better. I should totally be better. Well, so after that, I left it. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna respond to it. I don't give a shit.
He put on jeans for that email.
Ugh. But yeah, so that happened. I left it, and I literally was just gonna leave it. Like I was like, that's all right. It's done. It's passed.
Mhm.
And then the evil AJ thing happened, and then that's where all the scammy plans and all the things. Because I knew that one, YouTube might actually see it, and Phil knows that YouTube might see it, and Phil can't control the narrative in this content.
Right. Because
And
you have
the-
you have a legitimate like
Mhm.
you have a legitimate claim to not
He's trying
wanting
to scare you.
Yeah.
right like yes, and he's also trying to threaten and bully you in emails and stuff.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
like
Yeah.
as a creator, there
Mhm.
I mean I don't know what like a legitimate copyright claim would do. Like my experience with copyright claims has literally only been in terms of like illegitimate ones where people are like
yeah.
intentionally like trying to fuck each other over with them, right? But as a creator who actually does not want their content used, like there's nothing stopping you from from anyone, from any artist being like, oh, Spotify, they're doing that with Spotify and like the Alex Jones and Kanye stuff, right? Like Spotify, I don't want you to have my music on you anymore as long as so and so is here, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So why shouldn't you have the same right to do that against outside Phil?
Right. He has
Mhm.
every right to do that.
And like any other pay pigs or any other genuine fans who have done stuff for him and have walked away,
Mhm.
and like I know that they feel hurt. So I was trying to like role play that part and like that aggression to him and being like, how would you deal with this? How would you deal
Right.
with this? And he crumbles every fucking time.
Well, exactly. Like any other bully, his one weakness is being stood up to, right? Which is why he
Mhm.
prevents people from
Mhm.
standing up to him at any time,
Yeah.
ever. And it's kind of funny because in a way, you have like manipulated all of these things for this outcome. You know, like.
Mhm,
If I was a more like I don't want to say skeptical, but if I thought less of you, no, I don't even want to say that either.
No,
What I'm trying to say is that like
Yeah.
one could say that you almost did all of this intentionally, being able to perfectly predict what would happen, sending him something stupid that's obviously a troll so that he would react negatively, so that he would get pissed off and be rude to you, so that you could rescind your permission, so that he could say, well, I'm just gonna use it anyway, bet. And he did. Like it's
Yeah.
perfectly predictable, right?
he is super easy to read. He's obvious and
Transparent.
Mm-hmm.
He
very
He's
transparent.
predictable
yeah.
too.
he
very
talks about
predictable.
being the honest and transparent guy, and that's not by choice. Like
Yeah.
No.
he's constantly going on about how like you're always going to get his real opinion, and it's like, yeah, because we can tell, because even when you're telling us your fake opinion, we can see what your real one is, just with a simple reverse engineering, right? Like if you think like
Yeah.
a teenage child, then you basically
Right.
know Phil, his MO,
Exactly.
right?
And that's
Yeah.
like, that's what I was trying to capture at almost all my intros and stuff, was just how jank his stream is and how jank of a content catalyst he is.
Uh-huh. And
And
lit-
like the fact. Okay,
Go on.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was
No.
going to say like how
boy.
easy it is to just get something past him because it's stupid. But as long as you stroke his ego enough, like, because you don't even totally do that in your videos. Like you never say like Phil's the best, awesome gameplay. I don't think.
No,
I'm
I
sh-
just I just kind of make it about the streams and the game, and
Right.
a lot of it is just the fact that what we all know is that he is lazy,
Yes.
and he'll just
Right.
take the free work. And honestly, I think at some point he knew it was trolls, but he probably was just so like his gin brain's just too much that he can't really discern
Yeah.
it. Like I said, for me, it was like, you lie to so many people and you do all this. Just be honest, because lying like this is going to hurt your brain. It does. It physically does.
Yeah.
And so I
There's
just
stress
came up.
from it anyway. Yeah.
I just came up because I wanted to do something funny, and then I realized, oh, I could press the gas a little bit on this.
And that's kind of what the actual perfect element is that it is funny and it's not malicious. You never ever call him a gouty pig roach. You never ever say anything hurtful or insulting to him or his family. There's no horses in anything. There's no. There's no I'm gonna shoot Jasper in the head. Secret messages,
or
anything like that.
I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Or anything like that.
And again, like, not quite Poe's law, but if Phil just went with those things, and like, and I don't know, I guess you couldn't with the hidden stuff in there and with the dents pointing all that out. You couldn't just be like, anybody points that out is getting banned, because then he'd lose all of his fans, right?
Yeah.
But like,
but he did. But he really did.
He did do that anyway. So
who said that, and he banned those people.
The wrestling one, this last unseen one that we showcased here is actually genuinely funny. Nothing is wrong with this, and if Phil, I genuinely think that if Phil just chose that and put that on his intro, I think some detractors might actually give him props for that. Like, some people might be like, that's actually kind of funny,
Yeah, and for me, I was like, I just got too scared that it would just blow everything, so I had to hold him back.
That's the exact right call on your part.
Right. What was I gonna say? Oh, the whole thing about him, like, just being paranoid about all this stuff, it's just gonna be that way forever. He's just gonna be paranoid forever and ever and ever and ever.
And
also, let's scooch up.
Yeah, I'm scooching it,
and
I think the longer that he goes with this, it's the worse it's gonna get, right? Because I think the only thing that can happen over time is that fewer people actually show up and tip, and more people just show up and troll. You ready for the stream? Is this one of yours? Is this one of yours too?
Oh my god.
Like, okay, so
no, this is not mine. This no.
Oh
Sorry,
my god.
So this is another example. Like, is this Poe's law? Is this a genuine article that does not have enough parity or clear indicators?
Yeah. I'm not sure, because what I was gonna say to you, Snood, was that, like, I do believe that his chat is now like 90-10 trolls to fans.
Easily.
Yeah,
easily.
I think that's probably true.
And who knows who made this, but they're trying to just make it bland.
Well,
yes. At this point, it's to tank his channel, like, and make it even more
and
bland.
To make people laugh at him because of how stupid it is. And when you're saying 90-10, the 90 are trolls, and sometimes the 10 is Derek, and sometimes the 10 is Jade, and sometimes the 10 is like Slayer.
Haseo.
Could you give us? I still can't even pause it. On
I'm
mine.
sorry.
I'm. You guys have control. It's your.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I was trying to pause it so that I could, like, pause it on this image, and I'm like, no, I can't.
I do have it saying that everyone has the ability to edit, so you might need to leave and come back or something, Indrid. If that.
Oh wait.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I can do it. I can do it now. That's weird.
Good shit.
Yeah, big up baby man gaming. Yeah, look at that fucking face.
So, that's what I was gonna say. Oh, sorry. Go on, Indrid.
I was just gonna say, biggest of ups to Dayglow. This is, I mean, it was a huge, like, covert ops thing. It's intense.
The least gay ops
didn't start that way.
This is the straightest ops ever, because it's literally played perfectly straight, and there is no
beautiful.
You paced up the ramp up just perfectly, and literally he looks like a fucking idiot. Like, genuinely, this is like, I know I said this already, and I'm honestly not trying to, like, stroke you off or anything here, but like it is seriously, the intros were some of the funniest stuff that happened this year because of how, like,
so well done.
They so perfectly exemplify how aggressively stupid Phil is.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you.
Agreed.
I do appreciate that, and honestly, like it was fun to make, and I got joy from seeing everybody's reactions to it, and just everybody like either not knowing if it was a real troll or if it was a fan, and like just everybody talking about it and just like laughing at Phil was the whole point, and I'm glad that it happened.
And in a way, that is actually the true beauty of it, and is that it's also an insane troll on trolls. Like the fact that I personally straight up believe that these were not the Skyrim After Dark, because that's very clear, but some of them were just, I was just like, hold up, wait, is this real? There's no way. Wait, why would he be? What does Phil care about pachinko? That's Phil. That's gambling.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, hold on, right? Like,
Yeah.
He said he wanted a quick, snappy intro, and that's what I gave him.
well, I mean, yeah, you delivered on that, right? And like Shoshone says, like he got so butt devastated, got so owned by this. Like it's perfect. It's just perfect.
Like I know it didn't start out the way that it like I know it didn't start out as you trying to do this, but the way that it turned out is just it's awesome.
Thank you. I wasn't meaning to do this, and I thought it was the funniest thing to hear him call me an eccentric loser.
I mean,
that's
is
awesome compliment.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm fine with that.
It's one thing to get like banned from his Twitter or something like that, because that at least you touched a nerve somewhere too. But he dedicated a good portion of his stream, and I wish I had the foresight to actually bring up the segment and watch it.
I got my own short.
Exactly. Like we're gonna have you on again, and we're actually gonna react to that moment. When he starts reading out and flipping out and melting down about it, because it's too funny. But let's move it along here. Are you gonna hang out with us while we restream the Pig Rush? You gonna chill with us for a while?
Yes, I will.
Hell yes.
Yeah, you're completely welcome to it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Maybe.
That's
I'm gonna go do some pools, and I'll be right back.
Okay. Cool. Thanks. Now that the dude's gone, Indrid, you know, fellas be shopping. Fellas be editing.
They do.
Fellas be editing videos and trolling pig roaches.
Right.
Well, that was
trying to hurt other dudes' butts.
big time. I love that. What a great intro. What a great guest. How's this like actual interview show going? It's going to be so funny when TBS has Dayglow on, and everyone's just going to be Detractor Beam already had this guy on. What the fuck is this? Stolen content. Yeah, exactly. And I'd like to make sure...
Yeah, we could sue.
And everyone... Yeah, exactly. Oh, copyright claims. Can you copyright an interview? Surely. Bo! We do have that that exclusive video. That is our legal property now. So...
Oh,
yeah.
No, yeah. We're going to fucking...
We're going to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Oh!
Good. Okay. I think Snood did most of the actual interviewing, but I think he had more of the questions lined up. When I didn't really know that we were gonna do this, but then when he suggested it, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I bullied Indrid into doing what I wanted, as always. Everyone, can you tell me if I like talk over Indrid too much? I'm really sorry. I sometimes just get way too excited and I just bully over you because I have to shout about something that I'm furious about.
Dude, no, it's totally okay.
Okay.
And I don't even
shut up.
If I really want to get something in, then I'll be like, and by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, that's right. You only speak when you're doing the panda voice. Okay. What a great day. What a great day so far.
Okay.
Welcome back. No,
yeah, it's been a good day.
Welcome
so
back.
Far. We were just talking about how, like, eventually, when that being said, it's gonna ask you on, we can copyright claim them for the interview.
And frankly, I'm copyright claiming this video that is exclusive.
Sugar do. What?
No,
Sorry.
I can't.
no, Darksy. Yeah. Anyway.
Add sweetness.
It adds sweetness.
It's hungry. There you go.
But we were just saying that now that this video has been streamed live on Detractor Beam, we will be copyright claiming it as it is our legal property. No.
Yeah. So don't even try to mess with us. I'm actually half lawyer. So.
Yeah, I'm semi-rich. So semi-rich is like an OIC joke from the.
Oh,
thanks, Darksy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You
Oh.
do have a good one. I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah. Thank you, Baby Man Gaming.
Let's
Oh
let's
my god.
get this rolling. See what's going on here. So again, this photo is a bad photo. It's just a
It's
horror.
awful.
And sorry, this. So
There we go.
is
I wanna
this
know who
by
did this.
the Dark Sea to Phil, who's in our chat right now?
Who did this?
I have no idea, and it might be again DOS bullshit.
Ooh, Darksea. I would love that.
I thought
Also, I think-
Dark Sea did this. I thought maybe I'm wrong.
No, he
Okay,
didn't.
ignore me.
He just
Ignore
said
me then.
nope. No idea who did that. I'm curious who did this.
I think Dayglow is right that it's DOS bullshit for sure.
Okay.
Literally after this, I think Phil was like, I should have never trust randos. I should only trust that one dude I know.
Yeah, the one dude. I just paused it because we got a Sir sighting in the wild right here.
Oh shit, really?
Jade Rasmussen
Good morning, sir.
at DSP Gaming. Sup, DSP Gaming. Good
DSP.
morning, sir. DSP Wave. We got a whole bunch of dents in the chat right now. No Sleep Realized
Oh,
is
fuck
there.
yeah.
Felix the cat I've seen a couple of times. Jade is there.
Well, and I
After
know
you
that
pointed that out,
672 is not a dent, but
Who?
you know what?
Nah, that's,
672.
He's dented as fuck.
yeah, he's a wings
Is
troll.
he?
He
Okay,
came from
all right.
Wings.
I knew that he was. I knew that. I'm just. Anyway, and he's there all the time.
He's a Wings
All
mod,
the
if I'm not
time.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Jade eats baby food.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, that might not be my choice.
May I shine your
yeah,
helmet,
we're-
sir?
May I shine your
great.
helmet. Let's just move on
Dude,
to
I
talking
swear
about
to
that
God,
guy.
this community is the funniest fucking place.
There's a lot of good
I
material.
really-
There's a lot of
like-
good material to work with.
I know.
Old guard,
It's
new
just
guard,
so many
everybody's bringing their A
clever-
game.
Yeah, there's so many clever people with the art and the funny shit being said. All of it. I love it. Down here on level 1.
Are you gonna drink, Phil?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, where's that?
We made
I was
it
gonna
through
say,
another
where's
year,
that
ladies
gin?
and
But
gentlemen.
it's
It is the
it's
It's gone. That is gone. Drunk.
I'm very excited for this because obviously,
Excited.
being the last day of the
I
year,
gotta-
it means that we're pretty soon we're all going to feel nicely refreshed and renewed for the year. In fact, I have a major announcement.
Oh
Are you
boy.
guys ready for this?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely positively official. DSP Gaming has been fully renewed for 2023.
Does he mean the domain name? He
That
must
is
have just
right,
paid
ladies
the
and gents.
domain.
You know, for a while there it was a little bit tenuous. I was wondering, would we get the order? And yes, it is
What?
absolutely true. We have received an order here at DSP Gaming for a full year of episodes. Podcast,
Boo.
play, react,
You suck.
all kinds of stuff. I'm very excited for that year coming up. And thank you in advance to everyone who has ordered the episodes.
Just-
is
he's
the
just
best.
telling people I'm gonna be doing the same
Fucking
shit.
Anyway,
bounces
no,
and
obviously I
jiggles
jest,
so
but
much.
in
recently, and
truth,
I fucking hate it.
I
It is
just,
awesome
I just
to
realized
know
my mic had been
that there
muted
is
this
enough
whole time,
demand
and I also,
for
but I
people
also
to
Damn
couldn't,
it.
and my
I also
content
couldn't
on the
hear you
internet
guys
that you
talking,
guys
so that was
day
cool.
in, day out, not
Just-
only attended, but
okay.
supported.
Shouting
Just-
You
I was
guys
talking
want
to
another
somebody,
year of me
partial artist,
and
that
my
he hates the
content,
head
that is
bobbing.
excellent, and I'm
and
happy
it's
about
just-
that, obviously.
Yeah,
I hate
it.
how
And
much
I
he
love doing what I do.
bounces and jiggles.
I
That
absolutely
Yeah.
that
love
head
being
bobbing
with you
into the
guys.
smug
Actually, I'm
head
really happy
wiggle.
for today because
Yes,
Oh.
that's
Yeah.
true. Exactly
A
that.
chill
That's
day.
that's the one I hate the most, where he's just like he
Yeah.
Unlike
wiggles
this
his head
last
at
week,
you.
which was very dramatic,
It-
with a lot of nonsense
Wait.
going on with the capture device malfunction
Very
and
few things
everything.
drive me crazier than that. Like
We're
when
kinda
he's
back
like,
to normal now, although
well,
we will still be
it's like
experimenting a
this.
little
Like
bit
some people
with
are
things
like
such as
poor.
activation of the webcam,
They did
during
order
gameplay.
episodes.
Outside of that, I feel
They
like we've
ordered
kind of got
epilepsy.
most of the bugs worked out. It seems like we've got the audio.
No,
synced
You're talking about
properly
Jade.
now.
Phil's not wearing the hat. It's
You guys
okay.
listen to, like, the increase in
Yep,
quality
it's
that the
okay,
new capture
Jade.
device has, which
That
I'm very
I
pleased
tried to
about,
tell
obviously.
my mom because, like, she has an idea
So
of what
today should be an
we do.
exciting
But
final
I
day
tried
of
to
the
tell
year,
her,
a
like,
full
this
day
is one of the
streaming, and by the way,
fans
a
of this
lot of
guy,
interactivity
Mom,
here
is
on DSP Gaming today with the
You know,
Did you show her the
like,
picture of him?
I'm excited for. In
No,
addition,
I don't
Okay.
know. I
on
don't say
today's
pictures
episode
of the
Level
dents,
1
but if you want to send me
podcast,
one, sure.
we've got some
But
interesting topics to
I was
discuss.
just like,
First
so
of
this,
all,
this guy
we're
was
going to
complaining
address
that, he's
the
gonna have
new
a
YouTube
seizure
drama.
with this really soft, blinky light.
Ah, because if
And
you've
then
been watching
decided
any
that
major
20 minutes
YouTuber's
of it
channel in the
is
last
too
1 or
long.
2 days,
That's not
you
how
may
it
have
works.
seen panic videos. Alert! Oh my God!
What?
Update! YouTube
What?
is trying to demonetize the
Phil
entire
is just
site.
crying right now.
Everyone's losing money. No one can
I've
make.
never
a
Is this
living
because of
on
the
YouTube
profanity
anymore.
any of that.
Oh no!
Is it? Wait, is there a profanity thing?
Stroke,
Dude, Phil, fuck off.
stroke face, butthole face.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
have you ever seen someone with like such like butthole mouth syndrome as this? Like,
No.
No,
I think
no.
my brother, when he was a kid, he'd get mad and like scrunch up his mouth, and it kind of looked like a butthole. But other than that, no.
this is just this kind of like weird ass like late 90s early aughts sort of monkey cheese random humor that
Yeah.
was very very insufferable even in its time, but like it just does not play well now. Oh,
But
sorry.
that's
Oh,
that's the
shit.
humor that Phil loves, though. Come on.
It-
Thank you
he,
for the
he
picture.
steals all those like 90 movies storylines to.
Literally Adam Sandler movies, like Adam Sandler
Mhm.
jokes, right? Like
Yeah.
uh,
Adam Sandler's way better though. So look.
Oh
Phil
shit.
can't
Okay.
do
Whip,
anything.
Whip said yes. Profanity and violence.
yeah, it's something about yeah, it's something like if there's profanity detected in like the first 15 seconds of a video or something
Oh.
something along those
Well,
lines.
That's kind of always been
Alright.
part of YouTube.
Oh,
I
is that
know
true?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's same with streaming and other things where it's like you kind of want to make sure that your YouTube video.
Wait. We're kind of quiet. You
Oh.
mean like Snood is, or?
It's probably me.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm sure you guys are good. It's probably me. Please go on with what
Okay.
you're saying, Dayla.
Basically, what it is that in the span of like let's say a 10-minute video, you have like I think 30 seconds of just don't have any profanity. Like they don't want anything front loaded right away.
Ah,
Okay,
You
okay.
You
So,
can
like-
have it later in the videos and stuff. It just
Like,
it can't be.
fucking morning.
Yeah, it can't be too aggressive. I don't know why. I mean, obviously
So stupid.
sanitation of things and.
I was gonna say that makes sense from like if you're thinking about it in terms of like old TV. Like I'm picturing some kid has had his mom's iPad handed to him and he's on the couch and he's just scrolling through stuff, right? So if the first thing you see is 30 seconds of someone like just dropping
Cursing.
f bombs or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Well,
then-
you click on a Phil stream and you hear fuck, shit,
Or
fuck.
That's true.
belching, calling people mental invalids.
Oh my god.
you know,
yes.
fucking stupid.
Maybe
Yeah,
accidentally
things like
saying the N-word. Who knows?
Yep.
So this is Phil coping about this, I guess, huh?
Well,
107.
yeah, because he can't censor himself. Like he really can't.
No.
When he feels himself when he's drunk, or when he just feels that he has the power or the position of like I'm right. He goes, well, fuck you. I'm right. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Fuck, blah, blah, blah. I won't get banned. I can say racist shit all the time.
The money buff is
Oh
powerful.
god.
Mhm.
He feels so untouchable, and it's gonna be great when he finally realizes he's
Dare
not.
I say mentally untouchable?
Yes.
But in a way, he's right because nothing comparatively bad has happened to him in however long, right?
Yeah.
LTG took like a way bigger L than DSP ever has, right?
Yeah.
And again, what I said like
LTG was
before we
asking for it though.
before we started the podcast is that like Phil is truly like the pig roach. Like he is outlasting a lot of different people. Like,
Yeah.
Boogie's,
Yeah.
Boogie's kind of struggling, and he's not rolling in the money
Mhm.
like Phil is. Like getting we're seeing Phil get money in all the time.
But
And then
Phil's squandering it in a way stupider way that I'm
that's-
sure Boogie
yeah.
or
Right.
Wings has.
I don't. Yeah.
exactly,
I don't
exactly.
think Boogie is doing what Phil's doing. Not exactly, but.
Well,
But
though
but in the terms of like the lolcows that have stood the test of time, Phil is like I think about it because like
Yeah.
LGD got banned and like he's still around and people are still trolling him, but this guy like will always like maintain and exist until it doesn't.
and it's funny because
Yep.
we were talking about this before the stream, and Indrid was like, in a way, it's like, kind of a good quality, but
Yeah.
it's actually just like in the same way that like you said, like a cockroach being able to survive nuclear fallout is like kind of a good quality. It's still not exactly something you would want to have per se. Or-
yeah, it's like
Absolutely
trying to make it an attribute, but it's not really an attribute you should be proud of.
Yeah, literally being able to feed off of scum and live underneath
Right.
stuff, and when lights are exposed on you, you run and hide for darkness.
Yeah.
Right?
Also,
Oh
and
my
also
God,
you're,
that's perfect.
and also you're a pig.
With
Right.
hypnosis mutation.
There you go. All right, let's go.
Wow. He is.
Oh, I pressed play, but somebody else did too. Oh
It was
my
it was
God.
me. It was me.
That's okay.
except it's bullshit.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Story that
phew, it's bullshit,
is
guys.
essentially created to create year-end drama.
Also,
What's
yeah,
that?
Life. I
Get
think
views.
that is
It's
troll
not even
art.
something new. This is a policy that YouTube instituted months ago at the beginning of the holiday season for its holiday slew of
Snoot
ads.
is clear. Everyone else is kind of quiet.
Like,
Go
these
to.
content creators
Oh,
are
okay.
doing nothing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
no, it's me.
Unidentified
That's
PK.
that's me then. It's my fault because I don't have the
We're still,
volume.
just
we're,
lazy.
we're
And they haven't
still.
paid any
Still working out the
We're
kinks,
not-
folks.
we're not-
I personally
Yeah, we're
know
not
because
like at
I'm
the
being
very
censored.
top of
One
professionalism.
actually uploads his own
But-
videos. I
but-
don't pay anyone to edit my
Yeah.
videos.
I
don't
just
pay
turned my
anyone to upload
Discord
them
gain
for
well
me.
that way up,
I do
so
it
all y'all
myself.
can fucking
I do
deal
it
deal with
myself.
it.
There's a checklist
Oh,
of stuff
shit.
that I have to fill out every day for my videos saying what kind of content is in this video. Categorize it yourself. Once you categorize
Oh
it,
my
then
God, he
you
can't
can
do that
use
shit.
That information to determine whether or not
What?
that video is monetizable.
He's
or
talking about like the
not.
checkbox that's like, is this for kids or is this not for kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, fuck. It's still
So it's
stupid.
kind of like you
Fuck,
tell them what
so
it is
stupid.
you're uploading, then they check it anyway,
What?
right? Well, so what's the point of you telling them what you're
What?
uploading?
Because you
If
can
it's
lie.
actually zero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Idiot.
But, yeah.
What?
Anyway, I noticed this change months
Anyway.
ago. We will talk about it today
Ugh.
on the show.
We're talking about it
Alright.
now.
Good now,
Um,
unidentified PK.
And, well, you know, I'll explain in detail because I know exactly what's going on.
Oh,
Yeah,
Apparently
yeah,
all these
exactly.
other
If he
YouTubers
did
who
it
are
right,
just
he
shocked and
would.
appalled that there's
You're
these
right.
changes happening on YouTube despite the fact they've been in effect for months. Because people yesterday were actually coming to my late stream yesterday saying,
Uh-huh.
"Did you hear what so and so
He
was
did it
saying
to
tonight? And what
protect
so and
his
so was saying
family."
tonight? They're saying
Big
it's
up
the end of YouTube and everyone's getting demonetized." I was like, I'm not
672
getting
tall.
demonetized.
762.
This is a great moment where
672 tall.
I
Sorry,
literally
my
have no
brain.
idea what you're
What?
talking
Sorry.
about. And then when they elaborated, I was
no
like,
Phil's just
"Oh,
trying
I
to
know
act like the
exactly
mature
what you're
adult
talking
that
about."
he's
Once
calm,
again,
but really he's
clickbait
right now
nonsense
kind of
or
Losing it.
attention.
Yeah.
I will fully
He's
flip
doing the exact thing that we talked about earlier, where he's like trying to get the validation from his audience.
Right.
Mhm.
Like except this time he's
Oh.
he's taking the risk by actually like coming out on one side of it.
Mhm.
Like, well, actually, it's bullshit, right, guys? Like, I'm sure someone in my chat knows way better than I do.
and for some odd reason he has to tell his chat, I'm not worried about it, guys.
yeah,
I'm not worried about it.
so you shouldn't be either, right?
Okay.
Yeah, well, okay, I'll
That's fine. And I,
Yeah. We can
Sorry.
keep going.
Also, yeah,
Okay. Now in
760,
addition,
7602.
today we have
I didn't mean to
something
say
pretty funny to do.
672, but you see why I did, right? My brain,
Yesterday,
the
I
woman brain.
received
oh god.
What the fuck?
a delicious delivery of
Oh,
capture
no,
devices
I
from
can't.
Dude,
Amazon. Yes,
this
this
is
is
so
exactly
stupid.
the bag.
You know you're not gonna use
He
them.
ordered
Actually
So
arrived at my
more.
move on.
Just like this. Just like this was
Like,
tossed
what
on my
the
porch.
hell?
Why are you acting like
Okay.
this is a
What
problem?
we're gonna do today, I'm gonna show you.
Oh,
two
he doesn't wanna
devices
play games
that we
today.
ordered on Monday
Yeah,
night.
here we
If you remember,
go.
Monday night, I kind of did like an emergency stream where I
You
need your
see,
feedback.
let me
What should I do?
look ahead
with
a
my
little
capture
bit.
devices?
He's really trying.
Oh.
He's noticing
So,
that more people wanted to
ordered-
see him just talk about random bullshit.
Yeah, well,
And
Yeah.
but he won't admit that because it's at this point I think more trolls that just want to watch him just spout random bullshit.
it literally is.
Mhm.
It's because it's like the trolls are trying to encourage him to make bad decisions, and so by acting like receptive to the React content, he's going to be like, oh, well, this is must be what they want. I'm going to react
Exactly.
to my.
Mhm.
So I also think that Phil is also stealing ideas from other content creators, but from
Oh,
ideas that are like 5 or 10 years old.
Yeah.
Because what he's doing here, if you recall from the actual shopping night stream, he was like, do. Oh, hold on a second. What is this? Oh, okay, let me just read the reviews, huh?
Yeah. He
Okay,
read so many.
listen to this. It says, it's providing me the desired effect, and the picture is very clear. What the fuck? And he's going clown mode about these reviews that are not perfect English, but they're like 95% fine English.
Right.
And he's like, oh, well, I gotta get this. I gotta see what this is. Listen to these dumbass reviews.
He bought one thing just because I mean, it was kind of like a jokey thing that he wanted to see if it even worked. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then he bought another one, right? After and now what he's trying to do is he's trying to do this thing where he is like set up this idea that he is like a tech person who was shopping online
He's trying to kill Review Tech USA.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like I don't know if this is Review Tech specifically who has done this, but I've definitely seen people who are just like okay, so this says that it's like a 4K gaming PC, but it's $130. So let's like get this and see, right? And then they're incredulous because it's fake advertising. It's not a real, it's not actually a 4K gaming PC. So in Phil's demented, gin-soaked, perfectly smooth brain, he thinks that there's going to be something kind of like funny quality about capture cards. Like
he thinks he's so funny that he literally can talk about anything and it will be a great time. Like
review tech.
Shout out to King Sly's stream last night. It was actually like my face was fucking hurting.
Awesome stream last night.
Just by all the jokes and all the shit that was being like talked about.
I was busy gluing tiny furniture together, tiny pieces.
Well, that's the important stuff.
Of wood together.
Yeah,
that's the important.
And what I was gonna say is that this is a Phil video that just came out, and like I've already seen it a bunch of times. I'm sure everybody else has, but like I that night I went back to Discord and I saw Gamerface Gaming post a tweet, and I totally forgot Phil was streaming High on Life.
Totally forgot that. Yeah.
I totally forgot, and he made like what $27 in tips until the very end. Until the very end.
Oh, what? Did he get bailed out?
I think he hit up to like $48.
Oh, okay.
Chat might know, but it didn't hit. We didn't hit the glasses goal, and I was like, you know what? This is great. We're watching, and Sly said it best. He's like, where he was responding to Phil saying like, what happens if I'm gone? You guys won't be able to make fun of me. And Sly's like, nah, man, we have like over 60K videos. But, like,
we've got so much left. Like,
and we were doing it in real time. We totally ignored Phil. I didn't go to Raw. I didn't go anywhere. I was just chilling.
Yeah. I completely forgot that he was streaming yesterday.
Yeah, same.
Well, we've got.
Oh, thank you, Whip. Yes.
I was thinking about like what if he does get banned? So what? We've got years and years worth of content to plow through and make fun of.
and he'll find some way to get us
also,
like content, right? Like he'll find something.
Oh yeah, he's gonna tweet. He'll post a video somewhere. He'll do something.
He'll be on Odyssey right away. He will be on Odyssey fast.
I wanna point out what Whip said about, and after Das Boshit sent $200 to like ship the capture card.
God.
Yeah, it's true. And there was another tweet I saw. Somebody posted, in that being said, about how when Phil was playing Breath of the Wild and he got to the monster dude who sells all those wares, Phil didn't have enough monster coins.
Oh my God, yes.
And he sold all of his inventory just to like get a bunch of money for a thing that he couldn't even afford. He was like, I think 3K short or some shit. But he didn't even think or plan. He just dumped money, bought shit, and was hoping that it would work. And then he got salty.
Based on the advice of a random person in his chat, with no corroborating like advice or any kind of like indication of what Phil's supposed to do. They're just like, hey Phil, gamble on this thing. Like, he wanted to refinance his house for.
And then, sorry, to go back to the Das Boshit shit.
No, please go on.
Phil, when he made that video, my theory is that. He probably did his day off and he was doing his errands and he totally forgot and he wasn't home and Kat just didn't answer the door. The other theory is that he slept in, because he rolls out of bed around like 10:45ish or whatever. So he probably slept in till like 1 or 2, missed it, did his errands, and then like got the email from Das Boshit being like, hey, what the fuck? It said that it didn't send. And then Phil being embarrassed, being like, I just fucked up with a fan that actually likes me. Who
used to hate him. Like,
well, yeah, used to hate him, but now he's back. Now he's back doing shit for him.
Well,
right.
And
I think that's definitely what happened. He fucked up and then made a video to seem like he didn't fuck up. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. Everybody's saying it. It's like it was his fault, and he just didn't want to look like a loser to Das Boshit, because it shows that he was ungrateful, that he actually didn't stay home and wait, and
could not give less of a shit, and so didn't bother to do anything out of his way for someone who's spending $200 on him. Like, no, the way that I'm gonna get Das Boshit justice by insisting that FedEx refund my viewer, and I will not tell them the tracking number or the person who sent it. You can all figure that out yourself.
I had sent Snoot a message. I was like, "What do you want to bet that he wasn't home to get the package or whatever?" I think I actually sent you that message that day.
Absolutely, and it's 100% chance. 100% chance.
Yeah, I think he was home. He was just asleep because it
Drunk
got
off his
it was-
ass, probably.
Yeah, it was around noon, and if that motherfucker like streams in his PJs and microwaves his food, and he's like barely showing up on time for his stream, he's sleeping in on his day off. He's sleeping in when he's not streaming.
He has to lay down because of his back. That's why. That's why he has to start his streams from his phone and chat from his phone while he's in bed. Okay, that's
ridiculous.
When he says that he's on the laptop, that's because previously he was typing from his phone. And like has now just made the journey across the hall into his like captain's chair. It's so gross to think of Phil like horizontal like typing messages to Derek, being like, "Hey, hello, sir. I hope you enjoy the Digimon stream today."
He gets a double chin from like looking down, and all his like neck back pushes up.
His posture is just permanently ruined because he's got permanent forward head posture. Oh boy.
Two from Amazon on a whim. They came yesterday during my stream, and today on the
Stop!
podcast we're going to
Why are you holding it like that?
I don't know.
We're not Jasper.
It's the way he holds the hat. Also, I put it up to 1.25.
All right.
What's going to be hilarious? Is this going to be like Fisher
we got
Price?
Some interesting stuff to talk about on the podcast. In addition,
yeah,
we have a schedule update. Why? Because last night
it's already on 1.25.
Which I'm very happy that I did.
You going to go to 1.5?
I mean, at this point, I think we should like skip something until he starts. I'm really only interested in hearing him talk about the capture cards. To be honest with you.
All right.
How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with that.
Oh, that's fine.
Hell yeah.
We got what we really wanted, which was
all
the juicy info.
This is the post stream. I'm considering this the post stream aspect of
something very different and something that I normally would not do, but I think it's pretty fun to do with all of you. The Saturday before the Super Bowl, which don't February.
No!
Content is regarding
the Super Bowl thing is insane. He's been trying to get jerseys into the mix for a very long time.
Like I don't even know why that, like is he gonna try to trick sports fan into tipping him? Like what the fuck?
It's exactly him making the exact wrong decision about everything. Like just get a couple more dumb hats, get a different vest. You don't need jerseys.
Oh, I love that like a long time ago. I loved it a long time ago. He was talking about how he was not gonna like wear hats, and now he does.
Yeah, silly costume. He's literally talking about doing a shot. He's got to be fucking with us
guys,
right now, right?
It's a silly thing I do. Okay, I take a shot, I put on a hat, I blow some bubbles. It's okay.
It's okay. It's silly. It's silly style fun. But he's just about to say that he's gonna start doing shots on stream again. Let's listen to this.
Which is nice, and also it's a cool incentive.
Oh shit! No way.
I don't know how I'm gonna do. So I'm excited for tonight. Also. Maybe
fuck.
tonight, if I get my first Warzone win, I'll take a shot on stream.
No, he's not.
No chance.
Celebrate the new year.
Absolutely not.
Warzone win. Maybe I will. We'll see.
Yeah, right. Fuck you.
What?
So I hope you guys
let me tease the meme at everybody and see if they like it. But I'm not gonna do it.
You know that'd be funny? I think I should have some whale-tail gin in there, guys. What if I got that?
That gin bottle's gone. It's not there anymore.
No, it is gone.
After he got salty and like nobody paid, he was just like, I'm just gonna drink this and cope. Merry Christmas to myself.
Someone's gonna be like, Phil, if I give you $100, will you take a shot of the gin? And he's gonna be like, I don't think we have any. I think I threw it out. I had to pour it down the down the sink because it's like if you leave
I'm not an alcoholic.
I accidentally left the top off, and if you do that, it like makes alcohol expire. Okay.
Yeah, it went bad, and it's just it's just gone. I don't know where it is.
Gone forever.
Forever.
Yeah, Whip, I think he could bait those again, but I don't think he can bait them for 100.
No, not this time.
No.
I feel like it'd be
Gin is great.
For me to do that. By the way.
I love that.
By the way. What?
I was curious.
Okay.
What? What the fuck happened?
I was curious.
Okay.
The capture device looked on the Switch.
No.
Okay, I don't care.
Because we don't play Switch
Who cares?
Figure this out before the stream starts, Phil, you fucking idiot. Also, do you notice that Animal Crossing is still installed on his Switch, and there's a certain a secondary profile on there who I don't recognize? Doesn't look like it's Phil. That's weird. I thought that was
crazy.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
Look at that. That's his concentrate. That's his like serious, like dour, like I got some news, or like I have something serious, or I'm swallowing like a mouthful of mucus.
Yeah, like there's so much mucus in my throat. I need to swallow this now before I talk, or else it's gonna go onto the pop filter.
I need to use I need to be like a baby bird and like put my head forward and throw it back so I can use gravity to like get some of the more dense parts of it down there. And I mean,
hairline is fucked.
Shout out to the scalp, everyone. You love to see the gaps.
Yeah.
No, I see. Usually you can see like a Y or like a T or like an A or there or something like that.
That's like a flowy F.
I said it last night in King Sly's stream. That little crack, that little stream of that thing has turned into a wide river. It's slowly getting wider and wider.
That's very poetic.
Slowly.
I kind of picture it as like I kind of picture it as like anthropomancy, like when you like can tell the weather from like pig entrails and stuff. It's like I'm sort of using this to like predict like the future, right? And it feels like hair is like in the shape of like a Y. It's like a yes, this will be a good stream, or like a maybe it's like a dollar sign or an F for like how fucking stupid he is, right? Yeah.
Also, hate army. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I read that too. Hate army.
Shit.
Fucking gross.
Ew.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. It's a good strategy though. It's a good strategy.
Technically, there's still 6 Muspelheim trials left I haven't done.
Yes.
Dude,
technically,
or are you gonna? Is he gonna quit God of War?
The map. Like I think there's a few realm tears to close and things like that. Yes.
I don't know. Let's see.
I've done the vast majority of meaningful.
Meaningful.
I've my armor as far as I can.
Meaningful. There's that word.
I like the Berserker set, but I can't upgrade it any further. So what am I gonna do there? Right? Nothing.
You do.
I'm gonna do nothing.
Anything.
By the way, the Retro and Gamers says no, 100% did not have dark mode at launch. It was added later. Because I swear I looked for that at launch and they didn't have it.
No, wait, quit.
But maybe I'm wrong.
This is like somebody who went shopping and like came back to the apartment and you're talking to your roommate and he's like, this is what I did today. It's like, I don't care.
Okay, yeah, dude, okay, I'm in my room and you're standing in the threshold of my bedroom. Like, I'm trying to get back to my computer, please.
Shut the door, please.
Because I gained like 3 levels of
yeah, I think he might be doing the beeline to the ending as well.
Basically now they're like, you're gonna just steamroll the end of the game.
The what?
Nothing's even gonna have a chance.
Oh yeah, beeline to the end. The beeline to the ending.
Well,
yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see tomorrow as I focus in on the end of the game, and I absolutely have no clue how it ends.
You can.
So
I love watching him try to desperately like prolong games, but then also know that it's fans.
Yeah.
You could just end it, and he's like,
all right, it's going to be
okay.
You don't want this.
Bored.
This is hype.
No.
Which I'm
But
excited to play.
No.
What? What? No.
No.
I played about an hour to an hour and a half, right? Of this game during the Christmas marathon, and I had a great time with it.
This is what you chose?
I'm playing with Jill.
You chose to play the Resident Evil 3? Resident Evil Remake?
And in my original run, if I remember correctly, I picked the middle
choice
difficulty,
to
which
broke the
apparently
law.
easy. This time I picked the harder difficulty.
Oh wow, he's baiting. I'm gonna rage because it's hard.
Oh my god.
Rage because it's hard. This is what they chose.
You wanted this.
I like Resident Evil 1.
You asked for this. Where's the money?
Honestly, I would have been fine with a Fallout 3 because, like you said, Snoop, no, he could have done a toxic run where he could have just been a little shit the whole way through.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I forgot about that.
I think I brought this up at some point. He was talking about doing like an indie games thing. He could have so much more content. I wouldn't say better, but he'd have so much more content if he played some of these indie games that are coming out. And I know that not a lot of them do it on console, but there are some like Game Pass stuff. There are smaller. He just does the big titles: Resident Evil, God of War, Fallout. That's all he does.
He played Bassmaster for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like anything else would be better than, maybe not Flight Simulator. Flight Simulator would not be better than that.
You know what? I'd rather have Bassmaster than Flight Simulator. I like Flight Simulator, and he fucking ruined that for me.
Right.
I've never really played a game like. Oh, I mean, but I know what the Flight Simulators are like. It's just like it's. If you could pick a worse person to play a Flight Simulator, it would have to be someone in DSP's chat. Like it would literally have to be Derek.
And I was gonna say, Logan said, Logan, I agree with you. Moonlighter is a really great game. It fucking slaps, and it is fun.
Moonlighter is a great game. I love Moonlighter. Actually, I
don't know much about that.
You would probably enjoy it too.
I think you would like it.
I think you would, because it's a little bit like Potion Simulator.
Potion Craft.
Yeah, Potion Craft.
you dungeon crawl for
Yes.
things to sell in your shop, and then you can upgrade your shop. Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's fun.
it's very cool.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that like Cult of the Lamb would be a little bit more like that, but
Yeah.
Cult of the Lamb is its own kind of simulator game that I'm not like a huge like not very good at.
It's trying to, in my opinion, I like that game too, but it's doing the mix of like doing the Hades type of run, but then like having a farming simulator, so you can bounce back and forth if you feel bored with one or the other, which I kind of like, but I understand your sentiment.
My criticism of that is that like in doing both of those, like neither of them are particularly memorable in my opinion.
I agree with that
shit.
because I got bored with it pretty quick.
Look what I did.
This is a good one, especially because the cable is also coming out of his forehead like this, so he kind of looks like an anglerfish, or like a reverse alfalfa from the Little Rascals. Like he's got the cowlick in the front.
Which way, Western
I
man?
love it. Wait, okay, I gotta take a screenshot of it, and then I got it. All right, let's go.
And then I just
That's like he looks like Captain Ahab there, like he just spotted Moby Dick.
Oh, and I'm turning this giant wheel.
Yes.
And this goes, oh, like this.
The
Oh, wait a
whale.
minute, there's a
The
giant iceberg that way.
whale
Look, look, look,
tail.
look, oh. And sometimes we'll go right
What
off the
the
end of the flat.
fuck?
Because as we all know, the Earth is completely flat.
He's just
Phil,
non-moding.
You suck. He
that
sucks. His jokes suck.
He's the worst.
Okay.
And that being said,
Move the
Dead
back-
air.
Yeah, and put the hat on him.
I'm just
6
excited to play Survival
million.
Horror, and I hope that you guys will join
Oh,
me.
someone got lit.
Number.
Hold on, we gotta
Wait,
lean.
what?
We gotta lean on the.
Oh.
I have to start
Oh,
making.
oh.
I'm gonna start making a lean counter too, actually.
Oh,
wait a minute,
fuck.
there's a giant
I
iceberg
love
that
it.
way. Look,
Yeah.
look, look,
Yeah.
look, oh.
Wait, who got leaned? Let's see. Wait, let's pause it. What could be considered?
I'm pretty sure the message
All
is on now. So let's see what the message is that got leaned here.
All right, let's see. Teaching us those hard lessons. Life is never fair. Just watch the latest news.
Are you beginning to start? Teach us hard lessons. Wow, he
Uh-oh,
got
we
it
got a
early.
Sex bot.
What the? Oh, let's go. Keep him in here.
I'll-
No,
I'll,
someone write down that URL,
Derek,
please, before she
Derek.
bans it.
Oh wait, here, hold on. I'll just copy it. Wait. hold
No,
on.
I was joking.
I'll
Don't
just
copy it. What are you talking about?
Well, because we could disallow that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste the
Yeah.
URL for that reason, actually.
For
Yeah.
we can.
Derek reasons.
For Derek reasons.
Yeah. Exactly, for Derek.
I think that's how you know that we made it, right? When the sex bots start showing up. Big ups.
I think so. Yeah.
Big ups,
Yeah.
everybody. We're real detractors now. Is that's not like a
Congrats.
targeted thing, right? Is that just something that just goes on to every single stream on YouTube that has like less than 50 viewers?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know the
I don't know.
subbots show up like in certain streams, but yeah, I don't know what the threshold is.
Weird.
Thanks for stopping by, Derek.
What were we just saying? Fuck. It's okay.
It's
I
okay.
don't know.
Sometimes we'll go right off the end of the flat Earth. 'Cause as we all know,
fuck.
the Earth is
Oh, it's
completely
we're
flat.
the lean.
Yes.
Okay, so
Fly right
boop
off,
boop 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 boop. What's he gonna lean?
Oh fuck yeah, the lean. All right, let's see,
What are you gonna hit?
because you can kind of tell when you look
Anyway, that being
at the
said,
chat. Where that being said,
Big
where
ups.
is it?
I'm just excited to play Survival Horror, and I hope that you.
Oh, okay. All right, it's right underneath
Resident
Plum
Evil.
Girl,
Oh!
Okay.
whatever it
And
was.
sometimes we'll go right off the end of the
Okay.
flat Earth.
Plum
Pretty sure.
Plum Girl's been on thin ice lately too.
Yeah. Okay.
Plum Girl?
Oh,
That
oh,
sounds like
shit.
No, Carl.
What does it say? Life isn't fair. Is that why
Anyway, that
you're
being said,
500k in the hole?
Oh.
Get him out of here! That's
Oh.
you
Damn.
fucking trolls. That's not even true. Okay, because thanks to my bankruptcy, I'm only $260,000 dollars
Yeah.
in the hole. Okay, so why don't you get your fucking facts straight? Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rip
Sound
Black
good?
Lady Walking. I think Plum Girl might be next.
Every day we're gonna
I think so.
Monday.
That would be nice though. She annoys the fuck out of me.
Sunday, God of War Ragnarok, Resident Evil 1 remake. Monday, Pokemon Scarlet, Warzone.
If it even is a
Tuesday,
girl.
God of War Ragnarok.
Exactly.
Resident
Yeah,
Evil remake.
yeah. Because
Wednesday,
Goral is a
Scarlet,
Tevin meme,
Warzone.
right?
Make sense?
Like,
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
that
exactly.
so that's just a
Pokemon Scarlet.
troll.
And when
Like,
we beat God of War Ragnarok, I can do
but
my year
they've
Yeah.
they've been around for a
I'm
long
telling
time,
you,
and Phil
I
hasn't
can't
picked up
wait
on
to
it
do
at
my
all.
year-end series because I want to wrap up
Wait,
the
negative
playthroughs and be
truth.
able to rate the games
Yep.
and order them, and I love doing those series. Those series will be live streamed. Okay.
Oh,
How long will
surprise,
they be? I don't know.
surprise.
What I may do is I may do
Yeah,
one
imagine
main
that.
stream that's 3 hours, and the first half
I'm
is the
gonna
most disappointing games countdown. And
Forward.
Yes, thank you. I'm just zooming through it, looking for where the fuck is he gonna like show us these capture cards, dude?
That's
Yeah,
that's
Hate Army.
true,
That's
Hate
true.
Army.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Girl has Snow Carl energy sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be Snow Carl.
The real
That's true. That's true.
Is it as good or better?
Oh fuck.
I just recently I was watching. Yeah, it's a long pre-stream, so we're gonna be skipping around a lot. The girl thing. I noticed. I didn't really watch Kevin much before, but I watched the whole Amberlyn thing, and it was hard to watch.
Yeah, I don't really care for that, for her stuff very much. Like I just like.
4 hours. You may have noticed.
Go to. I'm just gonna advance it. Wait, there's so much here. Can we skip all of this?
And cover.
Interesting
topic.
Do what you want.
Hold on.
That's fine.
What is
Magic
happening
8 Ball.
is-
Wait, will I get myself a girlfriend in
I don't know if
2020?
you have not seen the video from Moist Critical.
Oh, okay. I want to hear him talk about this at
Gary
least.
from the
And they're basically
vault.
saying,
Yeah.
YouTube
That's
has
funny.
made
Oh my
a
God,
behind-the-scenes
Gary from the vault.
change
Funny.
Yeah.
no one knows about.
Gary.
And this
Gary?
change has made it that the monetization of videos is dramatically different.
Yeah, her
And
content
tons
is
of videos
really
are now
fucking
that used to be
lazy.
able to get monetized
rant
by YouTube,
some
so you can make
questions
money
again.
on them, are
Oh,
being demonetized.
sweet.
Okay.
I'm
And
looking forward to that,
I
Hate
guess
Army.
what they're saying is that the catch that YouTube has now instituted
Thanks.
that didn't
Thanks
tell
for.
you
uploading.
God bless you, Hate
is
Army.
that
Big
you
ups.
swear.
Yeah,
You say a curse word,
seriously, I
all
love.
right, or
I
strong
love.
language.
I'm gonna fangirl a little
all
bit.
right,
I love the
within
intro.
some kind of a criteria,
It's very nice.
Your video
I
will
love the
auto
crap.
demonetize no matter what. All right. Now it's funny because I've told you guys over the last few years that I've watched various people on YouTube
Yeah, it's just showing
dance around.
I-
For example, if someone is being accused
I love the
of, I'm about
shitty
to say it,
8 Ball
ladies and gentlemen,
questions.
sexual misconduct.
Oh boy.
If someone is
What?
in hot water for that
What?
news story or the law, they're being prosecuted for it.
What?
Basically, people who are telling the story will change the words. I've
Yes.
actually heard like the quartering says spicy something something or spicy.
Oh my God.
content or
What?
something. I've heard them like try to say stuff like that.
Okay.
Try to avoid
Okay.
the wording.
Oh.
They're
Bit of my
afraid that if
soul
they
just
say
left
the
my
words,
body right now.
they'll be
He's so
Like-
stupid. He's talking about people like putting asterisks in the
Yeah.
A of the R word of like the grape word.
Oh.
Like he's talking about
Okay.
he's talking about people not literally putting words like Nazi and like rope into your titles of, and yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
smart. And again, this thank you Omega Red Panda, he is telling on himself again and again
Right.
and again and again and again that you watch the quartering, bro. Like
Yeah.
are,
Ew.
are you gonna go on his show again or something? Like because
Snoop, do you remember when he said he asked somebody to join him on his, like, I think, was it gonna be his Christmas stream or
yeah,
something?
and they told him to fuck off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was the quartering first when he invited somebody who ghosted him and said, oh, they weren't interested.
Mhm.
And then he brought up the
What was it?
LTG thing, but I think that was something, the LTG thing was like years before him saying, like, I asked somebody to join me, but they didn't want to do it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
That story, like I know that I accuse Phil of lying in every single thing that he says.
Happy New Year, Logan.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Logan.
Yes, Happy New Year. But that in particular seems like a extreme lie, like an extreme sympathy bag. Like, oh well, you know, I asked somebody, my one friend, to come on, but they said no. Like as if someone who actually likes DSP wouldn't like bust through the wall of his condo like the Kool-Aid Man to get on his stream.
Yeah.
Right? Like Das Bullshit would bust the fattest nut of his life
Yeah.
directly into his pants
Yup.
if he got on Phil's pod. Derek would like actually die. Like if Phil, you want someone to come back on your podcast so bad, ask Derek. I bet you he would move mountains to get on your podcast, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And
But we might run into another Seidella moment.
well, yeah, another Seidella moment, another Ariad Lord moment. Did you watch that hate live where like Ariad Lord is just like talking about how like yeah, and then the first time we met it was like I want to say like 2002, and you were doing this like playthrough, and then you know like we were talking and I was laughing because your content was so funny at the time, and it was just like you were really hitting all of it, like actually like being extremely sincere about his adoration for Phil, and it's like it made me sick to my stomach. It's nauseating to hear this guy talk about Phil. And I don't know, just seeing anybody, I don't know, maybe it's just me being a hater, but anybody like is being positive or seeing Phil express like human style like emotions when he talks about like how he has plenty of bush to eat at home or whatever, or that his wife is like a swimsuit model, it genuinely.
I remember when he said that.
It genuinely makes my skin crawl. I love Kat, and Kat looked so beautiful. You guys, she looked so beautiful on our wedding day, where she looks like a Korean woman in my mom's wedding dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the over/under on that wedding dress being Phil's mom's wedding dress? That's probably why he fucking makes that mistake so much.
True. I think it's
Probably.
either his mom's or it's like a cheapo thing they found.
Yeah, dollar store style, right? It's his mom. It's his
Yeah.
mom's
It might be the
dress
mom.
and his dad's suit, and he's wearing his
Oh,
dad's
no.
suit because he didn't.
Fuck.
Because
Ew.
they had a big time shotgun style wedding. I
Mhm.
think I talked about this the last stream, but like they absolutely were like, Phil, we'll give you the money, but you and Kat have to tie the knot. This is gonna be your wedding present or whatever.
Well,
Right.
yeah, Panda Lee left, and I'm sure that fucking Bill's parents paid a shit ton for him and Panda to do a bunch of different things.
Oh yeah, big time.
And then,
Lo-
like,
lots of staycations.
oh, so many.
Yup.
And I'm sure like Linda was just being more supportive at the beginning of it, and then this time around it was like, especially with the 10-year plan and what I'm gonna do. He probably had to do so much, being like, yes, I'll marry her. I'll have a 10-year plan. I just need the money now, please.
Can you imagine the level of
Yeah.
sniveling and begging he must have been doing to his mom to be like, please, mommy,
I'm
pay my
imagining.
taxes, please.
Yeah,
Blatant.
it's so much of just being like, it's so hard. Like, there's so many people who are trying to pull me down, mom. But I'm trying. I'm really
You don't even
trying.
know.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to like stay
Mom.
positive about it, and like I know you don't understand, but I could totally see him saying this to his mom. Like,
Yeah.
Literally.
it won't be the same as what people on stream get, but it is him, like,
Much nicer. He'd be talking much
Yeah.
nicer to his mommy, I'm sure. Like, and it's just,
Yeah.
it's like, you know that voice he had. Like, it's like the high pitch. Like, can you repeat that, please? During
Yeah.
During the
Yeah.
banquet, I bet you his voice was a whole octave higher that entire visit. Yeah, mom. Well, we're gonna stay in the hotel. Thanks for putting us up there. I'm gonna go fuck my wife in the hotel. Well, presumably.
no,
I'm
they
gonna,
did.
I'm
No, they
gonna
didn't.
I'm gonna tell you and Dad that we're gonna go consummate the marriage.
Right.
But we have Yu Yu Hakusho and Aqua Teen Hunger Force to watch. I brought my laptop
There you
and other Blu-rays, dude.
He opens up
Really
the
great
laptop and it's
group.
just BBC.
Yeah, he's trying. He's got like all the lube in the fridge, but he can't like fit it.
Oh.
He can't like quite fit it all in there, so he spends like 25 minutes trying to reorganize. You know what video I'm talking about, right? Where he's like fighting with the refrigerator in the hotel room,
Yep.
and he's like, "I'm gonna have to get a piece of string or rope and tie this closed."
Oh my god.
I
What
love
an
the idea of
entire
going.
business.
Ridiculous.
Go to the front
Now,
desk.
here's
Do you have any fridge string?
First of all, I've now been on
Fridge
YouTube
string?
almost 15 years.
Fridge
And in reality, I
string.
have
There you
been
go.
on
Do you
YouTube
have like a
since
really large
2007.
rubber band?
Yeah, I need a
I
bungee
upgraded
cord,
to
please.
Street Fighter tournaments. I didn't regularly
Your
upload
fridges
until
are
2008.
fucking dumb.
But now,
Yeah, you can't
I've been
fit
on
my
YouTube for almost 15
water.
years,
I put
where
water
I've
in there.
seen every possible thing
That's
that
water.
Right,
Thank you.
SS,
I was on
SS
YouTube before
TV,
you could even
DDD.
do
I'm
that.
sure they
On
have
the site,
had
you get
sex
blocked or
at
kicked
some
off the site.
point,
You couldn't monetize
and
anything.
it was probably
Army.
awful and
Do you
disgusting.
have any rope?
I was on the
Do
site
you
for
have any
10
rope?
minutes long. You couldn't even go longer than that.
Do you have any strong
Anyway,
bars
I digress.
in the closet that will hold my weight?
What we're basically
I'm
seeing
up,
happen
going up to the rafters.
is YouTube is trying to actively change the site to become more attractive
Yes.
to businesses. Now, I want you to think
Okay.
about this. You
Is that
own
beeping?
Oh
a
boy,
business.
that's
Oh, here
that's
we go.
Phil. That's
Business
You
Phil.
want
Phil.
that business to get effective
Okay.
advertising. So you want to purchase a block of advertising. I want
What
my
the
ads for
fuck?
my
Just
business to
read
run
the
on
super
appropriate
chat.
videos, correct? So, let's say for example you own
Also, this is why
Oh, you
he's
probably
noticing
was
he's
out
not
of
getting
Toledo,
tips
Ohio,
anymore during
and
the
you purchase a
stream,
block of advertising.
is because
You
he's
say,
told
"Hey, YouTube,
multiple
I would like you to
people,
run ads for
hey,
my
I'm not going to
startup
read
videos,
that now, I'm not going to
appropriate
address
videos
that now,
for people
I'll
in the
address it
appropriate
after the
demographic,
stream.
Yeah,
appropriate
great.
video
Right,
locations,
okay.
Really, really good way to
YouTube
keep people engaged and
supposedly
wanting
would be
to
able to do
give
that.
you money.
Supposedly.
Fucking
And then
idiot.
Yeah.
he get
That's the
it's
life,
right at
right?
the end of it,
Isn't
and
that
he's
the
like,
life
"Well, I
we'd
don't
like
have
to
any
have?
tips.
You
I
don't
don't."
have
And
to
then
sit
he
around
waits
working all
because he's
day,
like,
instead
"I
you
guess
can
they're
do
gonna
whatever
tip
you
now,
want,
and
time
they
to
might
money.
have already
That's the life.
Any other questions? Guys, last chance to tip me
I got
before the
you.
gameplay
Crowdfunding
starts.
on
Anyone?
streams.
Anyone? Guys?
Guys, I'm not gonna
Hold
start
on.
playing until I get 100 tips.
Yeah.
He's gonna jump down from the rafters. Big ups, Arca Moon. That's great. He's talking about being crowdfunded right here. So,
For my Patreon,
Yeah.
I do have ad revenue on YouTube. All this going
and
on.
there's
I'm
cops in the
showing up at my
background.
house outside right now because I'm telling the
I
people
love
about
how he
YouTube
also
work as a
said
content
in a
creator,
different
and they
pre-stream
don't
that
want
he
you to know
didn't
about it, so
know
they're sending the cops to arrest me.
how many people re-upped their Patreons. Like he was like, "I don't even know if I have
You
videos."
can tell.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyone
It
can
ju-
tell.
it shows.
Yeah,
It
literally.
just shows he's
we
like,
could go and look.
yeah. It shows that
Yeah.
he's just like, I that money's there. I need it. It's fine. It's mine. But I don't know if I need to make a video for it yet. Hold on.
Ugh.
I'm just on the stream. I'm
God.
showing for the viewers. This
sip.
this is DSP's Patreon. He has 41 patrons, and which I think that's gone.
Oh,
I think that's
boy.
gone down. since the last time I looked at
I think
this.
so. I think.
But
Maybe.
he's
I
making.
think if
Go on.
No,
well, I
that
was just
that
saying,
looked.
I think if
the
we
same.
looked, it looks very similar. I'm sure that Pieces math would tell us, but
Yeah.
yeah.
This is
I'll
a.
look at that right now.
Canadian ghost money.
And that's not ghost money. It's real money. I got green money here. I got purple money. I got blue money. You fucking wish you guys had the same amount of colors of money that I have.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wish.
I'm giving myself a Canadian moment out of pride for that one. Okay. And
That's fair.
yeah,
Okay,
and you're all seething and coping. I'm winning right now.
I'm punching the air.
Yeah. That's about $400 USD, by the way. And how many of those are Slayer videos exactly? Question mark?
Ooh.
Any? Zero? All? None? Did anybody even watch the latest round of Slayer uploads?
I don't know.
know.
I usually wait for Peace to watch them.
Yeah.
So
I guess.
I'm looking at the tips tracker right now, and it says that it is it dropped actually 2 patrons.
Oh.
It went from 42,
okay.
and then in November 43, and then at the start of December it dropped to 41. But he's maintained a consistent like $400.
Okay. So there's just there's just 8 people. Well, no, it's got to be 41. So like.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, I don't know anything. I'm sure there is some kind of math where you could use to figure out how many of those people are giving him $50 versus 10 or whatever. But anyway, I don't remember why I brought all of this up. But he's talking about being crowdfunded, which is always a joy.
Yeah. There we go.
There's the smug head shake a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
He's paranoid as fuck.
Oh my god.
Hearing
So why am I
police
talking about all
cars.
this? Because these big YouTubers are now complaining about it.
Oh.
Saying, in the last couple
even
of
if it
days,
is a
This
joke.
video got demonetized, and this video got demonetized.
You know.
There's some shadow banning, blacklisting.
You don't
thing
know
going
what
on
shadow
YouTube.
banning means,
He
idiot.
doesn't know what
That's not
that
what's happening,
means.
though. Okay, here's what's happened.
For all we know, he
no
might be.
idea.
YouTube, in an honest effort to
No, I
attempt
know he's not.
to try
He's
to
not.
get more and more
He
advertisers.
thinks it just means
all right, in
being
an attempt to
banned.
become effective
Yeah.
advertisers.
Yeah.
And to retain said advertisers, they're trying to improve their site.
No shit, dude.
They're trying to
Improving
improve their
business?
site.
They hit it.
Can you not talk about the website YouTube as if it is like some GeoCities Angel Fire like forum that people post on? That's YouTube by Google, bro. Like they're not just being like, guys, like what can we do to improve our website? Well, I think if we made like the YouTube logo like a little bigger, have we thought about changing the shade of red? And like the idea, like Phil's idea of what these guys are improving their business, like he thinks about them as if they are like 5 dudes at a desk in a garage or in 1945, like selling penny stocks to each other. He's such a fucking idiot. It just infuriates me.
With waves of updates.
Yeah,
now, I will say this about what these content creators are saying. They're absolutely positively correct. YouTube makes changes and doesn't tell anyone.
Maybe a little bit.
They'll
True.
make a big change, a sweeping change that will affect everyone.
I think that's just
and
that
the only
trolls
place
are
to
better
launch
at
it
tagging
is on a
shit than he
blog
is.
post on a back end of
Probably.
YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean,
oh,
we
yeah.
even use tags.
Oh,
Exactly.
by the way, we're changing everything, and here it is on one blog post. Didn't even tell anyone we were making this change.
That's how they tell you, idiot.
Here's the deal of what's really going on.
Like, bring. Hello, DSP Gaming. Hi, Phil. This is Snood from YouTube. Just calling to let you know personally that soon we'll be enacting some changes, okay? You can't swear anymore, Phil. You can't swear in the first 30 seconds. Okay, well, who the fuck is this? Why can't I swear anymore? I want to talk to your manager. Like, what do you want them to do? Idiot. They made a blog post and you're supposed to read it.
In the last couple of months, I noticed it, I would say about 2 months ago, all right? I noticed that basically we were in a situation where every time that I went to notify, every time that I went to
what are you reading right now?
Basically,
Phil?
every time that I went to
Sure. Can you focus?
I'm having a problem
What
with
the
my chat.
hell?
I'm trying to get it to update. My chat is frozen. If you're wondering what I'm doing. Give me a second. Let me find this. Okay.
I'm trying to think of a lie.
Let me. He said, "Let me
fix this,
fart
I can
with
see what you're
this."
God.
Okay.
Your chat is not frozen. Your chat doesn't freeze. I'm using the stream elements right now and it's moving. Like,
Trying to refresh it.
dude, it does not take this long.
It's hard to maintain a thought.
doesn't.
And all of a sudden, my chat is all fucked up, and I'm like, what's going on?
I'm going to.
Let's.
I think I got it working.
Scooch.
Yeah,
So
Scooch.
anytime you use the video
Wow.
design within 15
I like
seconds,
how we went from an okay to okay.
done.
All right.
You're done.
Well, that's
Okay?
very
If you have
likely.
Any kind of a swear word in the title or tags of your video, or even the body of your video.
Dayglow, how much-
Swear word, demonetized.
Oh, Dayglow
Okay.
took a quick bathroom
Oh,
break.
okay.
I can understand this.
Good stuff.
For example, if you're making a video,
Oh, good.
Can
And
you imagine what it's
literally,
like to have to edit
the first 15
footage of
seconds is
him?
swearing. I mean, what
Like
kind of
listening to the same burp over and over and over, and like just getting the exact right frame of silence before the burp so that it's extra effective, and you're just having to listen to that
Right.
forever. Like,
Right. I
really
I
late,
wonder about
right?
that, like,
Now I
you
can
know,
understand any-
people like Hate Army and Aqua Teal, and like how, oh my god,
You-
how
you-
much more they hate him than the rest of us.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that, Dayglow. Like going through his
Mhm.
footage and just like pulling stuff out, it's a nightmare. Like
Yeah.
it used to, when he was on Twitch, it was so much better because you could have they had clips that were actually like saved to his account, and
Yeah.
he didn't seem to have a problem with having ones where it's like DSP gives out the biggest belch ever, or like DSP
Yeah.
can't do math, right? And so you could easily like write good titles, and they'd all be in there. And I farmed so much like sound effects, like from that John Wick video. All of those are from DSP clips.
Oh wow. Okay.
And now it's just like you literally have to just watch the whole thing and actually take notes and shit, right? And
Yeah.
and that's just like a degree of work that is just a little bit beyond me.
That's kind of what I mean. Like at the time that I was doing it, I had that free time, and it's yeah. I do not envy Hate Army and Aqua Teal and all those people, because like
Big ups to them as always.
yeah, big ups,
Yeah.
because you guys actually saved like a lot of time for me going and looking for that moment, and
Yep.
then going to like pick big go and going to get the actual like extended clip or a bit of it, but
It's
I
like
couldn't.
it's like so much more.
He takes notes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. You would have to at this point. Phil is accelerating faster than I think a lot. I
Mhm.
literally couldn't keep up making intros for
Yeah.
him, because it was, well, one, I was having fun and just doing a bunch of shit, but the fact is he was rotating games so much that I was like, oh my god, dude, just pick a fucking game.
And that's the thing, is
stick
that
with it.
it's hard to want to make him stuff because your
Yeah.
shit's just gonna go away in 3 weeks or whatever, right? It's
Yeah.
which is why the Pokemon stream makes no sense to me. The idea that people are paying $25 to like catch a Quaxley and then have it just be put in the box for the rest of the game. I know you didn't put Quaxley away,
Right.
but like that's your money. You're not going to see that anymore. And then there's Jade every other day. He's like, I really like to see Eve in the party today, Phil. Like, are you actually getting an
Yeah.
enjoyment out of that, Jade? Is that because I have some really lovely keys that I could dangle in front of you, if that would help. Like, it's much
God.
cheaper. Let's keep it rolling. Let's
Yup.
we don't want to. Let's not subject ourselves to this too much longer. Let's see if we can find where he's talking about the capture cards.
Review, it just gets demonetized. Oh, you swore too much.
So
now I can't
yeah,
do my
see
reviews
if I
anymore,
can
or does he have to become, instead of angry Joe, he has to
through
become mildly
and
agitated Joe? He
see.
can't even swear in his videos anymore. You know, like
What?
that could be a big problem. Especially if
I
you have a
wonder when
brand.
we're gonna get
Just
calm
keep
He
side
brand,
can't
Phil.
that
swear,
brand
you
is
fuck.
falling
Okay,
apart,
so there's,
right?
let's see, that
I
ends
see
at-
I see him holding up the bag here. I'm gonna click there, okay?
Zombie go
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, but in the meantime, I
Oh,
need to get
wow.
shout-outs. So let's do
That's-
some shout-outs. We
Whoa!
Whoa.
Shout outs!
We've got Gary
Nice!
from the vault.
Did I overshoot? Maybe
Hell
I
yeah,
$10
let's
super-
do it.
Hold
If
on.
anything changes,
do
I'll
it.
let you
No,
know.
no.
Obviously, if anything changes in this situation,
Well, I just wanted to see if
I will
he's
absolutely
not holding
let
up
you
the bag.
Oh.
It is not something that's affecting anything
Oh.
in a big way.
Oh,
from what
okay.
I can see.
No, Hate Army says
Okay.
He just ranted
well,
about
here's the
YouTube
thing.
for too
I
long.
was going to show you these capture devices. but we're out of
Oh,
time.
okay.
Wait,
So I
here.
guess we'll do this tomorrow.
Oh,
We're
bro.
gonna-
Go fuck yourself, Phil.
Absolutely ridiculous capture devices that showed up.
Wow.
And we'll have
So
a
we'll
good time.
let's switch it out to
All right.
tomorrow.
In the meantime, I need to shout out. So let's do some shout outs.
Fucker.
We'll start off on the YouTube side of things today.
I
We've
hate
got
you so
Gary from the
fucking
vault.
much.
We did a $10
What the
super chat
hell?
asking
Oh,
the
you
question
should
about
do this
what-
tomorrow,
well,
bit.
It's a tip. It's an $8 tip.
Oh my
Okay, so
god.
here's the super chat, but it's
Are
only
you
an
s-
$8 tip for the Magic 8 Ball.
Oh, did we just get a tip, Phil? I just tipped you. I super chatted you.
Right, that's how it's always.
He's
Wait,
super
hold on,
chatted.
hold on.
But then you
He,
report.
he,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy super chatted $10, and Phil says it has to be $8 to do the 8-ball.
So
It
he's
has,
just not.
it has to be a tip.
So he's just not. Yeah,
Not
and that it
super
has to be a
chat.
Oh,
tip.
and a tip. Sorry, I totally forgot. But like, fuck
Yeah.
this guy. Oh
So
my
he's just
God.
not gonna do it now.
Yep.
Fucker.
Yep.
Fucking dick nose.
Love that.
2023. Personally, I don't know, but I wish you the best. I hope you did.
He is the king of
Roblox
time wasting.
Became a
Oh
member.
my God.
Excuse me, Roadblocks.
All
Wow, that was a
DSP
miss-
pay pigs, keep giving
was a
him
big
your
miss-
money. Just do it.
Yeah,
Just do it.
Yep.
I would. And
Thanks for the money, dummy.
good call out by Matt Plum Girl. I would rather pay my own bills with my money than someone else's. She's breaking the pignosis.
Oh.
You guys played Detroit Become Human?
Yep.
Oh my.
You guys played? Did you play
Uh,
that?
Wow.
I
That
watched
was a good one.
some.
I have it.
I watched my friend play it, and I played a little bit of it.
So you know
I know the story.
Did you see any of the parts
Yeah.
where it's like the androids are like breaking free of their programming,
Mhm.
and it's like
Yeah.
that's what's
Yeah.
happening here. It's that like
Yep.
it's like piggies are in the mud, just like pushing their way out and breaking the programming here, and then they're gonna go rogue and
Gonna be plum banned in a
Yep.
minute.
yeah.
God, that was absolutely disgusting. I'm really sorry.
Wow,
That was- I didn't
lovely.
mean to do that. It came out
This is
of
this is what I also like too.
I
Is
did
when
not
he does
mean-
it, he burps and then
Yeah.
he just
The membership.
casually is like,
I appreciate that.
"Oh
Great
yeah,
move,
guys, so sorry I did this."
Oh, wow.
Fuck you.
I'm not
I
forcing
didn't mean to do that.
not
But-
forcing these burps out at all, and burping the alphabet
just
in my
because,
to
like-
myself.
Interesting stuff coming up. First of all,
That's what I thought, Hate Army. That was my opinion as well.
Oh, here we go, coping about new setup and everything.
We've got
Oh,
new
it looks
Oh my
so
God.
good,
As of
dude.
now, looks
Doesn't
like
this look
it's
different
looking
and
really
better?
good.
Oh, it's looking
So much different.
It looks
so
so
much
good.
better.
Yeah, like it. I can see the colors of the lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay.
Okay, and
Fair
that's it.
enough.
Fair enough. Like
Yeah.
Wow.
it looks identical. I'm not crazy, and I feel like I'm being gaslit.
No.
If,
Like-
if you were to change the background of this Christmas thing and just put his boxes and shit, you wouldn't know if he changed this from the time he did the Keemstar thing, trying to own the meme, or if it was today. Like you couldn't tell.
No,
Yeah.
Phil genuinely could be doing like Speed for all we know, where he's just like taking old footage and putting it on streams now. And how would you know unless he was talking about something topical, right? Like,
Right.
Right.
Right?
Oops.
Like the quality is better. The color.
I wonder
everything
if he
is
ever
better.
goes down the
It's
political
captured.
side that
So,
he'll have
things are looking
themed
up, to the point where
borders.
maybe
Oh,
being
man.
a PC isn't that
Just
big of a
like
concern right
don't-
now.
See what Hate Army
Everything else is
said?
working out pretty well,
What?
right?
unrelated to any of
Unrelated
this.
to any of this.
Yeah, you read it.
Yep,
You read
there
it.
you go.
Is looking good.
I'm
And
starting to
now, I
upload
already
about
told you guys, I have some
300
new plans
videos I
on the
had on the
horizon. We're not
original
there yet,
Hate
we're
Army
getting
Watch
there. We
channel.
got some new
1 or
plans
2
on
a
the horizon,
day.
some new content
Fingers
that I'd
crossed.
like to do,
A lot of your
and I
favorite
think you guys
rants
are
will
gonna
still
enjoy it.
will come
Let's
Thank
true.
you,
go.
Hate
Awesome.
Army.
You love to see it.
Some videos are lost
All right, so
forever
we can
because
do
I
that,
didn't keep
announce,
backups and YouTube deleted them
more stuff for
before
you guys and
I
more
can
special,
mirror them to
things that are gonna
Odyssey.
happen.
Sad.
Fantastic.
Not yet, I don't wanna jump
Rip,
the gun.
rip
I
to
was
those
so
who have
sad
fallen.
when the
Yeah.
Right, but
Yeah, I was sad
thank you,
when the
pauses.
the
Now, on YouTube,
original
excuse
Hate
me,
Army
I
Watch
got
went
Twitch.
away, but
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's back.
Can we just acknowledge that Hate Army Watch got like giga fucked over by
Oh,
like
yeah.
by
Yeah.
Superhound, and like to a degree that like he got fucked over to a degree that I don't think a Detractor has done to Phil even close.
Yeah.
Like
No.
Yeah.
his channel was taken down and his videos were stolen and re-uploaded,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is not what people do to Phil. People react
No.
to his content, and sometimes they say something about it and sometimes they don't. But like, it's not that is not the same thing. It is not stealing, and Phil loves to
Ugh.
frame it as stealing. But
God.
what happened to Hate Army Watch is actual
Was
theft.
literally that.
It's
Yeah.
not, and
Yeah.
it's not even like bullshit like intellectual property theft. It is literally actual
Really?
theft, just gone and
what he
stolen. Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's
I
what I'm
read
saying.
that, yeah.
Like,
I woke up one day and it was gone. Didn't even give it a chance to contest the That's fucking insane.
And my theory is too is that like Super Puppy it is just kind of like on that line of OIC where he wants to be like the mainstay attention of it, and it was so obvious. People knew
Yeah.
it, and it was like I steered cleared of it. I made sure I blocked that dude so I didn't
Absolutely.
ever have to see him.
absolutely, that's
Yeah.
actually not a bad idea for us to do too, because he's a fucking moron.
Ooh.
And genuinely, like he is like he's doing the things that Phil accused us of doing, right?
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
and again, it's like the king of projection acts like we do the bad stuff to him when he, in a way, like that guy probably kicked that whatever money he made on those videos back to Phil somehow, right? Like, we don't even know who
Yeah.
Superhound actually is. You think that's a
Yeah.
stalker, or is that an actual dude? Like, is
I
Superhound
think
just
it's
like a name?
No, I think it's an actual dude who honestly is more in the camp of like he likes Phil, but he also wishes that he could get the same admiration that
soft.
detractors get.
I think he would jump ship on Phil in a second if he felt like OIC if the winds blew in his favor and the detractors liked him, he would just shit on Phil forever, right? Like he wouldn't even care. But unfortunately, he poisoned the well for himself. He burned that bridge.
Yeah.
Right. Hate Army.
Yeah.
That's what I was. No,
day?
you're fine. It's just like this is stuff that I had thought about a long time ago, and
Same here.
it's completely in line with what I was thinking. Like it had to be coordinated. It just had to be.
I think so because Phil.
Wait.
I was gonna
Sorry.
say because Phil said in that quartering interview that he doesn't want to ban the trolls and he doesn't want the trolls to go away because he knows like the trolls are kind of his lifeblood.
How
of
pathetic
just, like,
is
keeping
that?
him alive.
How
And so-
pathetic is that?
So I agree like with Hate Army that it could just be a coordinated thing. Super Puppy wanted to do this for Phil. You'll still get your troll views and all that stuff, and people will still come to you. But it fell flat, and obviously the detractor community knows because we follow Phil. Phil lies, so we have to make sure everything is at least above board and not lying.
Exactly.
Because he's gonna use that against everybody to. He still only uses the escort saga. The only thing.
Yeah.
The fucking only thing he could fucking lean on.
The thing that we didn't even bring up, it was brought up by those people, right? Like, so it's not even like we introduced the idea. I don't think Phil is specifically coordinating with him because I don't think he has the like intelligence to be like to mastermind anything.
It's most likely how I did my emails with him.
Exactly. He is giving it implicit permission by being like, well, I won't stop you from doing this, but like if you see examples of someone like using my content illegally, then you should report them. That's what YouTube's report system is for, right? It's
totally
Hate
my
Army's.
business.
Yeah.
That's Hate Army's newer one. If I've seen that somebody's having trouble with the old one, but there's a link.
Big
to
ups.
this one that he's on now.
And
all right, so
Hate Army. This is not a derail. This stream is off rails. This is like a railless stream, and I just think it was important to acknowledge that I just don't really. I'm sure
it is. No, it is because. Like with everything, there's so much history to fill, and detractors are a part of it. So like, it goes in hand because you need to know it. Because if you come up to Phil just without any knowledge, you could be pignatized.
Well, if you're only going on what he said too,
Exactly.
a lot of stuff will seem different, and so it's really important that we like talk as much as about the dog shit that Phil has done to this community and just in general. Like you can't just keep talking about how like he beat off on stream 10 years ago. You have to talk about how he's actively hostile and actively like avoiding YouTube TOS by like begging and pretending he's doing fundraiser streams and like drinking for shots and acting like and giving himself fake tips and bullshit like that. Like he's just being a sussy baka, and frankly, I just don't want to stand for it. I just don't like seeing dishonest people get ahead, and so
you can't derail a UFO. Think about it. Fuck yeah.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right. We're on beams.
Tipper. And by the way, I should preface the question.
Maybe a little less than 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I think that's a good time to wrap it up. We've kept Dayglow Hour for far too long.
Ladies and gentlemen, every once in a while,
it's been fun. It's honestly been a fun time.
Absolutely, it has.
Fun.
It's been a very, very fun time.
Like they'll say, "This person said this. What do you think?" Now I don't know if it's.
Is he wearing jeans? Wait, roll that back, Snoop.
Whoa.
What this person
he crossed his leg. I don't know if he was wearing shorts or jeans.
Okay, so something I will say about Phil is that he has like weirdly good like lower body flexibility.
Yeah.
I don't really understand it, but like he can like just pull his foot up to his face.
I will preface the question by saying this. Are you ready?
Yeah, I mean, as a lady who does yoga,
ladies and gentlemen, every once in a while,
this guy who does nothing, that shouldn't be possible.
Someone will make a qualifying statement.
I mean,
here's a qualifying statement.
Okay, let's hear it.
This person said this. What do you think? Now I don't know if it's true or not.
I think those are jeans.
I think those were Zelda.
No.
I think those were Zelda.
I think they were
jammies.
Zelda.
Yeah, I think.
The Zelda jammies. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Well, I'm
no
sorry.
Abs, make it easy.
This is all about getting the real truth, so I need to know.
Not confirming or denying.
Oh wait.
It looked like the color of the
I don't have time to go.
Zelda
They might be Zelda jammies because it's cold up there.
That's a good point.
React directly to the statement,
True.
Wait.
Assuming it's true.
Sorry, I just need to go. I need to go back.
False,
what the fuck is he talking
What
about?
statement?
He hasn't even read the question. He's saying.
He's gonna be a really quick answer.
Oh fuck.
An anonymous $6 tipper. And then, by the way, I should preface the
Yeah, he's doing all the.
preface the question by saying
He's leading it up.
ready?
He's trying to discredit it right now.
Whip, I've heard that theory too, that it's just a leg prop.
Ladies and gentlemen,
When
every
he's
once in a
showing
while,
off how
we used to have
chubby
on
his
app,
gouty
still
foot
happens on the
is.
daily stream. Someone will make a qualifying statement.
I hate it when people do that.
Like, they'll say, this person said this, what do you think?
That's not
Now, I
a
don't
qualifying
know if it's
statement.
true or not.
What does that mean?
I'm not confirming or denying
Ah!
what
I'm
this person is about
sitting.
to say. I can't. I don't have time to go fucking vet what they're saying.
Oh.
So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the statement. I'm gonna react
Let's.
directly.
All
to
right.
the
Okay.
statement,
Let's go.
assuming
Read it.
it's
Read
true.
it. Read it.
If the
Read it.
statement
Read
is
it.
completely
Shut
false,
up.
Then guess what? You can disregard the answer. You'll know my answer if the statement was true, but it's a
It
qualified.
doesn't, it
What?
doesn't matter if it's true or
It has
false.
to be
Your
true.
answer is what's gonna be the thing that's out there. You
What the
dumbass.
fuck is he saying? Like I'm genuinely feeling
Wrong.
pignatized. I'm genuinely feeling pignatized right now. Like I'm getting confusion. And
Sorry.
go on.
I was just gonna say he's doing his best because whatever this fucking question is gonna be, it's gonna be spot on, and he's trying to deflect it.
Yeah.
And he's
He
fence sitting
knows.
because whatever
Schrodinger's
statement he's
answer.
exactly whatever answer he's about to give, he wants it to be contingent on the fact that if it was true, then it's fine. If it was false, then whatever. But what he's missing is that he said whatever his statement was, his opinion. That's his opinion.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear this.
Let's hear it.
Me to answer truthfully. If it was fake, then then my answer just doesn't really mean much.
See, there you go.
Oh, so I might
In
lie.
fact, how about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna say the name of the person.
You never do.
Fuck.
An anonymous tipper asked the following.
Okay.
So and so said on stream the other day.
He's talking about
"It
Moist
is
Critical.
unfair and disrespectful to put the burden on your fans to pay your bills. He said 95% or more of the revenue should be from sponsorships and ad money.
Uh-huh.
Direct
Yeah.
donations from fans
Yeah.
is never reliable
That's
or
true.
dependable.
Correct.
It's the onus on making fans give money for wrong reasons. Do you agree, or do you wish you weren't so dependent on people's generosity?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
There's
So-
streamers who
Got
are
him.
transparent about where their
I'm not
payments
gonna
go.
say who he's
Yeah,
quoting.
exactly.
Right.
Like people hold themselves accountable,
Yes.
which is why it's okay. Like if you accurately report where money is going, people are not going to question you. But when you're incredibly sus about it in every stage of your life, people are going to be like, "Are you sure you used that money to fix the broken shower and your flooded subfloor underneath your your bathtub? That doesn't seem right." And I do think that's like an RTU quote, if I'm not mistaken. It's either so.
Could be.
But who said this? Who said this other than RTU, Keemstar? Moist Critical did not.
Yeah.
Moist Critical didn't say that, did he? Moist Critical.
Yeah.
He doesn't care.
No, exactly.
He doesn't care anymore. So,
It
but
would
it's
have to
true.
Yeah, it would have to be either a detractor, like some bigger detractor, or somebody who knows Phil and is big and said that.
I feel like the person.
Right.
I feel like the person who wrote this message probably said something like, "Hey Phil, I watched the Secret Limited video and I agreed with what RTU said about it being unfair for you to rely on your."
Yeah.
Right, like
so
now, and so Phil is twisting it like, "I was talking directly to a streamer and they said this last night and to me directly," like that. He's just he's pignatizing. He's pignatizing.
He said it because I don't even know if it's true this person said it or not.
Okay.
He knows. He just doesn't
Alright.
want to say it.
Now,
Yeah.
I can come at this from two different directions.
How about the truth?
From the direction of over 10 years ago when I was very popular on YouTube. I mean,
What?
my entire living
Quick-
on
Oh my
Quick
god,
history
it's like
lesson.
I was able to
BoJack
do so.
Horseman.
And now
You
I
know,
have
where he's
yeah.
I was
today's
popular a long time ago. Love me.
Literally.
from
Literally.
someone 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Who
How about you answer to
made
love
someone
BoJack.
on
now?
On YouTube was able to do that.
Yeah, it's a
That
great
was
show. It's a great
time
show.
Because
Good
I
show.
really,
Right.
really
This
like
this
that.
isn't,
ask
but
anyone for anything. I literally felt like I was 100% in control of the
so
situation
what?
at all moments.
That's
I could play
then.
any game I wanted. I could do whatever I wanted.
I would drink all the time. I would upload. I would do
Right?
shitty
At
videos.
that time,
Well, they'll pass you by, glory days.
crowdfunding. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. It was literally just watch the videos. Please,
Yeah, who the
and-
fuck
and
cares
ad
about
revenue
your
was
old
enough for me
job
to
that your
make money.
daddy
That's
got
all I
you
ever
that
wanted,
you got yourself
right?
fired
I
from?
never at that time sought out sponsorship.
And then he had to
or
ask his
sponsorship,
viewers to
anything
click
like
on the
that
ads.
whatsoever, even though I very
Yeah.
well could have. Back then, I was at the top
It's
of
the
my
one
game,
thing that
and
you're
a
not
lot of
supposed to
companies
do.
were
Back
seeking
then.
me out.
The
back
one
then,
thing you
back
were not
then,
supposed to do
back
back
then.
then.
Back
Literally
then.
the one
Stuff.
Yeah, and he
Every once in a
fucking
while, there was
is
something like
so
that. I remember there was
entitled that.
a custom
Oh, I can do it.
company called Laser
I can do
Mods,
that.
I think I advertised one of their controllers. All they did was send me a controller.
Yeah, you
they
did.
didn't pay me for it.
And you fucked it up because
I had
you didn't
a
let it dry.
A Loot Crate partnership where
Oh,
I would
boy.
unbox a Loot Crate
This
once a
isn't
month,
this
do
isn't
a
the
video,
question.
and if you bought a Loot Crate with my referral code, I'd make a little bit of money, of which I think total I made like $300 total the entirety of the partnership.
Go fuck yourself, you liar. Go
Oh.
fuck yourself. You
I
had that.
remembered one
Even
thing
when
that I wanted to say.
I was
By all
in
means.
college,
Oh, what? What's
So
up?
with the loot boxes that he had, I had one of those loot boxes, and I had a Pikachu beanie,
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't
Mhm.
find it because for that intro where it's like grab
Damn.
your favorite drink, I was gonna say get your socks and hat and bundle up, and I was gonna grab socks and then the Pikachu beanie, and like that was gonna be part of the intro, and
Oh,
I was
man.
so bitter that I couldn't find it.
Well,
Damn.
That just flooded back
Fuck.
right now.
sad. That's, you know what?
Yeah, he's definitely like a politician, dude.
Yeah.
It's weird.
He's like a
The shittiest
shitty
one.
politician, exactly.
Yeah, a
he's
really
like an
bad one.
extremely bad politician who's just very obviously like he's like one of those dudes who evangelizes about like anti homosexual
Mhm.
stuff, and then is just like
Yes.
found in an airport bathroom blowing 10 dudes. Like
Yeah.
That school shooting didn't happen, and if it did,
it's not
well,
my fault.
you're a liar.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad.
And if it did happen, it didn't.
And if it
Yeah.
and if it did happen, it wasn't that bad. Okay? The police did their best. The police did their best to get there 40 minutes in time. They don't live in a gated community like me, Ree.
Nope. Ree.
world.
All right, we're close. We're getting
Ah,
close.
Okay, Doomer Ziggy.
Basically, I was in a situation where I could have been
We're almost
making
there.
myself very secure,
Almost there.
and I didn't.
Yeah, nothing we
Why?
can do.
Because I respected my viewers too much.
Nothing.
Dude,
I didn't
What
want
the
entire
fuck
my
you?
content to become, here's an ad for this product.
God
here's an
damn.
ad for this product.
I just read an email, Phil, about how you were
This,
complaining that
Hell,
everything was about
even when I went
contributions.
to
That's
Yeah.
your
E3
stream.
with
Your
Machinima
fucking
Yeah.
stream.
sponsoring me. And
Yeah.
the whole
Sponsoring
point of
me.
me going to E3 was apparently to cover this game called Hawken. I went to E3, I played the game, I did some footage of the game, and I realized the game wasn't that good.
There's a
probably
conspiracy
wasn't gonna be
theory
popular.
going around about me blowing
covered
10
it
guys in a
minimum.
glory hole. This was nonsense.
it's freaking stupid.
Kind of didn't even care about Hawken. I never
Nuh.
even played the game
That's
when
good.
it
How would I even blow 10
Bleh.
dudes? I only
I've
have
always
2
tried
hands
to
and
do
1
the
mouth.
bare minimum when it
Yeah.
came to that kind of shit. If I needed to do it, to
Crazy.
stay alive or whatever,
You'd
I
go.
would.
There
I
weren't
always
10,
said-
there were 11.
Yeah.
I mean,
my
I mean-
audience too much to be constantly being Mr. X,
Technically,
Mr.
because
Chill,
I
don't
was
wanna
there
become-
too, it's
The
12.
whole thing over the years for me. was
Holy
being
shit,
honest,
his
right?
chat
When I
though.
opened the Loot
Bro.
Crate, if it wasn't good,
Look at Kitty. Money over fans. I'm confused. I thought all your problems was because of the bankruptcy? Question mark. Let's see. The old Phil was once better than Elon Musk. Very respectful, always, Phil.
Loot Crate
Wouldn't
isn't
let
really.
it- wouldn't it be-
Go on.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I was just reading another one. Wouldn't it be better to make money off of the corporate world versus the viewer's pocket? Boom.
Ugh.
yeah.
Loot Crate isn't really shilling. It's recommending customized entertainment solutions for your audience. Sound good?
Ooh.
They
There
really
we
say
go.
sound good.
No, I just
No,
had that
no.
part.
Oh, okay.
Because that
right.
is a LARPer that's gonna give Phil some lines to just grab
Mhm.
onto if he needs.
Ronnie
There you
Blaze.
go.
Ronnie Blaze is in there too. He's
Oh yeah.
LARPing even though he's got a membership.
Assumed you thought the money would just keep flowing, till things changed. IMO.
I would tell you I
Alright.
didn't think it was good. Why do you think people weren't buying the Loot Crates and I wasn't making money?
There was
hand
somebody
over fist on
in his
the
chat like
sponsorship?
days ago
'Cause
being
9 times
like,
out of 10,
Money-
they weren't that good,
Liquid Chris
right?
became a
It's true.
cancer
Right?
biologist.
Now,
Life
you
isn't
very
simple.
well can make an entire living
Yeah.
Life comes
on
at you
ad
fast,
revenue
man.
And on these sponsorships and partnerships.
Someone all
If
caps.
you
Oh,
don't
how
care
times
about the
have
vast majority of your
changed.
content, you
Or,
can jump.
or Mr. Views. Oh God, there's like
Only
2
fear
Mr.
of
Views
death
in there.
is his name. That's
So what
great.
this person is saying is very true. You can absolutely make a living with 95% or more of your revenue.
Oh, who's getting banned?
Wait,
Someone's
who's
getting
Yeah,
leaned.
he's
banning?
getting
Who is
leaned.
it? Who is
Okay,
it?
wait. Let's guess. Who do you think's getting leaned off this one?
Oh fuck. I think
I-
it's Bun's biceps.
Which one?
The money off the corporate world
Oh,
versus
yep.
viewers pocket.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the leaned one.
I think. I think it could be. I think only Fear of Death. No, only Fear of Death's been in there a while. Yeah.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be.
It's
the-
got to be Buns Biceps, right?
Sponsorships
Yeah.
and ad money.
All right, let's
Absolutely,
watch.
that's correct.
Oh boy.
Ad money, not
Oh
really.
fuck.
No.
Oh,
No lean.
No,
Oh,
what
the-
happened?
The big lean
That's
fake.
Yeah, 100% of my
Oh.
living
You
is
got-
Somebody else maybe.
Today,
You caught me lacking,
good
Phil.
luck.
You got me
Good luck making
looking.
a living with just ad
Damn.
revenue, unless you're at the top
Phil's
of the game,
Called like-
content
millions and
is
millions
called
quality.
like a
every
sequel.
video,
Sorry.
then maybe you're making enough.
No, I'm just reading.
But
I'm reading the
for
comments.
common person
So
trying
you
to
ask
make
us
any kind of significant money on ad
for
revenue on
support
YouTube, it's just not
instead?
possible
Question
anymore.
mark.
The website's changed so much.
You
with
can
the
tell Phil
monetization, we just talked
respects
about
us because he
the fact
doesn't
that
monetize
that's
us during the
profit.
toilet break.
All right. So basically, what I hear, what this person is saying,
He's
is
right,
a
though.
very unique perspective, because this is a perspective
What?
of someone
Oh,
who
boy.
only sees
Go
from
fuck
the top
yourself.
of the ivory tower. This is a person who
What?
very much
What?
feels like every piece of content
What?
they put out is great. They feel like,
What?
you know what I mean? Like everything I
What?
do is perfect,
This is weird.
right? There's no way that I can improve, right?
Just
So I can
he-
make a living on all.
He just spends so much time talking about nothing so that he can come up with these lies and then finish his
Well-
speech with the lie, you know, like this
Yeah.
cope
Yeah.
explanation. How am I going to
Yeah.
swing this? How am I going to spin this?
And because he doesn't have
Yeah.
anybody else in his life as friends or just like actually interact with other human beings, everything is his own internal voice
Mhm.
and thought coming out, and he's just plastering it on everybody. And it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
dude, you're outing yourself right now. How you say you don't put any effort and you're still gonna just be doing this, even if you're mocking that person right now, which is you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like I think about this all the time, but how does he talk to Kat? Like if they do talk to Kat, it must be awful for her. It must be awful. Like
He probably talks to her
She
like
probably has to
he
like
did.
edge her way out of the room.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna go fucking do anything else now.
like your obnoxious roommate in school, right? Like he's like standing in the
Yeah.
threshold of your bedroom door, and you're like, okay, okay, good
Right.
talk. Okay, I'm just about to get started on my own stuff here for a second. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll hang out
Yeah.
later. Okay.
He probably
Yeah.
tried to he tried to connect with Kat when he set up the whole Fallout 3 thing.
Bro.
And like
Yeah.
he was like holding the controller, and probably Kat was trying to grab it back, being like, okay, I can play it. And he's
played-
like,
I got-
oh,
I
you
got
want to
it.
do this?
Uh-huh.
You want to do this? You want to go here?
Thanks,
Yeah.
I played this game, Phil. Like, I
Yeah.
know. Like,
Shit.
yeah,
I play
it's
Skyrim all the time. How's this different?
it's not very like it's mansplaining, right? Like it's
Right.
Yeah.
it's an extra degree of mansplaining where it's just like,
Explaining is worse.
well, this isn't even like, that's even not even pigsplaining. Pigsplaining is mostly just like lying and telling people stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Right,
This is
gotcha.
just like, my wife is so stupid and I'm the man of the house, so obviously I know how to play video games and she doesn't. So I'll show her.
Right.
I'll show her how to choose her stats in Fallout 3, honey. That's Liam Neeson. Did you know that? He's in a movie.
Yeah.
He's in the Batman Begins. He's Ra's al Ghul.
You with Qui-Gon Jinn?
Yeah. He said something about black people once that I really appreciated.
Oh my god.
All this. I'm not
Oh
ask
my
anyone for
God.
anything. It's true. If you're someone who every video you put out gets millions of views, and you can get an advertisement.
I love the
campaign
idea that
going,
Phil
you
is
make
just
$1
like
million on
trapping
that
Kat
campaign,
in a
you can say,
simulation
"Doing
of
that.
like
Good on
Skyrim
you."
or Fallout
I mean,
3,
great.
so that she doesn't like
Yeah.
accidentally come across his stream, like just
Oh,
constantly
wait a minute, that's a good point.
constantly keeping her occupied with
Right.
games and making sure she's constantly playing God of War and Skyrim, so she's not
You know what?
watching.
That's probably why he went with RE1,
Yeah.
because Kat
Oh.
probably got in the groove with Fallout 3, and with
A
everything
groove.
going on, a groove,
A groob.
and with everything going on now, if we know that Phil's stressing out and he's probably spending more and he's not getting as much as I mean, his payment is pretty the same, but his spending hasn't changed, so it's all gone.
Might have gotten
Right.
worse. Might have gotten way worse. According
It might have gotten worse, yeah.
TJ Gamebox is talking some shit like, dude, I know that this didn't happen recently, but that whole NWO Hogan thing,
Mhm.
where
yeah.
he was saying that he spent like $4,000 to $5,000 just
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan. Like,
That's fucking
my
insane.
dude, that's not healthy. That's not good.
So
man.
that's what I think it's gonna be, is that he doesn't want like any kind of like pop-up of Fallout 3 and possibly his begging and or just like money problems being advertised to Kat.
Oh yeah, right. Like he's trying to avoid even the recommendations from.
Mhm.
But see, that doesn't make sense because he's constantly playing games behind her or in parallel to her, right? Like God of War, for example, right? Like he was like. He was being such a fucking idiot about that. When he was talking about like, oh, we were watching some other streamer play, I think he's literally meaning that he's watching her stream and she's getting ahead of him, and he's like, oh, honey, I
Yeah.
think you have to go there. Okay, I'm gonna go there first.
Ah.
Like he's literally like rehearsing his streams with her. Like,
That makes sense. Yeah.
you know,
He
and
has to be.
and I bet Kat might have like slightly better motor functions than DSP does. So maybe she's just like breezing through all the bosses, and he's just gonna like, well, fuck, Kat did it. How the fuck can I do this? This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And Matt, to answer your question, well, if I were Kat in this situation, I wouldn't be sleeping in the same bed with him, and no, I
Nah.
would not give him a smooch.
You'd have to. You'd get suspicious, man.
Mm-hmm.
He only asked for that kiss, that smooch on the stream is one of the funniest fucking things. To look him into the camera.
Ew, so weird. So a lot of people in his chat, or I see this every now and then when he does talk about this. Lord X Law said, so crowdfunding is better than sponsors and ads every now and then. Like it's just they know. They know. He's just lying to himself.
Lord X-Law has been sneak dissing him for a very long time, which is strange because I feel like I've seen Lord X-Law around a lot in the past. But lately,
Yeah, there might be actual like Phil fans who haven't paid at all. Who knows? And with things going on now, they're probably breaking Pignosis and seeing how much more fun it is to sneak diss.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't be surprised if it's actually just trolls using established old names that Phil might recognize. Right? Like I think that would be it'd be a really easy thing just to show up as someone named Eternal, right? And then just start spouting off nonsense. Yeah, exactly. Like
what was it? Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna. Whatever. Let's keep going.
Roll a clip, Jamie.
But that's not where normal people usually are, especially me for my life.
Normal people grabs boobs.
One time I was when I was at the top of my YouTube game.
Yeah.
I purposely decided not to do that.
Oh.
I saw all my contemporaries start
Don't say contemporaries, you fuck.
I rode Phil.
I want to be there for my audience.
I rode Phil.
All right. And
what?
Essentially.
Oh, Plum Girl.
Oh, High Road Phil.
I feel
I don't.
that when you say something like
They
this,
sounded pompous like that. I don't think they sounded pompous like that. They don't agree with asking viewers for money the same way you don't agree with shilling at DSP.
It's I don't know what has happened to Plum Girl here, or like something in their life must have changed recently, because now it's very clear that they're just like not even interested in like sneak dissing Phil anymore, like fully just like actually telling him the straight truth, and she's gonna get
deal with it.
No, he's pissed.
They're probably over it.
Well, I would.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
As a person who has had some socks leaned in his chat, it's hard to hold your tongue and just be like, bro, do you not hear yourself? And to put on the kid gloves, like ALT says, to put on the kid gloves to talk to Phil. Not even like Phil putting kid gloves on for Derek. It's putting kid gloves on to talk to Phil.
Yeah, it's okay, Phil. Yeah. So Phil, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of criticism here, but maybe if you could stop like belching directly into the microphone and having the belches have like 5 or 6 stages, I think that would really help your channel, like, you know. Man,
reverse psychology, Phil.
I just got some of the notifications for Hate Army's uploads. Nice.
I think maybe that's the path. Maybe that's the thing we should take. It's like, you know, trolls just being like, man, I fucking love it when he snorts into the mic, so that maybe he'll stop. Maybe he'll stop doing that. Like, you just need to use his own tactics against him. Dayglow has proved this.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this home stretch. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
We're almost there.
That's great if you could do that. And how many people can actually do that? Like, that's such an elitist comment.
I don't know.
Most people can't do that.
Can you answer the question?
It's not possible to make an entire living.
I thought it sounded the way he read it. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Again, pre-2017, it was possible. But after the ad published, everything changed. This is the opinion of someone.
Oh my god.
If you took his tips away, he would still be making $4,000 to $5,000 a month. Which, if you can't live on that, then it might be your lifestyle that's the problem. Like,
Icewater says, it's honest work. It's how the world works. Corporations will pay you, and your fans don't need to make a purchase unless they want to.
Yes.
Bingo.
Exactly.
Bringo. Gingo. Gingbo.
As long as my content didn't suffer, I would 100% chill to support myself.
Amazing.
So it's my god. Pompous, over the top, elitist, off base, ridiculous comment that doesn't apply to the vast majority of the internet.
Oh.
In addition,
phew.
Think of the difference.
Somebody says 30-second sponsor once a week. Less than an hour making a podcast every day.
There you go.
Contribution and a necessary contribution.
Yeah.
You watch that content, there's ads on it. Shit.
Oh my god. he
versus,
talks
oh,
about
I like
how
the
he has
content
free
so much, I'm gonna
content.
go
They're
above and beyond to
literally
get that
paying
content,
for it.
right?
No,
There's people who are
he never
popular
asked
because
for
they're
that.
popular, and then there's people who are popular because people like the content.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference.
What?
People who make a living through crowdfunding probably because
What?
people like their content. As
Okay.
much as I completely and utterly disagree.
Willingly
not
not.
asked
I
myself.
know.
There you go.
We read this
Yep.
Shit. Sadly, they have
Yep.
viewers who like their content, and they will throw money at it, right? Who are you to say that? I mean, do I
What?
like that practice? No, I think it's abusive, and I think that they're basically
What?
playing on
This
people's
isn't
minds
abusive, by the way.
because they think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a relationship
People
they're never
who
gonna
are
get, right?
weak-minded.
But for someone who's in normal
Literally what he
content,
is
I put out
doing.
content every day. I feel like it's digestible, it's entertaining.
No,
for
it's
my
not
life.
digestible, dude.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
sit
he
here
can
and
easily
shill
live
to
on
you.
60K,
I'm not going
for
to sit
sure.
here and rely on ad revenue. If you like my content,
I-
then please
Yeah,
support it.
14 years.
What's the problem?
What's the
with that,
best way to support you, Phil?
Right? This person says
Tips?
I got a tip.
Yeah.
What?
What does it
it's not
say?
reliable or dependable. I've had more consistent income ever since
Oh my god.
Since I became a full-time streamer in 2017,
I-
I've had more reliable and consistent income in my life than
That's-
all
Read-
those
read
That's
Ice
not
Water's
true!
comment.
YouTube's ad revenue
That's
system.
Read
not,
Ice Water's
it's not
comment.
true.
To make one of these
What?
changes.
Right at
What's
the
the
top.
comment? Who?
Ice water.
Who's? Ice
I'd
Water.
love.
I'd love you to find some sponsorships with companies you want to work with. It's against YouTube TOS to crowdfund on their site, so it's a safer option.
Get that ass banned. Get this troll out of here. Don't you
There we
dare
go.
tell me shit about TOS. This is a
Mm-mm.
TNG household, my
And
friends.
then when they make a change, you're screwed. And there's nothing you can do about it. Deal with it. Right?
What?
Would you rather be beholden to
What
a
the
corporation
hell?
that doesn't care about you and will just at any moment make a
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd hate
Your
that.
livelihood,
Oh,
they
wouldn't
put
that be
entire
awful?
channels out of business overnight.
You're not
You're literally
beholden
on
to them.
YouTube.
Okay?
If they
Why would that be okay?
if they
you have
get you to do this
crowdfunded,
for a month,
then you
boom,
don't have
you
to worry
say a
about that.
thing, you
People
got
will
money
support
for a
no matter
month.
where
You
go 'cause you're actually loved
fuck!
for the content you put out. What's
God.
wrong with that?
I
Right?
hate.
This is a
I
person
hate him.
who's so ridiculously off base, and so I mean, their brain is like screwed on the wrong
How-
way.
wait,
because they've
how
been in a
can that-
situation where they can be high and mighty for
How
so many
can
years,
that
they
be
don't
if
even
you
know what it's
filed
like to be a normal person.
bankruptcy?
This is like
Yeah,
our
Plug
one
Girl.
Ignore that.
who says these big ridiculous things to the public, and the public are like, "What are you talking about? That's not a working person's experience. What you're saying, you're out of your mind." Right?
What?
Oh, if
What?
you don't have money, just go out and take a loan. What?
Then
What are
Bruno,
talking
you
about, Mr.
filed
Politician?
bankruptcy though.
No one can just go to the bank and just immediately get granted a giant loan.
You-
can. but not
Oh
everyone else.
my
And when
fucking
you say
god.
stuff like this,
You
it's just
did that! You literally did that! He's trying to say that
that.
you can't just go to the bank and get a loan. You have to be a rich person already to go to the bank and get a loan.
No,
And
Do you
ain't true.
he took
wanna
out
know-
loans to do his move.
remember?
Yeah.
Remember when he exploded about the bank leaks and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
My account was the one that said where he's like, "Fuck you, Special K. I know what I'm dealing with, and you don't know what I." And I said it's like you can call the bank, and they should insure you the money that you lost. And after I said that, everybody in
shit.
chat was like saying it, and he got mad at me. He's like,
Yeah.
you keep talking about that Special K. I'm gonna
Awesome.
ban your ass.
Well, it's your fault. Many
Okay.
years ago, I put in the chat, and you can hear it in all the clips where you have this, because he's like, and Snooty Roo says, why don't you just hold your phone up to the camera and then prove all the detractors wrong instantly? I'm not gonna do that. And then he goes into the big launch where he ends it, and he's just like, and fuck you for bringing it up.
That's amazing.
Very
So
good.
he's gonna ban somebody in this moment. What
He's
Oh,
got his
shit,
he's
maybe.
looking for a target right now. He is like
Yeah.
It's like this is the moment from the Terminator when you get the
Wait,
the POV and it's like scanning all the stuff like, and then he's gonna choose
Mhm.
fuck you asshole.
August said, at DSP Gaming, Phil, I seriously think you can find a sponsorship for an honest thing. You would have minimal impact on the stream. Maybe for coffee that you just talk about while having your coffee.
What kind of coffee
Oh.
though? If only
Uh,
maybe there's a
let's
specific
see.
kind of coffee that I like. You know, I like all flavors of coffee, but it's the temperature that really matters to me. So like,
I really
Mhm.
just drink it for the effect, not so much the flavor.
Right.
what if I exclusively advertise? What if I like advertise for like exclusively cold coffee? Maybe that
Right.
would work.
It might work.
Maybe.
You're
Let's see.
completely
Who
out of
does
touch
he-
with reality. This person literally,
Whoa.
again, if this is what they really said, they need to,
Oh,
they
here we
really
go.
need a reality.
There's ice
check.
water
Totally
again.
out of touch.
I
Alright.
would, I would absolutely positively
Ice
love
water.
for this person to tell me how
Dude, you
they
might
make a
get
living
kicked off
and all of a
YouTube
sudden
for
YouTube demonetized all
crowdfunding.
their videos and
There
they
you
lost all
go.
their sponsorships overnight. How quickly their attitude would change immediately. Hey everyone, please crowdfund me. Please crowdfund me.
You do this and get
It's
ads
easy to
at the
say
same
shit
time.
do.
It really is. But then when you get Godsmacked by reality and you get back down to the bottom.
He
of
said
whatever,
Godsmack
What?
again. He fucking said Godsmack again. Is Godsmack higher? Is that? Hold on a second here. Oh no, it's even better.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
I just got totally Godsmacked. That's gonna be something I'm gonna
Totally.
work on a pop up for
If
that.
anything, it sounds to me like
There
they were
you
saying
go.
in response to people
I
saying,
like
what about
it.
those abusive
I like
streamers
it.
on Twitch who are sucking money out of their audience and they're preying on their audience and they
Phil
responded,
has
"I-
consistent
That's
income,
different
all
than
caps.
just crowdfunding in general. You see? Okay.
I'm gonna lean somebody.
Are you gonna answer the
Then,
question?
Bro,
Well,
what?
Oh wait, no,
let's
it's a
see
tip.
here.
It's a tip.
let's see here.
Oh, this is just a troll, so ignore them.
Who? What?
And
Fuck you.
Flynn is also a troll, or let's
Oh
see.
my god.
I think half of
Into the
those.
practice. Oh.
I think half of those are
What?
just he's just making it up. I think sometimes when he says that
Maybe.
he's just like, oh, this is a troll, and that's why he's using the excuse to like just randomly click around his email when he can't think of something to say or he's trying to recover.
Ah, okay, yeah.
He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
trying to recover from the adrenaline of just getting so pissed for a second there. That's I
Yeah.
can
Yeah, okay.
like sometimes I can picture myself in his position, and if I had like his attitude and like if I had his like mannerisms and stuff, I would like right now my heart would probably be beating really hard because I was just like fuck, like I just almost fucking lost my shit just a second there.
Yeah, and,
know?
and it would be easy for him to say, oh, here's a troll, so that's probably why it triggered me because I read this and like
Yeah,
so it cushions that bad behavior because he can blame it on the troll.
exactly.
Oh god, smack must be like a light
This is
mighting.
This is not even
Plum girl, I just think the person disagrees with the practice of relying on crowdfunding
Alright,
for
guys, and
income
incidentally,
the same way
you're
you disagree
actually
with
Shh.
shilling.
at the time when I'll be doing the podcast anyway.
Just
What-
doesn't want to address any of that.
At
At the tail end of when I would actually would have finished. So, that
Okay.
being said,
Shoutouts.
let us adjourn the show. Everyone, thank you for watching. Last
Adjourn.
podcast of 2022, right? Last
No,
show.
you have a night. Oh, does he have a
Hope
night
you enjoyed
stream?
it. Hope you enjoyed 2022. What a year this was.
Oh, I don't know.
Right?
I
Did-
don't know.
Did he scam another night off?
Right? Improved capture
I don't
quality.
think so.
No,
He
I
was
think
talking
he's doing
about
a night
possibly
stream.
taking a shot tonight. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's just
Finishing up
fucking stupid.
We're gonna move forward into new
I
fresh
forgot.
shortly. I'm feeling great. Thank you all for what was an amazing
What the hell?
year.
Lillian
Really, 2022 was a
Faust.
great overall
Lol,
year.
I love
hope
that
you all
someone
enjoyed it.
else says
I cannot wait.
coinky
Thank you for
Mhm.
renewing me
Every
for the
white
year.
person
Thanks
ever
a lot
says
for the
coinky
confidence.
dink.
Yeah.
A whole new. whole
that's a
new
cat
year.
thing.
Annual episodes have been
Yeah.
renewed. I
Warzone?
cannot wait
Okay.
to make another year of content.
You're-
for all of
Hey,
you.
Darby said
You're trying-
Warzone.
Dude,
Alright, guys.
he's coping hard.
He just tried to make. He was trying to make
Yeah.
a joke about his being renewed for another season, but he couldn't think of the word. That
Yeah.
the worst,
Oh.
dude. The worst part of his jokes is when he just half forms them, and he's like, "I'll remember what the word for this is when I start saying it." So I just have faith. I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna start saying the joke and hope that I remember what I'm talking about by the end of it.
Oh, boy.
And it's a
Oh my God.
detractor meme too, because technically we talk about it as a reality show,
Mhm.
and like every season
True.
there's a new writer or there's a new thing happening or new characters
True.
are added. So
Yeah,
I
and
feel like
it's fucking sucked so far.
it has
Yep.
it has.
Yeah,
fuck.
shit.
Let's
We're almost there.
let's finish this
Of
pig.
course.
Let's end this roast.
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
Cook him up. Oh,
cause. Oh my god.
is that
what?
you suck?
What the
Are you
fuck?
joking? Is this just gonna be for one night, Phil? Why?
I don't have.
How long is this gonna last? Do you
words.
think? 45 seconds, probably again.
I don't
Probably.
know. Me and Snood counted that one time.
And he's been
Look at
doing this
Fred in
stupid
chat,
like
Jesus.
cut mid audio.
Eh,
Like
Yeah.
Okay, it kind of made sense when he was doing it as like a jump scare in October,
Yeah.
and slightly less sense when he was doing it as like the turkey gobble thing in November. The Christmas
Yeah.
and this is
Mhm.
complete non sequitur. It makes no sense that he'd be getting interrupted by Santa
Oh my-
jingle bells.
Okay. Oh fucking Christ.
That was very long. That
Ugh.
was on there for like
That was at least 30 seconds.
that was at least 45 seconds, I'd say. You gonna,
Really?
I think so. I'm not gonna check, but yeah, that's
Oh.
yeah,
Doomer,
that's
Doomer Ziggy, that's so true. Dave is a sitcom. It starts every day, no matter what happens.
Yo.
and honestly, like the
That was Dayglow length.
well, and that I was gonna say is that like something about it. Meerkat said it best. He's like reality TV, and he's consistent. he's consistently on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
But he's also consistently awful. Like I think like any streamer could be like a lolcow bit, because like funny stuff happens to every streamer, right? Like memes and like communities and stuff.
They deal with it.
Exactly. Like memes and communities form around every single streamer, right? And they become their own sort of like canon where things are constantly being referenced, right? And Phil is just doing that on a scale that is unprecedented. It is like for a regular streamer, it's not every fucking day that something retarded in your stream happens.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a streamer that I really enjoy watching. You know, they're always constantly getting killed by bears, and so that's like the running joke, the running meme. They've got merchandise with it on there, and it's funny.
Yeah,
that's just the thing.
Well, that's an organic. Thing of their community, right? Like he didn't tell people, oh, you guys are gonna love this. I got the bear meme. I got bear hair gin. Then I'm gonna drink it on stream.
Yeah. I got a bunch of I got a new bear emotes, and then puts up a fucking outro with bears and shit.
Hate Army, the skeletons meme is completely forced and stupid too, because
it is.
He's like, oh, I hate skeletons. He never ever talks about hating skeletons. It's just the people, whoever does that like dumbass chibi style fill with the picture of him getting chased by that one skeleton. Whoever does that art style needs to be like fed into a fucking wood chipper, because it's again not at all representative of Phil's tone or Phil's like stream whatsoever. So
he's trying to just pass off as a normal streamer without any of these like weird memes attached to him.
And at the very end of the day, at the bottom line is, Phil is a completely counterfeit and fraudulent streamer. He has faked this community. He has faked this this idea of success, and he has faked this idea that he is making a living off of this. Right? He is completely counterfeit, and there is no genuine care for him or his content, because it's impossible to. He sucks.
That's why any kind of joke or meme that is created by his actual fans fall flat, because it can't make fun of him at all.
No,
it's not allowed to. And people in chat, I was gonna say, Jenna would be like, the moment she gets there, she would sock him in the fucking face and beat the shit out of him.
I would love that.
Yeah, if anybody could deliver a whooping, it would be, I would want to see Jenna do that.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about wishing that a crack whore would be released on someone in full rage mode. But Phil might get stabbed with an HIV needle or something if Jenna went up on him.
Probably.
Who fucking knows, man? That chick is. She's something else. It's kind of cool that
she is.
It's kind of cool that Kat got all the recessive dumbass genes, and and Jenna got all the dominant extremely angry bitch genes. All right. Is this almost over? What's he gonna say here?
I think so.
Oh wow.
Why? Okay, he's done.
And he had to fucking.
It's not gonna be a long break. It'll be a 5-minute break. In fact, I probably.
Officer Sanders, beat
down.
Here we go.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, then I don't have to rely on crowdfunding from my audience because I ran an ad. But instead, how about I don't run an ad, and then if you guys like the content, you willingly contribute, because somehow that's evil according to content creators.
So Phil, are you gonna stop begging
bad
then?
Practice that you willingly support what you like, rather than being forced to watch
what the
shitty
hell?
ads from bad corporations.
Oh my
Every
God,
top of the hour,
God.
Phil. Don't mention it. Don't mention tips at the top of the hour if you really believe it.
So would he be more okay with commercials being like, "Hi, this is John from General Motors. Times have been really tough right now, and we need you to keep buying Ford. What General Motors makes? What, Chevy?
Ford.
Something.
Something.
We need you to keep making cars. You need you to keep buying cars. I need you to go out there and buy a car today. Okay? My family cannot eat if you do not go out and buy cars today. It's he would just rather that. He would rather people I don't know. He acts like he's against advertising, but everybody has said this, but it's literally because he can't.
It's him being the honest man and not being a consumer capitalist shill.
A contrarian fuckhead who wants to make you think that he has a unique thought or not just constantly going with the popular thing.
I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be back, and then we're gonna resume with Pokemon Scarlet. And you know the deal. I'll talk about it in a moment when I come back about naming Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Not advertising though. Not advertising though. Okay, you guys know how it goes. I'll sell you this $25 product for $25. It'll really help me and my wife and my cat not starve to death and die. Okay? Sound good?
Why would you?
In my big pen.
Why would you spend money on an NFT when you can just spend money on naming a Pokemon?
A Pokemon. I
got you don't even get to keep it. It just goes away.
I got a Bulbasaur. Anybody want to name him? You probably like that. Let's see how.
You know the deal. I'll talk about it when I come back,
There was a great clip too of the Pokemon one where somebody tipped and being like, "Can we name one of the Pokemon Jordy and the boys and Lechonk DSP?"
And he shot that down big time.
He totally ignored the Lechonk part and only focused on wings. And he being like, guys, we got to focus on the stream and the people that are in the stream, nobody outside the stream. And then people were like, but what about Lechonk?
I'm not fat.
I'm not fat.
So just this is about a 8-minute break. Just FYI. He's like laying down on these breaks. I think he's literally going to his bed and like laying down on the bed for 5 minutes or something like that. His back is so, which I mean I get because like it sucks, but it's just kind of funny to picture him like on his phone, like above his holding his phone above his head, or maybe doing doing like the Derek pose, if you know what I mean. You know, like where he's.
Yeah, he did admit that.
I'm trying to think of what did that look like? I'm trying to think. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, just doing this pose. And you know, and just like with his phone doing. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. Yeah.
Sorry, Jasper vomited on his bed sheets, and he like was just like laying in cat puke for who knows how long, right? And like, Phil, I hope you saw that Jasper puked all over the place. I'm on my way to work. I'm late as it is, so I couldn't clean it up. That story is fucked up. It's just like to throw.
Shit, there's the lurking and stalking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big ups to Dayglow for joining us today for this wonderful art.
And for making this beautiful art, which I love so much.
I really had a good time today. Indrid, I don't know about you. Indrid was sending me some really nasty PMs about you during the stream, but it's okay. I ignored most of them. Actually, I'm gonna read this one here. It says he sounds really handsome. What?
What?
Oh my god.
But this has been a great stream. I'm
this is great.
You like again. I'm not gonna try and stroke anybody off here, but you said that you were like honored to be on our stream. I'm so honored to have you on this stream. Again, the fucking Skyrim video is the hardest I've laughed at Phil in a very long time. Just exposing and the level of trolling here is seriously unprecedented, and I think it is genuinely a little bit too subtle even for some people in the Detractor sphere. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that.
Thanks to Make a Red Panda.
Some of y'all are fucking stupid. Some of y'all are fucking stupid and you don't even know jokes. So again, it's just really good having you. You're always on the stream too. Jokes? Very positive and interactive.
Yeah.
And
I appreciate all of the detractors and people who've covered Phil, and you guys actually make it a great time just to chill out and if it's not raw, it's gonna be you guys or some other REEstreamer, but it's always a good time, and I'm glad that I was able to come and share all of the lore about.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was so much fun.
And you know what? Let's move on to the mushy portion of the stream here, because it is December 31st, my friends. It is the very last detracting day of the year. A lot of stuff happened this year. I think 2022 might have been one of the nuttiest years that's happened in a little while. But I say that because I think maybe the next project for Super Limited or somebody who wants to take this on is comparing the last 5 years of activity.
Holy shit!
To go over all that, and just because I'd love to know what was the most since he like lost his Twitch partnership, I guess maybe you'd have to say from 2017 when he went to Twitch, and now that he's back on YouTube, I really would like to know like where we think the biggest year has been. But 2022 is 2022 is coming.
We'll be back in 2023.
Oh, big time! Our stream has been renewed for another season.
It's been renewed.
And
yeah.
And I just think that it feels so good to like actually get out of here and do some stuff. And I really feel like I really got involved with the community this year, and I've had so much fun this year listening to That Being Said podcast.
Yeah.
The call-in shows have been so much fun. Like, it's just been such a good time, and it's just so validating to see how much better people we all are than Phil and anybody who like participates in his chat, like
actual normal positive people.
You guys might be crappy people, but you're better than these crappy people.
And I think like the ultimate way to really like stick it to the pig roach is just to keep like being as dope to each other as we can, and just keep doing keep doing fun shit like this, because he knows he can never have that, and he can. And Phil, I'm speaking to you directly right now because I know you're watching this. You will never have even what Indrid and I have, who have been doing this for 2 months. Like these 19 people in this chat who like have come and been watching so consistently. Like there is not a single chatter in Phil's chat that'll live up to any one of the people. Even if you've never spoken a word in this chat, like you're all the best. So,
big ups.
Biggest of ups. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Big ups to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, have a great new year, and then we'll see you next season.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night. Happy New Year.